And we are live. How the hell do you copy something? Whoops. Let me just drop this link before I start speaking to others. Yes. Oh my god. No, what is this link? What is this link? Help me! Oh god. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I'm not even German. Watch together. Early watch together. Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna add everybody every single time, no matter how much you ask me about Discord. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh shit! No, no, nope. No, 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 no. Hmm. Can you guys hear me? Nice. Hope it's going well, Common Boy. It's good, Franco. Hope you're doing well. Franco. I like the name. Hope you absolutely smashed it, though, bro. Remember, good prep trumps everything else. So, yeah. But yeah, how's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing safe and doing well. Yes. Now let me add everybody in my own Discord server. Oh yeah, I actually have a very big announcement about something that I think is long overdue for each and every single one of you. So, see what happens. Uh, What is the bit that Shulk pops at the start of videos? I have no Xenoblade experience, so I think if I'm missing something. Gotcha. So the thing is, Frank, uh, like, Xenoblade 1, great game by the way, is notorious for having lots of, memes associated with it. And one of those things is the Shulk scream, okay? Like, it's literally just a normal scream that he does. I think whenever he's falling off a cliff or something. And the delivery of that, the intensity of that scream, and like just how powerful it is. For some reason, people see it in such a humorous fucking light that they end up putting him in situations where he ends up reacting to it all with that iconic scream. And as it stands right now, people um, that's something that I feel like I could use for my own intros back from SPL Season 1. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Although I am definitely curious that you're asking me about the Shulk screen, but not the Unis the bus thing. Because guess what? She's also from Xenoblade Chronicles 3, okay? But yes. Air balloon iron treads, yes. Oh my god, my mouse is gonna disappear again. Please, no more. Has this man not suffered enough? Alright. So we got like 9 people in the chat. 2 people. 10 views. Love seeing that. What's good, Slacking? Hope all is well, buddy. But yeah, I know like I started this draft stream early. For me, it's literally just a case of if I wake up early, then I'm gonna start early, right? And if I wake up late, then I start late. Oh man, I'm glad to hear that, bro. Let's go, Metallic. Hope all is well. Yeah, I feel that, Franco. As for how I'm feeling better. Like last week has essentially been one where I had to work through my own feelings and do what I gotta to get myself out of this funk that I was in, this mental funk. And I feel like in a lot of ways I've been able to do that, but obviously like it's not done by any means. I gotta keep it going and hopefully be able to reach where I need to be. But yeah. Is that Mr. Joshua Rickerton? Oh dear me. How are you doing, my good sir? Hope all is well. But yeah, we got a pretty decent number of people. But right now, I do believe it is time to start the watch together. Yes? Yes. Alright. Let's start. Let's start with Mr. I can't even think of a name right now. I'm so sorry. Let's just call him Joseph Fontaine. Yeah, no, I'm lost. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. This is what happens when you do early morning streams. Your wit is not really as strong as it is. Also, real quick, I don't know if Joey's in the chat or if he's out here lurking. But brother, what in the world is up with this preview footage? Where why is this quality? Why is this 240p? Now, as a matter of fact, it ain't even 240p. It's 144p. Where are the frames? Brother, help. What is this, Cyberpunk on the Nintendo Switch? So it reminds me of that SpongeBob footage of the, like, of Patrick, and SpongeBob in the lowest of fucking qualities and just dancing, and the audio's like completely distorted. That's what it fucking reminds me of. I don't know. I find it so funny.
Poison Arbalova picked up the win last week. Your LA Wakers are now 3-0. But this week, we're taking on a tough team. The Shanghai Dragons, coached by Ellie. Her first pick, Iron Valiant, is one of the best Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. And she has strong priority in Dragonite's extreme speed to back it up. Her Crocodile is one of my
Where are you located?
Ground types. And
hey, you gotta learn how to frame the question better, my guy.
While getting in her powerful threats via Volt Switch or U-turn. Her Muk
what you mean where I'm located?
And her Mimikyu can stop a lot of my setup sweepers due to its disguise ability. She also has 3
I live in Sydney, bro.
That can terrestrialize into an ice or fairy type. A Bastiodon that can terrestrialize into a fighting, fairy, ghost, or water type. And a Macargo that can terrestrialize into a fairy, water, grass, or steel type. Because it has such a great speed tier this week, I wanted to bring Choice Scarf for Shifu. Because Surging Strikes in close combat are really free into my opponent with Ice Spinner to deal with Dragonite. And U-turn to not only hit Mesprit and Meloetta for super effective damage, but also give me momentum. Because my opponent does lack hazard control, I am bringing Spike's Overcoil this week. With Crunch to deal with Calm Mind, Meloetta, and Mesprit. And Toxic to wear down Rotom Wash or Crocodile. I'm EV to take on Dance boosted Mimikyu. And my special defense lets me take 2 Hydro Pumps from a defensive Rotom Wash. My last move Protect lets me rack up toxic damage and also scout a Choice Scarf Crocodile. With both Dragonite and her Terra Jolteon being threats, we're bringing Eviolite Paliswine. That can set up Stealth Rock to break Multiscale, or do the same by using Icicle Spear. My special defense EVs allow me to not be taken by a Choice Specs Terra Fairy Jolteon, and I can do massive damage with my Earthquake. And Ice Shark can allow me to pick off a weakened Crocodile. But I didn't want Crocodile's Earthquake to be free into my team, so we have support Thundurus Incarnate next. I'm rocking the heavy duty boots, that way I don't have to deal with Stealth Rock. While packing Knockoff, that way my opponent does. U-turn not only gets me momentum, but also lets me hit Crocodile for super effective damage, and I have defined
also for your question, Metallic, not necessarily, no. All my exposure to Australian bands are basically during indie gigs whenever, I'm around to watch, my brother Samin's performances. That's how I get introduced to the other people around here.
With my special attack letting me knock out Iron Valiant with Thunderbolt after Stealth Rock into a KOing defensive Rotom. Because Choice Specs Moonblast from Iron Valiant was looking pretty free into my team, next we have Assault Vest Metagross. With Heavy Slam
fair.
to deal with Iron Valiant as well as Mesprit. Knockoff to get rid of heavy duty boots, and Psychic Fangs just to give me a means of hitting Rotom Wash. My defense EVs allow me to live a plus
Let's go, Zach.
As well as a Choice Choice Band Crocodile's Earthquake, as well as 2 Shadow Balls from Choice Specs Iron Valiant. Lastly, we have a Wish Protect Physically Defensive Screen Tail, giving me a better check to Dragonite, Crocodile, and Iron Valiant via
Valid.
Gleam, with Last Move Roar for Sub, Calm Mind, Meloetta, or Mesprit. So that's my team for Week 4 of the
Makes sense.
PPL Pokemon
What
Draft.
the hell? Why is
If you have
Pilot
enjoyed
sweating on
the
the
Draft League content, let me know by
Metagross?
leaving a like and consider subscribing, as I'm on my way to 500,000 subs. And these battles are
Okay,
uploaded
let's
every
raise
Sunday.
it
Also,
then.
definitely check out my opponent Ellie. She's absolutely hilarious and just hit 3,000 subscribers. And of course, I want to give a big shout out to Amo, Owen, Tone, Maverick Shooters, King, D, and Tony Flagon for all the help this week, as well as Pedro for the awesome editing. I've held you up long enough, so let's get right into the battle. So here we
Is it
are with
better?
my Week 4 battle of the PPL versus Ellie. We always have fantastic games, so make sure you check her out. And also, if you enjoy the Draft League content, let me know. Consider leaving a like and consider subscribing, as I'm on my way to 500,000 subs and I upload these every Sunday. And
Get
I'll
rid
upload
of the
Pokemon.
text. Okay, cool. So, wait, 1 sec. Hiccups. Right, so just by looking at this team preview, yeah, Crocodile is definitely threatening against Joey's squad, especially if he's able to knock off the Eviolite from the Piloswine. And what else? Let's see. Val is always a problem, but that's why you got AV Metagross. I'm sorry. I don't know where this cough is coming from. But yeah. Okay, sorry. He brought the Jolteon, which I find pretty interesting, motherfucker. Especially since, like, she's gonna very likely going to terrestrialize her Bastiodon, right? So I find that pretty interesting. Urshifu definitely looks like it's gonna need to do a massive carry job as this match continues. I am so sorry, folks. Just give me a bit to get rid of this fucking stupid ass hiccup. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. Motherfucker, it's back again. Get with it, Chris. My bad. Okay, let's watch. Okay? Yeah, I think definitely this is gonna need to be a carry job from Shifu. I guess Metagross can also put in some decent work because it actually has it actually has definitely great coverage against the rest of Ellie's squad. Although I do wonder if it being, impish nature is gonna hold it back somewhat from being able to have the offensive presence, the best offensive presence possible. So, yeah. I mean, there's really nothing left to say other than let's see what happens.
I'm actually going to lead off with my Overcloak. I like the idea of shooting spikes early. Intimidate early as well is pretty good. Otherwise, I'm a fan of Thunderous, but I'm going to commit to Overcloak on this one. Just because the Intimidate on the Bastiodon goes a long way. Allows my Screen Tail to, I'm assuming, just phase it out with everything, so we'll see. But in case it just wants to get up rocks, there's no Magic Coat or anything. Jolteon could have Copycat. That is something to
Magic Coat being
something
lost
aware
is
of,
something that I really hate.
That is the Iron Val. Okay, no problem. No
Big
problem.
Iron Val.
Obviously, I threaten immediately. It could be Focus Sash. It could definitely be Focus Sash on this Val. I don't know if you Calm Mind up immediately. I obviously threaten you with a Bar Barrage, so I'm going to switch out into my Metagross here because I'd be able to tank a hit. We can find out if it's Specs or not, which is something I'm scared of, but I also think it could be just a nice offensive variant like Focus Sash, like I mentioned. So, she has a scary team, despite not having any hazard control, which I won the PBL with. So, she switches. I'm assuming
Right.
Bastiodon comes out. Or Crook. Win Riz looks like
W
Crook.
Riz? Oh my god.
It is not Intimidate. Good to know, good to know.
Okay,
How
okay.
do
Not
I want to play
intimidated.
here?
Good information, good information.
I like the idea of bringing out my Thundurus.
But
I think
also cover-
while knockoff
yeah,
is
it
obviously
covers that
possible
switching
and
so
very
well.
good right now, Thundurus
on
for the most part
LP's
tanks most hits. Also, my Surging Strike is really good here. So I like Thundurus because Thundurus also can tank a banded knock from this thing pretty, not easily, but it can
Not
tank a banded
easily,
knock from
yeah.
this guy. So make Thundurus play. We'll also get to find out if it's Adamant, even though my calcs are always bad, but I do live in Adamant banded knock as well. If Crocodile wants to get up rocks, that's not too bad either. I can start
definitely
going
a
for
bad
knockoffs of
position
my own
for-
and start
for
getting
Joey
off some
early
damage.
on.
If she's running boot spam, better for me, no boosting items. So it goes right for Gunk Shot.
Oh my.
That did absolutely nothing. So that is not choice ban. In fact, I'm not even sure that's admin.
He says that
Yeah, that
did
did
nothing when that
absolutely
did
nothing.
nearly
Okay.
half. The hell,
Knock
brother?
is really free. Knock is very free. That did 172 damage, which is around the range of Adamant. I wonder if Jolly can do 172. Jolly actually cannot do 172, so that's either Adamant or it's Extra Belt, which is good to know. I am going to throw off Knockoff here. It could be, I suppose it could be like Assault Vest as well, which is something that could be threatening, but I like Knock because it gets me potentially Mesprit.
Yeah, and
it
also
gets me
like there's no
Val as
reason
well,
for
but
Elite to
Adamant
stay
or Extra Belt.
regardless, right?
Ada
Because the
or
Thunders
Belt.
can be super powered, can be
Just so I don't
focus
forget.
blast or anything like so.
Gunk. There's a
There's
switch.
lots
That's a
of
great Gunk Shot
variables
also.
to consider for
Is that
her
Bastiodon?
before getting into Indie space.
Oh, that's Mesprit. Beautiful. Do we get a knockoff on Mesprit?
Ooh,
Oof, lovely damage.
Great
lovely
knockoff.
damage. Eject button.
Jack button.
Ooh, okay. No item.
Interesting. I like that.
Which means we can U-turn on out of
really
there.
helped her
I
from a
could technically
positioning
taunt, but I do want to get up Spike,
standpoint, for sure.
especially for Crook. Getting this thing weakened, like Surging Strikes, looks phenomenal into my opponent's team. So
Mm-hmm.
we definitely want to just start kind of using that to our advantage here. If she U-turns, no big deal. I'm also thinking that Crook might just be Scarf. I think Scarf is really good into me. And it is Moxie as well. Let me put that. There's Stealth Rock. Yep.
All right, Hazard
Or it could be
gotta
Anger
up.
Play.
But now Jovercool
Stealth
can
Rock.
set up its own
I
form
get
of
beautiful damage off
hazards,
of Mesprit.
right?
It looks like it's in range as my next attack as well. So we're gonna get a Spike here,
Yep.
allowing me to wear down Crook. I'm assuming a U-turn might come out. Maybe she'll T-wave. If she T-waves, it's a little bit better for me, just because I can go for the, just because I can go for a toxic following turn, as long as I don't get fully paralyzed, of course.
Right,
But we want
right.
to break sturdy, and my Dazzling Gleam looks very, very good from Screen Tail, especially with an Intimidate from this, so I can tank the heavy slams. I want to see how much heavy slam from Bastiodon does. Screen Tail. Bastiodon?
Yeah, I feel like
Let's see
Bastiodon is
it.
a very
Oh,
huge
that's
problem
Bastiodon. That's
against it.
Bastiodon, baby. That's Dragonite. Okay.
No, that's
I'll take it.
Dragonite, brother.
This could be choiced in some sort of way.
Gotta
Palace
remember
Wine is
the
Impish. It looks to be my best
nicknames,
bet. I could see
Gotta
an Iron
remember
coming
the
out or choice band
nicknames.
Earthquake. We want to weaken. If it is Bandit, that's actually better for us. Because then they don't take like Surging Strikes multiple times after rocks go up. So let's see. Dragonite. Why are we so zoomed in?
Dragonite. Oh my.
Why
That
were
did
we?
nothing.
Why are we so zoomed into Palace? Can you get back the hell up? Thank
Hey,
you.
Zach
So that's Hurricane, which
Mander,
is pretty cool.
welcome
Leads to believe
back.
it might be a defensive variant.
Appreciate you becoming a member, buddy.
Loki, I do want to get up rocks. By Loki, I mean high key. They should switch. Not that they have very good switch-ins anyway, but we do want to get up rocks here. And what is all these nicknames are so funny. Yeah, we definitely want rocks here. I can see a Future Sight, Energy Ball, or
This is
anything like that.
actually
Dragonite's
relevant
threat,
for a
sure.
goal that I
Hurricane
have in
did
mind.
A good
But
chunk.
something that I'm gonna
No
hold
Pokemon on the
myself
team really
back
wants to take
from
this hit, though.
saying
It's Ice Whisper Spear.
until the
I'm
end
kind
of
of thinking,
this
because
video.
do I want to go for Ice
thank
Whisper?
you.
Because Ice Whisper does a good chunk. And I have Wish passing, too.
Okay,
I also
so
want to use my
Roxy
Metagross
was
in this
able
game
to
very
set
well. I don't
Rox.
want to
Okay,
throw it
cool.
away at any given point. That did about, what, 160? That looks almost max Jack investment, but I never trust my calcs, so I'm going to go for Ice Whisper Spear. If she U-turns, that's fine. Healing Wish, I'll eat every hit. Knockoff doesn't matter too much on Pilo, I think. Obviously, having its Eviolite is nice, but
Yeah.
I also think getting rid of
It is a bit
Mesprit, even if I'm
unoptimal.
barely doing so.
Also, that does not that does
little crit.
nothing, brother. What
Two
the
times.
hell?
What is this fake damage? What is this fake damage? Rocks. Nah.
That's sad. That is so sad.
Yeah, we're definitely wanting to have that end game with
Exactly.
Val. I am just going to go right for the Ice Spear again. A defensive
Yeah,
psychic can't actually kill me, I'm pretty sure, just because of my EV spread. And also, I mean, I'm not taking it too slow, but yeah, defensive psychic noise
If
does
Ellie
max
wants to make the
155, psychic
offensive
as well,
play,
50 side shot.
then
It's
she
definitely a
could,
bold
like,
Mesprit.
aggro play. She could go
Like,
out
it
in
is
her
super bold
Bastiodon
Mesprit.
if
I'm
she
doing
show-
literally
if
nothing
she
to this
so
guy.
wants
But
and is-
I
and
gotta,
is
I can put it in range of
terrestrialized
Ice Shard
with it,
after
but-
by just going for spears.
I
Anything
don't
really
know,
comes
it's,
in on this.
it's
Yes,
an
Jolteon
interesting
becomes a
spot
threat.
for
There's
sure.
second noise.
But
Jolteon
also
does become a
good on
threat.
her for chipping
So
this
that's
thing
smart,
down
but I do have the
because
Assault
once
Vest on my
this thing
Metagross,
is
so
shifted,
I think I'm
that
okay with that.
pretty much
I'm also kind of
opens
hoping
up her
for,
Jolteon
you know, a little bit more
without,
than
you know,
2,
forcing it
3,
to
maybe like
terrestrialize.
a dude.
Brother.
She actually lives Ice Shard now.
Oh no.
That's wild. She could go for knock here.
That is
Can I get a little
unfortunate,
bit
Lon.
more than 2 or 3, please? Knock might actually not KO me, though, is the thing. Knock. Yo, if like no item on this, homie.
You can't hear me?
Knock does. I mean, there is a role where Ice Shard does KO.
How about now?
But
Can you hear me?
I don't like it as much. I don't know. Yeah. I do KO.
Fucking
Beautiful.
hell.
Okay.
Okay,
Good job,
cool,
Palace One.
go.
Thank you. This is better for me. I get the momentum
Great,
this turn.
great, great,
Hell yeah.
great.
I also have
Listen,
my Surge on
y'all,
the back too.
you
And
gotta-
Ice Move as well. Bastiodon, probably one of the
You
bigger
gotta
threats,
tell
but
me
despite
if
Spike Rocket
something
can go a
is
long way into
okay.
that. Jolteon obviously
Otherwise,
just became a
I
giant
don't
threat,
know.
but I think it was worth getting rid of Mesprit because it's one of the main pivots. And if Dragonite like is running some odd moves,
Also, I'm keeping it down on the energy a bit because
if
other
Krookodile wants
than
to
me
come out, I'm
waking
gonna
up
get my
a
Ice Shard chip
little
on that
bit
as
ago,
well. And,
I also want
let's see
to
what happens
preserve
here.
my energy for when
Unless
I
we definitely max
play
out.
Joshua
Let's
Ricker
max.
tonight. So yeah.
There's Jolt. Nice little
Walk
Jolteon. Okay. This is amazing. I'll definitely take my Ice Shard chip. I'll for sure take my Ice Shard chip. Alluring Voice. That's fine. That's definitely fine. We're going to assume Terra Fairy on this thing then. What I want to do is knock off.
You are crazy.
I want to knock off with Metagross because knock off and a Bullet Punch will knock out Terra Fairy.
You are
and then also
crazy.
knock off just helps me out
I must
into
say,
the potential Dragonite. And
Yeah.
just gets rid of
Honestly,
Bastiodon losing
Metagross
item would be good too.
getting,
So
like,
Rock is free
knockoff
here.
is
For the most
such
part,
a
Shadow Ball's not gonna do
massive
too much.
buff.
We don't know if this is specs or not, but it's also just putting
Right,
itself in
because
range
it
of
got
Dazzling
so
Gleam slowly
nerfed
but surely.
after Generation 3,
Alluring Voice.
especially with, you know, Explosion getting nerfed
Alluring
to
Voice.
Hell
If you
and
turn
back
resistance,
and
you can't
so
tear
on.
Bastiodon also, which is pretty good.
It doesn't get
then
shifty
also
or
we get
anything.
lose
It
to
needs its
Urshifu, so
Mega
it's weird.
Evolution to be like a top tier OU threat and
I don't
so
know.
on.
Yeah, there's a Volt.
But like,
Okay.
it having access to Heavy Slam, knockoff, and all these things, they are such a massive difference maker
84
and
too much.
really
So my
help
Metagross.
its viability, honestly.
Jolteon. We're assuming it's not Boots. So it's actually, is that Modest?
Could be.
Nope, it's not. Or it's what's it called? Wise Glasses. I think it has to be Wise Glasses in order to take that hit. There's Crook that comes out. I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
okay,
great.
so Crook was
That is
Boots.
great.
Getting rid of Boots is
Oh,
amazing.
heavy
You get chip on that.
booty.
We are looking. We want to keep this one alive, obviously.
Again, great information to have nonetheless,
So, in
because
terms of
even
how I
if
wanna
it's
switch in
not
on
Choice
this,
Scarf, the
we
fact
obviously
is
wanna keep
now
my-
there
there's
is
no surging
no
strikes with wounds.
uncertainty from Joey's
I go-
behalf.
If I go out into Thunderous here, on Crook's knock,
Exactly, Metallic.
Crocodile does knock me out with knockoff at that point, right? It's close, but it's actually not close at all. It just always knocks out my Thunderous with knockoff from that point. They are gonna go for knock here. But then I can go Shifu, and then Shifu can pick it off after. So I'm gonna make that play. It does again leave me weaker to Bastiodon, but
Yeah.
it kind of depends too, because she might just Earthquake as well. I think knock is really good to me though.
Ugh,
Yep, knock makes a lot of sense.
that just kills.
And Shifu comes out now. Ice
That
Spirit does
just
not
straight
actually
up
KO.
fucking kills. The hell, man.
There's a Moxie as well, which I have to be careful about. All right, Urshifu comes out now.
Yeesh.
It's relatively safe. What are the Bastiodon Terras? I'm gonna just throw it into Bastiodon actually. Bastiodon has Terra, Fairy, Fire, Water, which isn't too bad because I can
Yeah,
Toxic.
Bastiodon is looking
Would
a
have to be rested.
bit
Bastion's rested, that's a
spooky
different
right now.
story.
Honestly.
I am gonna Surging Strikes. I can't
Yeah,
risk Ice
exactly,
Spring with her being
Gamer.
Moxie. Later when she switches out and comes
Psychic
back in, I can do
Fangs
it
is
because it will
such
be
a
in range,
massive
but right
buff.
now I cannot risk not going for Surging Strikes. And I think she also has to fear me going for the Ice Spinner immediately into Dragonite.
I'm
too, because
generally
Choice
curious
Band
to see how
will
they
knock out
handle
Dragonite.
Mega Evolutions in Legends ZA.
So, okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah,
Oh.
I would not have KO'd it otherwise. So, we take those.
You
Crocodile
have to
goes
go.
down.
Interesting.
Beautiful. All right, Crook going down is amazing. Not too much can force out my Quill. We can get off the Intimidate with Quill on Bastiodon, and then we can roar it out with Screamtail. That's
Ah.
like my plan there anyway.
Okay.
Next is that way. This is the yeah. So we get some matches up on that, which is nice. Again, we're gonna assume this is some sort of Iron Defense set. Does Bastiodon have? It's soundproof and sturdy, isn't it? Its abilities.
Yeah,
what Dawn-
I love Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, soundproof and sturdy, which means you get off the Intimidate. Perfect.
I mean, Meteor Match still has its
There's a
move,
Terra.
Metallic.
What Terra are you, buddy?
Like, you know, other
What Terra, you
Pokemon
water?
have
I'm assuming
that
you're water.
move. Like Lucario, Big Loop.
It is water.
So, yeah.
We're gonna assume water. So with that
It is
Intimidate
Terra
off,
Water. Yes, Joel.
there's a Curse
Alright, he
Bastiodon.
goes for a curse.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, that
Okay,
is
I
a
see
bit
you, I see you.
spooky. That is certainly spooky.
What item are you wearing? Are you lefties?
Because, like, right now, Heavy
It's
Slam
Chester Resto.
actually is
God.
going to
Okay,
do
you
a
actually
lot
have
of
to roll out.
damage,
That's
right?
really bad. If Chester Resto is really bad. I'm assuming Chester Resto or Citrus, but Curse is crazy. Yeah, so I definitely should not have given up my Thunderous. What I should have done was went Overcloak into Thundi.
Yeah, that's
Or
what I'm
even Overcloak
saying,
and Shield, I
bro.
think, would've
That's
been
what
better.
I'm saying.
Bastiodon is a problem. Anyway, we definitely go you. What's just Heavy Slam do?
Carnage. Let there be
There's Body
carnage.
Press,
Yep.
beautiful.
That does nothing. But
Again, we
obviously,
gotta be
Heavy
really,
Slam
really,
is
really
going to do a
careful.
lot of damage.
Bastiodon's Heavy Slam actually is not.
Does he have Encore?
It's not
No,
that,
you
it's
don't
not that
have
bad.
Encore.
It is bad. I obviously could threaten it with Encore though. They do go for Heavy Slam.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's not that bad.
The hell?
That's not that bad. Look
That
at
did
ground there.
nothing.
Wait, I'm so dumb. It is soundproof.
Oh, no,
I'm so
it's
dumb.
soundproof.
Oh my god, I just talked about it being soundproof and I went for Roar. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I just talked about it being soundproof and I went for Roar. Holy crap, I'm so bad. I'm really bad here. I should have toxic it. We can have another Intimidate though, so we'll be okay.
Not
but
even toxic. You could have
I'm
just
so bad for doing this.
Encore.
I'm actually about to get swept by Bastiodon because of my stupidity. That's so funny.
It's all good. It happened.
Yeah, Curse is fine.
I would make the same mistake too.
Curse, Heavy
Don't
Slam.
be so hard on
Slam,
yourself.
press. Again, I'm gonna assume that this Mon definitely has the Resto Chesto. I'm gonna pray it doesn't though. I'm really gonna pray it doesn't. I'm dumb. I'm very stupid. Like advanced type of stupid. But We'll
The
see if we
way
can
you
come back
just
from this.
keep kicking yourself, bro.
That doesn't do that much at all.
If you're
That's a nice
stupid,
little-
then
that's a
what
nice
does that
little
make us?
I'm kind of at the point where I mean, I kind of have to go into Screamtail and just wish, protect a little bit. Again, if it's Resto Chesto, it's Resto Chesto. I can't stop that.
Yeah, I guess Ellie should have
That's why I need to
seen
be first
like how
alive.
much damage it was doing,
There you go, press,
like
perfect.
heavy salmon stuff
All right, so
too,
we need to press up.
Screamtail and stuff
It
like
is
that.
like neutral. I can actually see its attack. I can actually see its attack. I'm gonna pray
But,
it's
like
not.
again,
it's definitely
hindsight
Resto.
is just that.
The thing is, if I had Encore too,
Hindsight,
I'd be in
right?
such a good spot. But I went Roar over it.
That's the thing with these fucking paradox motherfuckers.
+2 defense.
Right? It doesn't even matter
I'd be in such a good
if
spot if I had
you
Encore. That's my fault
are
for not
the
having it.
past version where everybody's like over
really
20
is my
feet
fault.
tall, or
This
the
Resto Chesto
you
motherfucker
know
smoked me.
like or the future farms
Okay, they go for
where
the press, it's
everybody's
fine.
like
I think they
5'1"
they
or
crit me again.
something.
Can you stop that?
Even if you
Please?
are that, you are still for whatever
Great,
fucking
Greentail, thank you.
reason
I'm
heavy
trying
as
not to get
hell.
smoked by you. It has to be Rest, right?
It's insane.
Or Protect. Dude, I literally talked about Soundproof and I tried to go for Roar. I'm really bad. Let's see if they have that Rest. Reveal it. It's Roar. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, it does a lot.
That's
in
actually
Valley.
okay. Like that's not the
Screamtail
end of
has
the
a
world.
lot of viability, honestly. I want to use
That
her
is
one
not the
time.
end of the world. That is okay. Oof. Oh, then those double crits were really bad then.
Yeah. Those double crits
Yeah,
are
those double crits were
atrocious.
really bad. I don't die to +2 press. I do not die to +2 press. Damn, those double crits actually really hurt then. Huh.
Yeah, I can
Actually
understand
gone.
why we banned though.
Yeah, body press does not do a lot. I'm just gonna go for Psychic Fangs here.
Fast as
But that's
hell,
fine. That's
fat as
everything.
hell. It's big old
I know it's faster
reliable,
for me.
okay?
Yeah, okay. I'm
Alright,
still
cool. That
out of
did
range.
nothing.
We killed the demon. We killed the demon. So we're looking not the best, but not the worst. You know what I mean? Like we're 50-50 in terms of I don't know if I win yet. Basically. Or lose.
Exactly. It's unfair.
That's where we're at right now.
But that's what makes it,
Jolteon
you
will
know,
come out.
like,
Jolteon does not
makes it
KO me.
so much
If
more
Dragonite comes out,
enticing
I
as
go
a
for Knot.
Pokemon, you know?
For sure.
For sure, for sure.
If Val comes out,
Because
that is
yeah.
Dragonite. Oh,
Ooh.
you extra belt or something?
Inner focus?
Yachi?
Yakiberi? Or some shit?
I mean, I'll go Screamtail here. Not like he comes in on anything else. I want to save my Bullet Punch. Also for like Scarf or Booster Energy Val, I legitimately need Bullet Punch for. Because it's still a threat. Booster Val can definitely endgame. Fire Blast.
That kills. Wild. Life Orb?
Maybe it's
Nope.
Yachi? I don't have a choice but to go you.
You don't.
It could be Yachi. I still don't think I have a choice but to click this.
You don't.
I don't think I have a choice but to click this. So I have no idea how this endgame is going to be. Jolteon dies. Val takes a lot of damage. Val takes a ton of damage. Dragonite's so smug. Look at it. It's just grinning right there. Oh, see, now I wish I wished. Earlier with Scream. Instead of wasting a Roar.
Okay.
That's bad.
It happens, brother.
I really wonder what type of Dragonite this is. Is it
Don't
Belt?
be so hard on yourself, please.
Let me see. Shifu. If I don't see Booster on Val, then I have a shot. Yachi? No Yachi. Dragonite's
Nope.
dead. Okay. No Yachi. Dragonite's dead. Surging Strikes does look good.
I mean,
Surgical
regular
Strikes does indeed look
Water Shifu is fine.
It's
in
not over.
Crab.
It's definitely not over. If Val comes
lacking.
out, I might have to stay in. If I see.
Dark Shifu
see
is the
Booster.
only one that I find
Metagross
sus.
does live. There's Val.
Even
Do we
though
see
like
Booster?
Wicked Blow got nerfed and stuff like that, that thing
So,
still hits like a bloody truck.
Looking
okay?
at Val,
Like,
if it's Scarf,
like when I saw that Iron Moth just drop from Cruel,
Ice Spinner
from
does
a
about
bandit
40%,
sucker punch like that,
Val.
that's when I realized that okay,
and then
never
Bullet Punch
mind.
does about 50.
This thing's
So 40 plus
insane.
50 is 90. Which means I do stay in here. And I go for Ice Spinner. Always. If it's Scarf, Shadow Ball does not kill me and I Bullet Punch it anyway. They double as well, predicting me to want to go out into my Metagross here to get the chip, which leads to believe that it is potentially Scarf. I don't know. I'm just going to stay in and get my chip because Metagross can always Bullet Punch it after.
Yeah,
I'm always going to make this play.
good play.
Not going to switch. I also think that means that she is not confident in her Iron Valiant winning endgame. And at this point, after all them hazards, I just Ice Spinner again.
Yeah, exactly.
Confidence slowly but surely coming back. Slowly but surely. Because even if it's like Berry, I don't know. Whatever. Think Ice Spinner. Here always. I think
Yeah,
Scarf.
you win.
It's not.
Nope. Yep, the bullet
Check.
punch is gonna pick her off.
Moonblast
That will
KOs.
be checkmate.
But Berry
Amazing recovery
would
from
live,
Joey's
but then I
behalf.
Toxic.
Genuinely.
Oh, it's Life Orb. Okay, we win for sure. Nice.
I guess I'm
Maybe
just
she didn't have
curious
Shadow Ball.
about
So okay,
why-
that was a dub anyway, unless
Maybe I missed it.
unless
Yeah,
it's
maybe I
careful
missed
there.
it in
And actually, I think
Team
Bullet Punch
Builder,
from Metagross was enough anyway.
I don't know
But
what other reason
that was
Roar
a dub anyway, just
exists
because my
on
priority
it-
in the
on
map.
his
I Ice Spinner there, and then she
Screamtail
dies to Bullet Punch guaranteed. So, woo! This game went back and forth. I almost got put down by a Bastiodon because I'm very stupid. I literally say, that has soundproof and sturdy. Well, she has no hazard control. She's gonna run sturdy. No, but your boy was able to win. I always had BP in the back, so that's why I felt comfortable ice spinnering. Great game. If she had been rest on Bastiodon, Jover. Yeah, well, double crits too, so I couldn't come in. I had no idea what the Dragonite was.
If you are stupid, I wonder what that makes the rest of us. GG, brother. Very well played. Very well. He's such a funny man. I love Joey. But yes, since this video is over, I believe it is time for the announcement. So, let's go, Joe. Hope all is well. I agree, Metallic. That'd be funny as hell. Let's go, Big Nidor. Hope you're doing well, buddy. But yes, it is time for the announcement. You know, this whole Return to Draft League has been a very positive experience for me through and through. Like, the crazy thing is it has now been over a year since my return to this, which is really crazy how time flies. And each of these seasons have been a very big part towards me, you know, figuring myself out, what type of content creator I want to be, and obviously like all these events that happened as we went through these seasons. And yeah, it said at the end of the video, this video, not the stream, brother. But yeah, now I feel that, Joe. I feel that for sure. But yeah, what I wanted to say was that you all have been such a big part of helping me figure myself out and all of that stuff. Like for when I started this whole storytelling character, it was a risk because I didn't want to think that it would, you know, really amount to much in the grand scheme of things. But it is because of the fact that each and every single one of you reacted that I was able to, you know, like find the motivation to keep it going. The whole Uni's the Bush stick and all of that kind of stuff. The whole now it's Rhyme time and all these stories that came in the midst of it all. I found the courage to do that because of each and every single one of you giving me the motivation to keep going and also for enjoying it. So it is with great honor and with great pride that I want to say that this next goal is going to be something that's for all of us. Because if we reach 100 members, you are, each and every single one of you, we are going to be getting the Uni's the Bus emotes. And as well as anything else that you guys may want to think of. So, if you want to see Uni's the Bus finally become an emote for each and every single one of you to spam to your heart's content, you know what to do. But again, please only do so if you're in a financially well enough position to do so and you want to support your boy. Like, I would honestly do it myself. And not even make this a member, folks. But obviously, like, I'm not in that position yet, so that's why I'm dropping this goal right now. But if you want to see the emotes of Uni and what I got cooking in mind, I already know the perfect person to reach out to for this. Y'all know what to do. But yeah, Uni's the bus, folks. Uni's the bus. Especially now that you got like 5 freaking kills this season, this week. Are you kidding me? I love it. We love it here in this household. But yes, let us continue. Also, what's good, Frosty? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hey, Zach Mander with the 5 gifties. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that a lot. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, bro. That means a lot. Let's see what happens. Y'all want to see it? Let's make it happen. But yeah. Let's watch who next. Who we watching next? Hugh the Costa Rican has a strange dog. Why do you have a Gardevoir? Huh? Oh, you know what? Let's watch someone else from our division. Let's watch. Yeah, let's watch. No, you know what? Let's watch Joshua Rickerton. Okay, let's watch Big J Ricky. That's my dog. That's my
After
boy.
finally getting the monkey off our back last week and picking up our first win, we're looking to get a win streak going to get us back into the playoff fight. Our opponent is none other than one of my favorite people in the entire community, Numb Nexus, who is also fresh off his first win of the season. If you're enjoying the Draft League content here on the channel, then go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. We upload every single week, and we're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. Nexus made a bunch of changes coming into this week and picked up 2 brand new Terra captains in Terra Tauros and Terra Iron Leaves, a potent fairy in Sylveon, and 2 annoying low tier Pokemon in Appleton and Malamar. All this to pair up with his
Alexander
Pokemon like Deoxys Speed, who many argue shouldn't be allowed. Quaquaval, one of the scariest Pokemon to face due to how easily it can snowball. Gengar and Sandy Shocks are great special attackers, with Sandy Shocks having options to hazard stack me, and Scizor being super scary with a Choice Band set or a Swords Dance set. But in all honesty, I think we have a pretty favorable matchup here. We have multiple win conditions, we have good answers to his offense, and we have come up with a pretty solid game plan.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
is Booster Speed Iron Treads. Now, Nexus
That's
has no
Mr. Joshua Rickerton for you, okay?
Which Iron Treads can have coverage for. Heavy Slam Oko's the
I don't think
Sylveon,
he did.
Mega Horn Oko's max HP, Deoxys Speed after Spike. Supercell Slam is purely there for the Quaquaval, but I would not be surprised to see it benched at all. We do need spikes in order to chip everything down and put things in range for Iron Treads, but that's where our next Pokemon, Hisuian Quillfish, comes in to ensure we can get up spikes. This Hisuian Quillfish is holding the Eagle, it's holding the eject button to suck out any momentum Nexus wants to go for. This also allows one of our feature members who has an insane offensive matchup in for free. But ideally, we can set up a couple of layer of spikes, crunch the Gengar over the speed, barrage anything that wants to switch in and maybe snag a poison, and pop the eject pack on a U-turning Scizor to allow Rotom Heat in for free to set up a nasty plot and click buttons. The combination of Rotom stabs do super well this week, as his best switch-ins are Pokemon like Sylveon and Appleton, but realistically, those can become setup fodder. Sandy Shocks can switch in, but it gets OHKO'd by a +2 overheat. We are even speed creeping max speed Jolly Quaquaval, so we can just take it out if the opportunity presents itself. Rotom is a phenomenal wall breaker.
Yeah, exactly.
Scarf is a must here, and it's the ultimate speed control, as it's faster than anything that wants to put
on
booster energy speed, and even faster than Deoxys Speed himself. With U-turn, we can constantly force switches and get chip damage, which is perfect for our Iron Treads. Knockoff is nice to knock off boots to ensure we can get chip damage with spikes, and Triple Axle is just a nice neutral move to lock into. Once Scizor is gone, Flower Drake also becomes very spammable. Next up is last week's MVP, Sinistcha, and we are running a Calm Mind set again, but this time with the weakness policy. We really don't need much more than dual stabs here, and Strength Slap is honestly a broken move. Ideally, the weakness policy is popped by a knockoff Scizor. We can then
I'm glad you enjoyed it,
and either continue to set up or just take out the Scizor, which would be huge for Iron Treads.
That's okay.
Just in case we need to tear in front of Gengar or something like the Deoxys Speed. Last but
good,
not least, we have the debut of our Comfey. This week it's running an Assault Vest set, and it's mainly here to pivot into Deoxys Speed and potentially Sandy Shocks. With Pollen Puff, we can do around 50% to Deoxys. I did have Giga Drain before, but
for sure. I knew that this was the perfect time to put in that piece of music.
For utility, and Draining Kiss can be useful.
You will know our names finale.
That's the team we have for this week. I'm extremely confident going into the game, but Nexus does have a scary team. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the game, and let's get into it. Oh no, I did not want to see the Tauros. The Tauros is a little bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't prep too much for it. It didn't show up to any mock that I did, so I'm a little bit scared about it. There's no Quaquaval.
Yeah, Nexus gotta change one of his Terra types
Appleton came to
on his
Tauros. Tauros showed up to none, and it is one of the Terra captors.
I feel like non-Terra normal Tauros, Terra Tauros is such a waste.
Instead.
Like, I get the superior coverage and everything, but it has that regardless,
The play is
right?
100% just going to be U-turning out. We're going to be able to find out if this thing is Rocky Helmet or not, which I do expect it to be Rocky Helmet, but if it then decides to try to set up or try to go for like a U-turn,
why not?
Get momentum,
Why
we
U-turn,
can go Quillfish and pop the eject button, and we can gain momentum for ourselves.
You get damage
that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So we're just going to go ahead and fire off a U-turn right here. Need to pay attention to this damage. That did about.
I mean, I get it, but like if it was Adamant Choice Bandit or something,
this seems to be just like maybe like max HP.
That'd be just like a lot of damage and you just getting hardly any.
So they are just going to use it themselves. That did a lot more than I wanted it to. Is that banded? That brought me down to 241. Actually, that just seems to be no attack Scizor actually, because I am not Eviolite. So Rotom gives us a free nasty plot into a free overheat, so that's what we're going to do.
I like the eject button
we're going to go for a nasty plot into
great.
Overheat, and we should be able to pick up some sort of KO, right? Because he doesn't have any fire resist on his team. Like he might go Sylveon, but if he goes Sylveon, that just gives me more nasty plot options to be honest. So we're just going to nasty plot. I think
Rotom has generally a phenomenal matchup here.
That's just the Sylveon. Okay.
So I'm not surprised
I can fire off a discharge, and a
whatsoever.
+2 discharge should do a pretty decent amount of damage to anything. I think the Sylveon is going to be like physically defensive to be honest. So a +2 discharge should chunk it quite well. Yeah, let's fire off a discharge. Let's just figure out damage here. Yeah, here comes off the discharge. That does about 25%.
That did nothing. That did nothing.
Actually only do 25%.
This is why I love Sylveon. It's such a great tank.
So Askeladd, this is the Gengar. Okay, interesting. It kind of does just die to an overheat. It also dies to a Hex, so I'm kind of tempted to just do that. Do I have any reason not to just fire off an overheat? Not really. I just didn't want to lose my boosts, but Hex has a really good chance of killing it anyways. I think I'm going to be greedy, and I'm going to go for
very well done.
You might just pivot out into Sylveon again. No, they just go for the Sludge Wave. Okay, is this Life Orb? That seems to be like Specs. Okay, so
that was Specs as hell, yeah.
It's Sash. It's not Sash, so I just didn't get the roll. Okay.
Wait,
so
what?
It went for Sludge Wave.
And Gengar survived!
That does suck. Maybe I did get greedy there. I should have just gone for an overheat. I
Oh,
don't
dear
want to
me.
go into Iron Treads because I don't want to pop my weakness policy, but I also don't want to
I mean, it
lose
makes sense
my
because
Rotom. I'm gonna
Rotom Heat does
discharge.
not
Let's say
have
he
much
just- yeah, he
offensive
just decides
cover.
to stay
I
and
mean,
just go Sludge Wave.
offensive
That's okay. A
investment,
little
but
less than
still,
ideal,
that's
but
crazy.
I guess we can make it work.
That's wild. I
guess we
did
can
not
make it work.
expect
I
that.
just need to put everything in range of Iron Treads, so that should not be that big of a deal. So we're gonna go for the U-turn here. We're gonna go for the U-turn here, and we are going to pick up the KO. I could go for knockoff. If I knock off, that could bring in Scissor, but I'm always gonna have to switch out anyway. So I think I want to go for the U-turn. At least I can still use like Intimidate on Qwilfish for like the Tauros or something like that. Ooh, so he's actually gonna switch. Okay, in comes Jared. This thing. Okay, I guess I can get up
Evidently
spikes on this
so,
thing,
Big
right? So
Metallic.
we're gonna go out into Qwilfish, and we're gonna get up spikes with this thing. I think I want to get up spikes. He knows I'm not Intimidate now, obviously because the eject, not Intimidate, Eviolite. Is that just leftovers? Yeah, okay, that's just leftovers. So we could see a Wish, we could see a Baton Pass, we could see a different number of things, but I do want to just get my spikes up, so that's what we're going to do here. I think Sylveon can kill me from here, so at worst we can get 2 spikes up. At worst
I
we
think
can get 2 spikes up,
the
and
other
Barrage,
issue is that
it's an
Nexus
annoying
is
move for him
kind
to
of
switch into. So like
playing on the
Loki, I could
reactive
see him
right
potentially
now.
just going out into the Scissor here.
But
and then I
also,
can
like,
just,
despite him
get
losing a piece, I would
little
say
bit of damage
Ricky
on if I need to,
still
but they're
has
just gonna stay
the
okay.
better
Hyper Voice is not going to
positioning.
kill me, so if they do decide to go for a Hyper Voice, I should live this. Yeah, I live that quite well actually. Now the question is,
Big
get up another
Qwilfish
spike?
eating all those hits without
or
even
is
any
one spike enough?
Eviolite
I just don't want
whatsoever.
to set up another spike
That's
and then him be like
wild.
boots on Deoxys or something like that, because then that would make the spike kind of useless. Barbarage is doing around 30-ish% or so. I could see them throwing up a Wish here. So let's go for a Barbarage. That does a decent chunk of damage. We get the poison. No poison. Okay, that's all right. That is all right. The play will be just to go out.
2
into
pieces
Meow
are
again.
down.
This thing is at 25%.
But,
It's
like,
not out of range of
still,
Flower Trick. But if I
it's
Flower
tough.
Trick, what's that bringing in? That's probably bringing in the Scizor. I don't have the best switches to Scissor at the moment. I would have to go Sinistra, and I wouldn't love that because it could just U-turn. So, but no matter what I click here, it's bringing something
You
in.
could-
So I do think I'll just go for the Flower
Yeah,
Trick.
Flower Trick makes sense.
They are going to withdraw. Okay.
Are you gonna
Let's
go
see if
down
we
your
Scissor
Scizor,
here.
big bro?
Any damage I can get on Scissor is good, so I'm okay with this Flower. Oh, so he's just going to sack off
Oh,
his
sacks
Gengar.
off his
Okay.
Gengar.
That makes
Fair
sense.
enough. That's
He's gonna
completely
sack off his
valid.
Gengar. Well, that means he won't
Because
be
now
able
it gives
to-
him a
then
free
comes
switch
the
in into
Scissor again,
Scizor, right?
Scissor again. Do you take?
Yeah.
Okay, you do take spikes. That's good. That's good. We actually do need that. The U-turn
Let's
is
go,
very obvious
big
here. I
great.
don't have another play.
Hope you're
It's
doing
just
well,
what I have to go
buddy.
out into. So
We're
let's see.
doing
I
good,
think
we're
being
doing
quite
good.
happy. Do you just see a U-turn here? It's
We
what
just
makes the
watched
most
Joey. We're
amount
now
of sense.
watching Big J Ricky.
Let's see.
And also, we
U-turn comes
dropped
out.
a new
Okay.
member goal.
Now, do we see the
'Cause if
Tauros
we
come
reach
out here?
100
The Tauros, I
members,
kind of have a feeling it might be covert close.
Y'all
so
are
it's
gonna
not first
get
sap.
the Unis the
It could be
bus.
that, Twin
The
Blade.
emote.
That's this thing. Okay, all right. So you're not boot, so you took spikes. That's pretty nice. We are gonna go straight out into our Comfey.
It's been over a
There's
year,
no questions
and
about
it's been
it.
a long time
I don't
coming.
know what type of
It's
Yakuza
our
this
return
is,
to
but we
draft,
have to
so
go out into.
I feel like this
our
would be a
Comfey
perfect,
100%. If it's like
you
Calm
know,
Mind, Iron Defense, or like Iron Defense, or just like
way
Calm
to
Mind,
celebrate.
so Cosmic Power Recover, that could be a bit of a problem. But I don't know if that type of set would work into me. Oh, they're just
Okay.
gonna Ice Beam. Okay.
Ice Beam.
Raw Ice Beam. We take that relatively well. I think I
I,
just want to go
I
for a
feel
U-turn
like you
here,
could
to
have
be honest.
nasty plotted there,
Sylveon's still
no?
around, is it? Yeah. Do I want to go for a knockoff? I might want to go for a knockoff. Because the Scissor's going to come in. But if I U-turn, I can get momentum again.
But also, like, I mean,
yeah,
I
let's go
had
to
a
U-turn.
conversation with
They're gonna nasty plot up. Okay.
I had a
That's
conversation
a
with
little scary.
Nexus
Let's see
about
what
this
item it is.
before.
Let's see if we can find out
But,
what
like,
item it is. So
He
he's got
was
25%.
really
Does
not
Masquerada kill it
willing
from here?
to run
is my
Psycho
question.
Boost on his
Does
Deoxys, and
Masquerada kill a Deoxys? I just don't want this
I
thing
found
to
that
be
unfortunate,
Colberberry.
to be honest.
I just don't want this thing to be Colberberry. Deoxys speed, if you're max HP, knockoff would
Like, if
kill
it were
you.
me, I would
but
would
don't
use
know
Psycho
if,
Boost in a heartbeat, because I've
I think
seen
my
how
better
Addy
play is
used
just to
it.
U-turn out
One
again.
of
I think that's my
Deoxys
better play,
Speed's
so let's go ahead and
biggest
do that.
niches is that
They are gonna
despite
withdraw.
it
Okay.
having
My play
a
there was only
base
U-turn.
90
If it's,
special attack
Colberberry,
and so
I don't play
on,
with knockoff, and I can only
it
U-turn
having a
and go back out
nuke in
into,
Psycho Boost just
I can
makes
only
it
U-turn
so
and go
much
back out
more
into
deadly.
Comfey and take it from there.
But yeah.
I think this was the correct play. So U-turn kills this guy, which is nice. Crits. Did a crit matter? I don't know. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. I don't think it super matters because it's dying on the next turn anyways. If anything, it's worse for me because he gets to see what I go out into. I think going Sinistra is the better play here because it doesn't. It's the thing that allows in the Tauros the least. And that's my
Young
big concern
Chai.
right now is Tauros, because that Pokemon is, I didn't prep much for it. That Pokemon can be very, very scary. I don't have money switch into it, if any at all.
Yeah,
And I see
exactly,
Twin
great.
Blade, the Deoxys is out again. The Deoxys is out again.
I swear, Sinistra is
I
a
mean,
very scary Pokemon, especially considering the fact
I
that it
could
has
say in
access
Shadow Ball,
to
like,
Strength
Terra
Sap,
and Calm Mind,
and Ricky has a lot of
but I don't want
Pokemon
to do
with
any of that, to
Intimidate.
be honest.
Actually,
There's
yeah,
no
he has
Sandy
just
Shocks.
one
I
Pokemon
keep on
with
forgetting there's
Intimidate,
still Sandy Shocks in the
which
back.
would definitely help him from a positioning standpoint.
Keeping
But
health
of
on
course,
distance for the Sandy Shocks would be
If he tries
really,
that
really
with
good.
me,
But at the same time, keeping health on the
Well,
Sinistra for the Tauros also seems
just
pretty,
say a
pretty
bus.
good.
We'll have
I
something to
probably
say
don't win.
about
So let's
that.
just go out into Comfey again. Let's just go out into the Comfey once again, and let's see what it decides to
Good.
click. Ice Beam. Okay, we live that. Yummy. We eat that.
yeah,
so
I
good.
mean,
No.
Oh
Nexus,
my
please,
God,
no,
no.
no,
No.
Nexus, no. We're not doing this. Nexus, no. We're not doing this. It's not
Choco
looking as good.
King!
It's
The
definitely
cards
like
of
Nasty Plot or
Shuckle
something. It's not clicking at- Oh my god, it's
King!
so bad. The freeze is so bad. Please don't tell me I just threw by going out into Meowscarada. Please don't tell me I just threw by going out into Meowscarada. Please tell me I didn't just throw going out into Meowscarada. Nasty Plot. Okay, that's what I expected him to do. You have to get greedy there and click Nasty Plot on the turn where and like pray that I don't wake up or that I don't Unthaw or thaw out. I don't know, guys. I'm so lost for thoughts. I'm going for U-turn again. From 55%, U-turn always kills. So this thing should die, right? Yeah, this thing should die to
Oh
U-turn
my
always.
gosh. Fucking
Nice.
hell.
That's great for us.
Nexus.
And the play is always to go back out into Sinistra. God, the Comfy being frozen is actually going to... It might actually suck a little bit because the Draining Kiss priority could
Right?
potentially put stuff in range.
That's
Ooh, Income
insane.
Shiesty. What's this? This is the Sandy Shocks? Okay. It's an air balloon. Oh, that's huge. We need to pop this. 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 Macha gotcha go.
Yeah,
We need to
really,
get rid of this air
doesn't
balloon
help.
for, Iron
This
Treads.
doesn't help Nexus one whatsoever, honestly.
He's just gonna Volt Switch out. Okay. He's not letting
Yeah,
me
you're
pop it,
getting
which is
damage
very
off
annoying.
courtesy of a
Good
Volt
threat
Switch,
by
but,
Nexus
like,
for sure. So I guess we
how are
can
you
kind of
gonna kill
pivot
this
away from
motherfucker?
Iron Tread being the win con and more the Honey Pack. Okay. I need to Macha gotcha burn
Real
this thing.
great.
Oh my god!
I
got
like
one
how
HP back.
this
If he's banned,
intense,
he has a
sad
30% chance to open.
intense,
If he's
you
banned.
know, like
If he's
tough
just Life Orb
situation
and
music
Terrace,
is
he's
playing
never killing
when
me. I want him to pop my weakness policy.
Ricky is
Do I?
comfortably
What if I
ahead
tear into a
right
steel type?
now.
But if I tear into a steel type, then I'm weak to... Yeah, then I'm weak to Sandy Shocks, and I don't want that.
That's funny.
So I think I'm just going to Macha Gotcha here.
You're a funny
I could
man,
Strength
brother.
Sap. I just don't want to... Would he be Covert Cloak? I could see him being Covert Cloak, and if he's Covert Cloak, this is a big play. Is he
Just
Covert
Strength
Cloak?
Sap, brother. You're
I think if
fine.
he's Covert Cloak and I click Strength Sap, I lose. So I'd much rather click Macha Gotcha. Let's see
Why
if
would he
Terra
be
goes outside.
Covert Cloak?
He tears into a
It's
Ghost
so
Type
hyper specific.
and goes for
And
a Terra
also,
Blast.
even
He
if
should
he
not kill me.
happens to be Covert Cloak, for the record,
should not
folks,
kill me.
you are still able to recover
This
health
shouldn't kill
back.
me. No kill. Oh my god, I did a lot. That's
I did a
banded.
lot.
I think that's Choice Banded. I think that's Choice Banded. Yeah, that has to be banded because that did way too much damage.
Yeah, bro, like,
It's
even
like-
if he's
is he
clear
Adamant Life
Amulet,
Orb
for
then?
the record, you still get health back.
He might be Life Orb. He might be Adamant Life Orb.
For the record. I
That's
tested
69
that
HP.
myself.
Okay. 69 HP.
Like,
Sandy
clear Amulet
Shocks
blocks parting shots and everything,
does kill me.
but it does
Okay,
not
this is
block,
where the
you know,
potential freeze
the recovery
on,
from strength sapping. But I
Comfey is
understand
going
why
to
you
suck.
would do that,
This is where
considering
the
the
potential
fact
freeze on
that
Comfey could
Terraflies
suck.
did a
He
lot
actually
of
went
damage,
Scissor.
right?
He actually goes Scissor.
You needed
Scissor
to
kills
go
me
for
with
the
a bullet punch, does
offensive
it not?
move there,
So I
so
think my play
I
is to
fully get
Terra.
it, brother. I fully get
Do I
it.
live any hit from Sandy Shocks after? I don't. I do not live any hit from Sandy Shocks after, but I can call Mind. I can call Mind, and that may make me live one. But what if he just goes for U-turn? There's no way he goes for U-turn, because if I'm faster than him, I just kill him with the Shadow Ball. I'm at +2. Yeah, I'm gonna Terra. I think he's just gonna Bullet Punch, because I could be Terra Fairy. He doesn't know that
Yeah, I
either.
feel like Sinister just wins.
And I don't think
Such a
going
great
for an offensive
Pokemon
move
with
that's not beat, it's just do a
Terrestrialization.
weak beat. We live
Nope.
that still.
Oh
so
my
All right, we Strength Sap.
God.
We should be able to get up to max HP, I think. Strength Sap should be able to get back to full. We should be able to get back to full. Yes, we are. Okay, now if I'm at +2, he's faster than me, so that's something to take into account. But I think
Yep.
if I remove this
That's
Pokemon, he only has
checkmate.
Sandy Shocks left, and then does Meowscarada kill with a Meowscarada?
That's what I'm saying,
a Sandy
folks.
Shocks.
Terra Sinistra
Sandy
is
Shocks.
such an amazing
Do I kill with Flower
Pokemon.
Trick? I have a
Like,
bit- I
even
mean, if it
without
has no
Terra,
speed
it's
vector, then yes,
it's
so
already
I
a
think the
great
play is just the
Pokemon in
Shadow
its
Ball.
own right.
Let's
But
see if he has close combat or not. Will he beat it then?
Terrestrialization
Is he
really
beat
helps
it?
take it to that next level. No. Isidore was
Is
choice
he
carved,
just
by the way, folks.
banded?
That's why this
That
happened.
obviously picks up the KO. In comes Shiesty.
But yeah,
It's
one
on an air
final
balloon. I'm gonna pop that air
Machigacha.
balloon if I can.
and it should be
I think
checkmate,
we still
yes.
just go for the Machigacha. It's probably going to kill us with Earth Power, right? Yeah, it does. It
Oh,
does just kill us
kills.
with Earth Power. But what we can
That
do is
crit-
we can go.
Hey!
Meowscarada, U-turn, sack
What's up
Comfey,
with these
go
constant
into
Earth Power
Iron
crits,
Treads,
brother?
If that doesn't kill, then we can still go back into Meowscarada. So we should have this game locked. I could
You're
also
funny.
I could just also just Flower Trick this thing. There's nothing Meowscarada can do to Okomi, right? There's nothing Meowscarada
Meowscarada?
can do to Okomi.
Yeah,
so I'm just gonna
yeah.
Flower Trick.
Get it. Exactly, Shroom. Also,
And
you're doing well,
even
buddy.
if somehow this thing lives and Okos me, I can just go into Iron Treads. You have to
It
boost the
doesn't.
speed, and we're able to
You're
just
fine,
pick this
brother.
thing off with any move we want. We don't
I
need to.
love
Meowscarada
this.
just picks up the KO. All right, perfect. That freeze definitely scared me a little bit. I think if we hadn't made the Meowscarada play, we
But
would
not
be in a
great
pretty bad spot. If I
recovery,
just stayed
bro.
in and prayed that I would thaw out, we would be in a bad spot. But we made the aggressive play, and we were able to pick up the win. GG's to Nexus. We're now 2-2, baby. Road to playoffs.
Yes, sir. I'm proud of you, man. You came back really strong. Hey, Ricker 10, please change this. Don't ostracize your views, bro. Come on. I'll have insane bad luck for the rest of the season. Yes, listen to this man. Subscribe to him. Great recovery from the freeze, my good sir. Well played. Great game, great game. Let's see, who else? Let's watch The Dawn.
What the fuck going on in this?
Let's watch The Dawn. The Dawn. The fuck is going on in this motherfucking bitch? Exactly, Ricky. Stop it. Don't do this to yourself, please. Can't wait to see who Nexus freezes next. That shit would be funny as hell, not gonna lie. But hey, if Nexus is gonna do that, he may as well dedicate to the bed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta change your Dio Speed's name now to Mr. Freeze. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Beach. They call me the Black Charlie Sheen, aka One Chains. I'm also known as Fitness Trainer Mr. Train Your Girl. She be doing squats all over my dick. In some circles, I'm just simply known as the Don.
The Don.
Now look, man. PPL
Let's go,
week
Nathan.
motherfucking 4
Hope you're doing well.
in this bitch. Now we took.
I always
3 L's
ask
in a
it
row.
too, slacking.
I've been giving your girl my PPO so much that I had to take a fucking L myself 3 times. Now look, bro. 3 L's? What is this shit, man? What is this fucking fraudulent bastard, motherfucking fat piece of shit in front of your screen? Or whatever it is in the mirror that you see, okay? But
Enough with the self-deprecating.
there's nothing I can do,
stuff,
man.
bro.
I've been getting fucking unlucky, man. We've been getting hacked. We've been getting out-prepped. We've been getting outplayed. We've been getting, you know what I'm saying? And it's fucking... Now, look, we're still not out of the playoffs.
yeah,
We're
man.
still not out of the
We're
playoffs.
doing
we have
good.
a chance.
40 members,
It's still
and
not
y'all are
joke,
finally
okay?
gonna
We
get
just gotta win.
a
We gotta
Unis
win
the
every
bus
single fucking
emote.
game now at this point and get a very good differential.
And hopefully
There's no other
many
choice.
more from
There's
there.
no other choice.
If you want to do it, free to become a member. But only if you can and if you want.
And if not the Dawn, then who else is capable of doing this shit, man? There's only
Yeah.
one motherfucking person in this world who can pull this off, right? And it's the motherfucking Dawn. I know this. I understand. Then
Oh, we're
strap the
watching
fuck in,
Mephisto now, Z.
or whatever it is.
After that, we're
And
watching Big
motherfucker,
Shroom.
okay. now look. We're going up against Seabed. Seabed is a very good player. Prolific, incredible Wi-Fi showdown Pokemon competitive battler. Okay. Nah, he's a veteran player.
Yeah.
Incredibly competent. Very good.
Big Chase has been around
And
for a long
yeah,
time.
damn, son. And I'd like to suggest everybody go check out Seabed. Really good content. Amazing person. Just a very good guy. Listen, this is the craziest
He
team
is.
you've ever seen in
What
your
a
entire
wholesome
life,
dude.
okay? I built
love
this
that
shit
guy.
by myself. Nobody else helped me. Go check out, you know what I'm saying, Seabed. And you know what I'm saying, fucking push-ups, you know what I'm saying, push-ups, you know what I'm fucking saying, push-ups.
Ooh, what is that? I swear, every time it's sped up, it looks so fucking hilarious.
Looking for the opposition.
Oh no.
And Seabed.
Not the Council
Is
of
that your hope?
Mephistos,
I wanna see her
no!
Mafia on the shore? That's Seabed. We're going up against Chase in this bitch. Now listen, man. If we want to even keep a slim hope of reaching the fucking playoffs, alright? Oh, there's Ogre Port.
Wait.
This is exactly...
Wait, before
There's no speed.
before I
That's
do
interesting.
this, I need to see. Oh my god, he got it right. That's crazy though. Fucking hell, I did not expect that.
So it's either going to be, I think, Terra
Shout out
Water.
to Mephisto getting it right.
Right here. Probably makes the most sense, you know? I might just go fucking T-bolt into it. We'll see. Okay, Rillaboom.
That's his thing,
Anyways,
slacking.
anyways.
I don't know what. So fucking random, I swear to God. But yeah, ooh, Scarf Lando. That's an interesting choice. If it were me, I'd just click Life or Birth Power in this bitch. But I understand why you would not do that, considering, you know, this Ogre Pawn, the Cudgel. I mean, to be fair, you eat an Ivy Cudgel unless you get crit. So, nah, I get it. Grassy Seed, Raikou. Ooh. Okay. My dude is out here to play. We got the choice specs, Valentino. Okay, Leonardo. The focus dash Leonardo. Okay. And from Chase's behalf. Yeah, Inteleon is just a Pokemon that clicks buttons. You can't survive it. Granted, he does have a Valentino, but like, I wonder how well he would take crit Terra Water snipe shots to the face, honestly. Let's see. And Gorilla Boomer, I mean, it can't really do much so as long as this thing is around. So, it's a bit unfortunate. I am curious to see though what this Raikou is gonna fulfill, because I understand that he has Grassy Seed and everything, but like Raikou does not have Signal Beam anymore because that move got Thanos snapped. Did it even have Signal Beam in the first place? I don't know, but it doesn't have Signal Beam. It can't use any ice coverage, so I'm curious to see how he's gonna be able to beat this bitch. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting match for sure. So let's see what happens.
So we see Hat, and we see 40. Okay, so I absolutely need to play this very seriously. I didn't prep at all. This was 1 hour prep, but I feel like I have some good things. I want to lead Leonardo, but at the same time, if let's say he leads Fortress, I could lead Fat Bastard.
Wait,
If
what's
he
the
could
most
very
surprising
well
thing in
lead
this stream,
Hatterene, for
Grape?
example, okay? But against Hat, I should always get the hazards up regardless. I want to lead this. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. I don't see a way for him to.
Oh,
stop me
okay.
potentially. If it's
The
taunt,
Scarlet
if
and
it's like
Violet.
Ogre Porn lead, then potentially it could be taunt.
It
So
gets
what I'm thinking is
Aurisphere,
that
but
I was thinking of
it's a
either
neutral
leading
move.
Scarflando, because look
And
how good
Rillaboom
Scarflando is.
has pretty decent
Scarflando
natural
just
bulk.
absolutely devours this motherfucker, okay? Because Earth Power into Sludge Wave.
Yeah, I
there's no
agree.
switch. So potentially the lead should have been this, because there's also no Zoroark Hisui, by the way. I had Scarflando just to potentially lead into a potential Zoroark. I'll speed it and kill it and, you know, all that stuff. Oh, that's a nice card, okay? Now look, man. We're eating ass and smoking grass. That's the only thing we can do at this point. Darius. It's this bitch.
Big Darius.
It's this bitch.
Yeah.
Would we see taunt?
He could.
I mean, I don't care about the taunt much. I could even just bring in Fat Bastard right now. Because if I bring in Fat Bastard and I click Flame Charge, because it's either taunt or he's gonna try to attack.
Why
you know
not go for Burning Bologna?
Let's do it one time. Because I'm not losing anything from going for Burning Bulwark. Look at this shit. He had a fucking Gouging Fire on his card. Now I'm going for Bulging Bulwark. Bullet Seed.
Bullet Seed!
Does that fucking
Loaded, big
they think
loaded
that's smart,
dice
bro.
Gorilla
But he's
Boomer.
definitely gonna predict my switch now. Do I just bring in Pablo?
Pablo and Diego.
I don't have
Following
U-turn,
the
but he doesn't
Yayo.
have
Yayo.
Incineroar either. Fortress is a switch, but Leech Life will do a lot. I'm bringing in
Hey,
Pablo.
U-turn.
Because
Wait,
I'm
is
expecting
U-turn
some
not
form of
super
knockoff
affected?
right now? Like knockoff or stomping tantrum or some other shit. Bullet Seed, by the way, is crazy. This shit is crazy. People really try to catch my Smeargle every fucking week, man. It's really phenomenal. Yeah, there's the Bullet Seed again. This does a lot, but will we see loaded dice? Question
It'll
is,
likely
will
be
Grassy
loaded
enough?
dice.
You should always fear first impression down.
4 hits.
So 4 times. It's most likely loaded
Yeah, I
dice.
don't know why. Every time you're
But the
using a
question is,
copy of Scarlet and
do I
Violet,
SD?
for some reason, I think in game the chances of getting
Ogre
5
Pond is
hits
forced
is
to
far
revenge.
more
If I SD
lesser
right
than
here,
getting it on
Fortress
Pokemon
because
Showdown.
Fortress takes-
Just my personal experience. You know
takes
what I'm
over half.
saying?
I'll just SD.
You know what I'm saying?
Suck my fucking cock, bitch. Easiest motherfucking play of my
Oh
life.
my
Is
god.
that a Pablo 6-0? Is that a Pablo 6-0? Okay, I don't know.
Oh,
yet. I don't
no.
know what kind of shit can happen.
Oh
I
no.
literally don't know, but I'm clicking Leech Life every time of the day. I could also Terra and Leech Life. But the thing about Terraing and Leech Lifing, it should still 2 KO the Fortress regardless. So I'm just gonna Leech Life normally. So let's see.
Oh,
So he thinks
he's gonna let this go.
2,
That is so
2,
interesting.
3. Yeah, I don't think 5 is enough. Because of your own terrain. 4, yeah, I don't think it's enough, but he didn't get 5. Let's fucking go. Okay. Let's
Oh my gosh, he's gonna get
all
all that health back. Oh no.
That's fire. That's actually easy.
Oh,
Because there's
no.
potential for Grassy Glide shit anymore. This is fucking phenomenal. Look at
Big
the HP
Pablo
grab.
coming
This is
through big
incredible.
time, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
this much. Into this.
LeBron
Now, we're
James.
cooking. We're fucking cooking. Now this is it, bro. This is it. This is the comeback. This is the fucking comeback of the century. There's nothing he can do. He's forced to go.
I'm
Overboard.
surprised that he didn't
I want
go
to
to
see how much
Fortress though.
overboard takes for Suka
I'm
Punch.
assuming he wants to keep this thing healthy specifically
Ogre.
for
They have the same
what you may
stuff,
call
right?
it, the Kyurem and
Hardcore, yeah.
everything.
Sucker Punch plus 2,
Yeah, I mean fair enough.
81 to 96. So he could go Ogreborn very well. But I should always
The
switch
Dawn!
in my
The Dawn,
skill
the Dawn,
tree
the Dawn!
and just go for Torson. Not Torson, Flame Charge. That's the tech. The fuck is Land Fan? Yeah, it's this shit. So he knows he takes a sucker, a Suka Punch. Because we are adamant, maximum we can do is 96. So there's no point staying in.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
Pablo
bring in
says
Fat
he's
Bastard
scary.
Because I feel like he should not
Thankfully,
be
it's
able to
allowed
do
to
so much unless he
terrestrialize
goes for
into
knock, but
one
he's crazy.
type.
He goes for knock right now. You know what I mean? And Ogreborn just clicks Flame Charge and outspeeds Inteleon. And has
Oh
a
my
chance to kill
gosh,
Inteleon.
you're right,
Actually does,
Slacky.
but I have Passion Berry.
Yeah, the
Passion Berry for
acrobatics
Inteleon.
then
Hopefully
maybe
he
a
doesn't knock
different
here.
story could
Just
have been
Cudgels.
told,
Just
for
Cudgels.
sure.
He has to fucking Cudgel.
But obviously, you know,
And
then
get Grassy
like
Terrain as well.
that,
Mini Flip
there's
is
the
insane.
deficit of
Bro, I'm fucking
oh,
cooking in this bitch. Oh, I'm fucking
like
cooking in this
I can't
bitch.
afford to have
Okay, so
Bullet
Flame
Seed
Charge it is.
anymore in
It's
this
time for Flame
match,
Charge.
right?
SD.
In which case he would get
Oh,
burned.
Flame Charge doesn't mean. But
Wait,
I'm
what?
aware though. Is he SD? Oh, did he predict my double sword?
Chase?
What the fuck is Chase doing, bro? Is Chase smoking ass crack? Is Chase smoking ass crack right now? Brother.
Chase, you can't beat this.
And then I Torson. It does nothing.
He's
but next one
unaware.
kills. It does nothing but next one kills. There's the knockoff. And it kills.
Oh no, that should have killed! Huh?
Oh, this shit has Mold Breaker, right? Oh.
Oh, it's Mold Breaker!
Kills.
I keep forgetting that
That's
every
actually
single
pretty
time
bad.
with these bloody ogre
That's pretty
bonds!
If I go Leonardo and click Stone.
Oh my god!
No, I just have to click
Fucking
Stone.
hell!
Does a U-turn kill?
Please ignore me! Holy shit!
25. Oh yeah, because it's not neutral. I mean, it's
Fucking
neutral.
hell.
So if I
I'm
go this,
sorry,
I mean, there's
folks.
no realistically no switch in star power. I just go for it. I just go for it. I revealed
This
it.
is what happens.
Because there's no.
You
switches.
wake up at like 8:30
It's fine.
a.m. and
Okay, unfortunately,
everything.
it's not a 6-0. I kind of forgot about the fact that I forgot about the fact that it has Mold Breaker. This shit, it's fucking busted.
Yeah, for
Fucking
sure.
busted, kids.
For sure, Burst.
It's fucking busted, kids. All right, Lando kills. It's fine. I got the render.
Wait, it doesn't
It's fine, I
flash?
got the render rolls. Ogre Pawn. No, this is amazing because like if he tries to go into Inteleon, we will check for the Scarf, I suppose. But like, there's not much that can be done here. Like 40 comes out, takes a lot. Rhyperior comes out, it has to like Terra. It could be Terra Water. I don't know how well it takes it. Anyways, it has pretty bad death. Hold on, it's looking pretty bad. I am a bit surprised there is no. But then again, he's very ground weak, like his team.
Yeah, his
And
team
I'll
is
be
pretty
real with
ground
you,
weak.
This time I prepared all by myself. All the previous weeks, Joey helped me. You know, this time I just prepared completely by myself, and I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of liking the ideas.
That's
nobody will ever
good.
go hat.
That's
He
what
knows
you
I'm
gotta
smart, but
do.
Going hat just makes so much no sense, nonsense. Inteleon could very well be Scarf.
That's what you gotta
Right,
do,
Inteleon is bad into
Mephisto.
me because it's just
Establish
low
your own
speed, right?
style.
So I
Find
kinda
your
have a
own
feeling Inteleon is
Xenos.
not Scarf.
Fight
If
back.
he goes into it, and if he took a sweet ass time.
Yeah, exactly. It does great. I'm just tripping.
So I'm assuming that will be Ice Punch, and I'm assuming that's Ice Punch Terra Water or Terra Fairy or whatever it is. We don't have to risk anything. Unfortunately,
Nah,
we don't
for
have
sure,
Fat Bastard to go
Draconoid.
into. But oh, my
That's
Grassy
just
Seed will not
crazy.
activate. Fuck. But Grassy Seed was also an amazing tech. So
Hyper
I'm expecting some
Beam.
form of Ice Punch. Even if
This
Rock Move
brother
happens,
was about to
it's
bring
not gonna
Hyper
take
Beam to
damage on
take
Valentino.
down that
Could've
fucking
just burned
Gorilla
me down, I wouldn't
Boomer. Yo, that's
But I don't want to risk the Pablo. The Alarm is the
crazy.
most expendable. Whatever we're gonna see right now, I have no fucking clue what we can expect from this shit. I'll be real with you. I'm expecting Terra for sure, because otherwise I feel like you die. Even if you're AV. I don't know, Solid Rock, maybe AV, just because I'm Scarf. Yeah, but there's the Terra. And then what will the Terra be? So it's either Fairy or Water.
I saw that both.
Okay. And we see water. It is water. Okay. So will it be Ice Punch? I'm assuming
Speaking
I would assume so.
of Uni,
I am.
Mr.
Yep.
Bold,
No.
I think you'd be
Okay,
interested
no,
to
please.
know
Now,
that we set a
what do we
new
want? We want
member goal
rocks or
today.
spikes?
100
Spikes is actually a little
members,
bit better.
and y'all are gonna
Spikes is a
get
little bit
a
better.
Uni's the
So I'm gonna
Bus
keep listening to
emote.
this.
And probably a few more
Nice.
with that too,
Bro,
honestly.
of course I miss. Are you fucking kidding me, kids?
Oh no, that's
Rock polish.
ass. That is so ass. Oh dear.
Dude, what? Do I just lose now? I think I just lost now. I'm gonna Ceaseless again because he's not gonna attack. Unless he Earthquakes. I mean, I could Burning Bulwark. Fuck.
Are
just lose
ki
to this
obusta, Mahir?
Okay, he Rock Polished again.
Malosos.
I mean, that's
In
fine, you
rock
gotta take
polishes
multiple
again.
first
Ooh, that's
impressions.
greedy as hell though, bro.
He has to take multiple first impressions.
Wait. Hold on
now
a
I wish
second.
we had Schnozzle. I put Schnozzle away for Burning Bulwark. Imagine. Is he gonna Rock Polish again? He
I
might.
won this week.
But it doesn't matter
That's
really. I mean,
for
he should be
sure.
Earthquaking anyways.
Watching other
He should be
people
Earthquaking
play.
anyways. Yeah, there's
Do you
that
have
thing.
Swords Dance, Chase?
I don't know what to do now.
Wait, if he doesn't have if he had
do not
Swords
know what
Dance,
to
does
do.
he not win?
This
The
does
hell
not
is
take much
going
time.
on?
It's not.
What is
Valentino.
this
If
moveset,
Valentino takes a
Chase?
hit And just freeze rise.
It's Ice Punch, it's
Potentially that's the
Rock
play.
Polish, it's
I mean, I'll try to
Earthquake,
explain
and
it
it's
to
Rock
this.
Blast. It's no Swords
Go back
Dance.
again.
Oh
Okay. So
no!
Valentino needs to take a hit. There's no way it does that, right? Criteria is so strong.
Hey, that's amazing, Bull.
So I guess I tried the first impression. Because
That's
these
good,
two can still
Mahir.
win. These two can still very well win.
Top down attackies.
So I guess I tried the first impression. If it's Rock Polish
আশা
Protect, I
করি
will lose my
দেশের
bonus,
অবস্থা
right?
ভালো আছে।
But I need to Terra Bug at this point.
Or it's getting
Like, I
better
absolutely
at the
have
very
to.
least.
We cannot Terra Ghost anymore. So
পাশের
if you go
দেশ
for Terra
রাশক
Bug, first impression,
করতেছে।
we have to. If you are Protect, you are
তারপরে আমার
Protect.
মেজাজ গরম হয়ে যায়।
Like if you are Protect, you are Protect. But you are Protect, Rock Polish, Ice Punch,
Yeah, that right
That means
Barrier
go
is
for
gonna go
Valentino. You see
crazy.
what I'm
Does he
saying? So
not
the
have
logic
rock
is-
coverage?
If he does have Protect, he can't kill Valentino. If he doesn't have Protect, he takes a lot here. Potentially, I don't know what he's gonna do. This is Terra Bug, Adamant.
Because like I'm really struggling to see
Fucking
how Chase
Diego
gets
Silver Power
like
is
how
Okay.
Mephisto gets out of this.
Okay, right here. Goes Smeargle. Oh, it's a 2K.
No!
He misses Rock Blast. Blessed. Now we deserve it for all the shit that was happening in the previous weeks.
That's
the question is,
unfortunate.
who do I want to sack now?
That is really
It's probably
unfortunate.
Valentino, but Valentino takes a hit. Valentino is so good in him. But this is
Yeah, I
even
mean
better. His
Mephisto's
Basilio
been
is
getting
sick.
pretty
Because
unlucky,
Basilio is
not
decent
gonna
with,
lie.
like, Inteleon and stuff. Not Inteleon, but like I sacked the Basilio.
Yo,
So I
that's
sacked the Basilio.
crazy. If he had that rock blast,
It
that was
sucks. Yes, I'm sorry for
checkmate.
missing this, but man, I'll be real with you. I don't feel bad because I need some luck right now. I absolutely need some luck. Rock Blast. Or that's Raikou debut. Raikou's, by the way, my favorite out of the three. It's not even loaded dice, by the way. She's not even loaded dice.
Oh,
Hyper
you
Beam
weren't
is for
even
Rillaboom, by
loaded
the way.
dice. That's
Like plus one
interesting.
Hyper Beam kills Rillaboom from full. Okay, so right here. He's really,
Oh,
he's
man.
really getting a lot of money.
That place sucks so bad.
Reiki. Now go back.
Yeah, if that happened to me, I'd be really sad.
Okay, now first impression happens. It will do a lot. Anything that comes in, this
তো
will die.
আমার তো টাকা পাওয়ার
I
উচিত
think unless
আগে।
we get like a min roll somehow or some shit, but hopefully not.
If position reach করবার
we haven't
তখন
jinxed
করুম
it.
আমি।
And we didn't. Okay.
Fucking
Pablo
hell.
kills right here.
All right,
Pablo
well,
kills
Pablo,
right here.
big
This game's
Pablo's
fine.
with
And
the
I'm
clutch
really
dodge.
happy. I'm very surprised that well, I kind of threw the fucking what's it called down the where guy, the Skelly bridge. I threw it under the fucking bridge. I threw this full metal. Don't I SD on the full metal?
No, for sure. Jace, I mean, to be fair, this is me being completely objective
Because
and
if I
being
SD on full
completely
metal,
fair,
I don't
right?
think He can kill me.
He would not have killed a Kyurem
But he's
unless,
stunned
of course, he was
I'm
able
just
to
gonna
get
leech.
all 5 hits because Kyurem is
I'm
a
just gonna leech
very
out one. Let's see
fat
what happens. I know I'm
motherfucker,
wasting my first impression shit,
right?
but I want
Kyurem
to do
is
it
a
first.
dis.
Look at this damage.
What the hell?
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, that was a
But
crit.
he's max defense then. Because without a crit, it does like a little bit over half. Reflect.
That is wild.
Is this gonna be Reflect Explosion? Explosion. I think I have to SD.
Holy shit!
Because if that was a crit,
That's
then after Reflect, it does around this
Damn.
damage. I'm gonna SD. I know this is risky. I know he can explode, and he can go for whatever other shit. I understand that. But he just opts
What
to
was I
That's-
even
that's
saying
incredible for us. I think
before
we're winning now.
this. Can someone remind me what I was saying before I saw that damage?
Let's see. All right. Pablo to the rescue, bro. Have you ever doubted Pablo? Have you ever doubted Pablo in your life? Have you ever doubted Pablo?
Big
Let's see how
Pablo.
much Inteleon takes.
Pablo and Diego
kicks.
swallowing the yayo.
Yeah.
Yayo.
Good punch.
Yeah, I
plus
just
2 doesn't
sucker
kill full
punched.
screen, unfortunately.
Why is Hawkeye get one?
But I don't think he can touch Valentino. I'm just
Yeah.
wasting the screens.
Oh yeah, so now I remember.
Because
so
I
even if
thought
we're
behind
being objective,
Reflect, it
considering
would
the
kill,
fact that his right rear is
but
not
plus
even
2
loaded
behind
dice, then
Reflect
Rock
plus
Blast
53
would
to
not
65.
have killed unless he got like I think
Inteleon, just
all
pretty
5 hits, to be honest. Because Kyurem is a
I go into
really
this,
fat
what we're gonna see,
motherfucker.
the agility or
So I don't
versus
think
what
it
you
was
said.
necessarily
Perfect.
checkmate on the
Yeah,
spot
I know,
per
freeze right
se,
streak. Freeze right wins the game.
but
Freeze
like
right
it
wins,
certainly
easy
would have put, you know,
Easy choice.
Chase in a far more
choice.
commanding position.
Easy choice. Okay, Kyurem.
For real, great.
Kills Inteleon.
Yeah,
And we win this
exactly.
bitch. I think we win this bitch, bro. Like, unless Hat sets up like a motherfucker, but there's no way it can set up like a motherfucker like that. Like, I could
Kyurem
just play it safe
was
and go
always
into
a
its fine
king.
and start spamming sludge waves and then to finish off with Pablo. In fact, I
Even
will do
before
that
it got all the
because I know
buffs in
it's expected
Generation
shit,
8.
But
Like
yeah.
it never
damn it, man.
it never
I thought it
failed
was sweet
me.
with Torch Song. By the way, it was a crazy tech.
In
wasn't it?
whatever draft league I was
Goddamn
in.
Torch Song flame charge. If Bastard wasn't Mold Breaker, we kill it in 2 hits. He doesn't kill us with knockoff, and then we sweep the team. I think. Well, 40 is 30, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's
fine.
why
I
it's
ran the
Mold
rows.
Breaker, bro.
You see the calm
Gotta
out.
count
I
for
don't
these
think this
things.
is enough. I realistically don't think this is enough. Is this lefties? It's never going to be enough because Reflect will wear all light screen wear off. Okay, so it's Joe.
Yeah.
I think it's Joe.
Big
Who is
sludge
this?
wave.
And we win 3-0.
Checkmate.
Could have won more. Should have won more, to be honest. But we also got lucky with the Rock Blast. That's 100%. That probably won us the game. Because
Again, I don't think it matters.
There's no way to kill this. Yeah.
Like, how do I even say this?
Damn, that is doing nothing. I know it's +1, but like, he's gonna come in again.
I feel that direct.
It's actually doing nothing. It's crazy. But okay, so it's gonna be a 2-0. But I'm not risking anything. I don't give a fuck at this point. Like at this point, I don't give a fuck. Just give me the win. Just give me the dub. We can get more
I feel
differential
that.
in the season.
But yeah, Rock Blast I don't think
Yeah,
would have
so
killed
it's going
Kyurem
for, are you
unless
ready
he
for
got
Lando
like all
plus,
5 hits
half,
or
but it wasn't
something.
Lando, it's gonna be Pablo, and Pablo will pick up 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Or not
kills
4.
4
3 to
kills
4.
for Pablo in this bitch.
Perhaps 4.
And we will end it on the first impression. First
Looks
impression.
good.
Our favorite move in the game.
Big juice.
Just like that, the Dawn is back. Okay, protect the school. Why are you wasting time?
No worries at
Why are you
all,
wasting
Mr.
time,
Joshua
brother? You know we
Rickerton.
both ain't got time.
Sleep well,
We
my
got
good
places to
sir.
be. We got bitches
May
to fuck.
our match
We
be
got family to attend to.
absolutely
Not just leech like you said.
legendary.
And it's dope.
Take care,
Pablo
brother.
kills.
Love you.
And just like that, 2 G's to Chase. Chase is incredible.
All right, Big
I was
Pablo
very
swallowing the
happy with this. I
yayo.
read it by myself.
You
No
want?
help from anybody else. Holla at me, bitch. Our text worked. I will say it worked. So fuck around and holla at me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on this bitch.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
Next week, the comeback is continuing.
After finally getting the monkey off our back last week in Pigman
Oh, 6 notifications. Holy hell. Did I get lots of... Oh, wow. Lots of comments. Thank you so much. I'll play to show you how competitive you are. You need to work on your titles a bit, not gonna lie. Do I? Do I need to work on my titles? I mean... Nah. I guess that's fair. I was definitely running... I was definitely lacking ideas for what titles to put this week. Like it's still a process of, you know, figuring things out, and like I could easily take this same route as what Joey has been doing with the same, you know, keywords and all that kind of stuff, but I do want to stand out a bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly, Grape. That's why I'm changing up the words a bit and stuff like that. Like, for me, the title is very simple, right? Specs Choice Specs Kilowattrel has no switch-ins. Or, just how competitive is Kilowattrel and everything and stuff like that. But, I don't know, bruh. I don't know. But yeah, we watched Big Pablo, and now it's time for me to watch one of my favorite people in this draft league, Mr. Big Shroom Raver. Sir, yes, sir. He's facing against Big Mount. It's gonna be a tough game for him, okay? It's gonna be a tough game for him. But yeah. Unleashed, exactly. Can we get this is so true. Can we get more unleashed in the chat, folks? Yeah, let's like this video. Let's watch.
So,
Oh
how
wow.
you doing, Coach?
There's 2 of them.
You know,
rough. Yeah, right. Not to put too fine a point on it, but that was kind of a shit show. Hey, come on, I did my best out there. No. We don't make excuses here, alright?
Exactly. No
Take
excuses.
accountability. And you know and I know.
My mouse is gone again, motherfucker. My mouse is gone again!
Your prep was all.
Every fucking time. Really? That's great, Yamper. Glad to hear that, bro. Happy for you.
Your mind wasn't in it. We can't afford any more slip-ups, coach. You know what is at stake. You know the kind of people that have come into this city. Now, I can't go around getting even more allies, especially not out of that lot.
Mm-hmm.
They are enemies until they are proven otherwise.
They're back. Sorry.
And we need to treat them as such.
Exactly. No mercy. No mercy in this motherfucking beach.
Now, if things went against Ellie, you gotta be on your game next time. As I understand it, you're going up against, Mounte. You ready for this? Yeah. I'm ready. Are you sure? Because you know and I know that he is one of the best in the business. And he is one of the most dangerous criminals to have come to this city in a long
Fucking
time.
criminals. Everybody's a
We
criminal.
can't afford for any more mistakes. Alright? No more getting the team wrong. No more playing like ass. Hey, come on! Look, I know. I know being in that situation is different, but there's a lot more riding on this than you know, okay? I got the mayor on my ass, and he's threatening to come mayor? Yeah, the mayor, alright? What, you're not one of those other people who thought he wasn't real, are you? Look, I got him bearing down on me. I gotta give regular reports to the man. And I only want to get good news, because we do not want him making an appearance in the city, okay? That's gonna go badly for everybody.
We're gonna talk about this more a bit, please,
So,
after this
I
intro.
want to ask you one more time. Are you ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready. Good.
I want to do more intros with them, honestly. That was the most fun I ever had.
Get the hell out of my sight.
Damn. So mean. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I'm doing better now.
Poor guy. You don't know what's coming.
Oh, nobody does.
Hello everyone,
Alright.
Shroom Raver here.
Right, so there are some things that I want to address. First and foremost. Unleashed, yeah. Buddy. Trust the Lord. Exactly. Also, what's going, Necrostevo? Hope you're doing well. That's funny, Shroom. That's genuinely hilarious. Hey, all good, bro. Again, folks, remember, if y'all enjoyed what you saw with Uni, 100 members, Uni's the boss emote will finally be here. But I've said it enough. I've written so long. I'm sounding like fucking Tony Khan with this promotion of the All Elite Wrestling pay-per-views. I'm sorry. But yeah, to answer your question, Bull, like it's definitely gonna be an interesting phase. But I think one thing that I want to do right now, especially after, especially with this break that I'm gonna have right now from Draft League, is to go back to my roots. And as far as these roots go, I think after all this time, I'm now in the right headspace to finally go back to making content about the Pokemon Adventures manga, because I'm still very passionate about this, and I feel like there's some really cool topical videos that I can make about it, which I think each and every single one of you will be able to, you know, enjoy. And I'll tell you why, because like I understand that a lot of you people have gotten introduced to my channel through Draft League content, because again, everything that happened this year, in this 1+ year of me returning has been an absolute blessing in me being consistent again and all that stuff. But like, if you look back at this stuff, like these were like hands down my best performing videos of all time. This was when I finally got my first big break as far as, you know, like being a YouTuber goes, and I feel like the stuff that I'm able to put out in this specific topic is something that I think people can really enjoy, and along with, you know, you guys, if you were able to, you know, give it a chance. So we're definitely going to be doing more of this. Shorts are definitely going to be more of a thing. I already have like 3 ideas, 3 title ideas this time around written down. Just got to work on the script and hopefully make it so where like starting now especially, you're going to get 1 short every single week. And it's something that I think, yeah, exactly, great. It's glad to know that you're a fan of it. Yeah. And you're going to get that, Blaze. Because, again, most of the people, like, I'm glad that there are some people that are now finally breaking past that limit, but most people just stop at the yellow arc when the arcs that come afterwards are, in my opinion, just that much better, truthfully. But, like, it's really something that I want to actively pursue. And I feel like right now, with me getting more of my mental in order, it's something that I want to get back to doing. So if you're interested in seeing that, then, you know what to do. Which is watch the video. But yeah, we're gonna do more of that. We're gonna make more shorts about topical Pokemon content. I'm gonna edit more videos for Wolfie. Exactly. And I'm super passionate about it because 2019 was not a good year, folks. Like, or was it? No, 2020, sorry. 2020 was not a good year because Sword and Shield came out. That game almost literally killed my love for Pokemon at its entirety because of the timer and everything, and just everything else about this game being really subpar to me. But the manga is literally what brought that passion back to me and then some. So, yeah. It's crazy. Like 4 fucking years ago, I made this thing, and honestly, after all this time, I've taken my break. I've reinvented myself, and right now with this whole storyteller persona, or an extension of myself that you see before me right now, I think now's the perfect time to bring that shit back. So I'm super excited about it. And another thing that I want to announce, and this is really not necessarily something that's going to be integrated into my content per se, but something that I want to do on the side. Like, I want to start doing streams at night as well, which is I think a more of a normal time for people in the UK or people in Australia and so on, because I do have an audience there. But it's kind of sad that like I always do this in the morning because like that's where most of my audience is, right? Because like most of my folks are American, and I think some late night chill streams where I go through and what drama? Oh shit, yeah, there was a lot of drama during that time, bro. Yeah, exactly. It would be morning, but I think that would be way too early morning for a lot of people. But I do want to stream some Pokemon Rejuvenation because I've been meaning to restart my run for very petty reasons regarding a specific character that's always beaten me. But now that I know that I can actually beat this character, I want to start again. So I'm gonna do this as a casual stream on the side, play it on full on classic, hard mode and everything. And I think hopefully that should make for something that you would be interested to, tune in for and just chill with me about. But yeah, Rejuvenation streams at night, chill Rejuvenation streams at night, and one short every single week, and the Pokemon manga content returning soon. So it's all work in progress, but I'm super excited. For sure. Hey, Big Bensonator! Thank you so much for continuing to become a member, brother. That means the world, bro. Hey, man, Rejuvenation is absolute peak. Like, I can't tell you enough. Like, compared to what the versions that you saw all these years back and what you see right now, it's a completely different freaking game. Like, for better or worse, Jan keeps going back, or is it Jan? I'm sorry. Jan keeps coming back and like revamping the entire game every single freaking time. Because like he keeps finding ways of, you know, bettering the storytelling and so on. And you know, I can't help but applaud him for it. Now, granted, for future versions, it won't have like this is the last major rehaul that's gonna happen. But I'm super excited to play. Honestly, like I got nothing but love for the Rejuvenation devs, for my man Ozuri and all that kind of stuff. Which story mode? It's gonna be classic mode, Archie. Now granted, full disclosure, your boy is not against using cheats, okay? And when I say cheats, I mean specifically giving myself the best assets possible in terms of being able to EV train, IVs, all that kind of stuff, okay? Since I'm gonna yeah, that passwords, exactly. But I'm gonna use all the fucking passwords that I can for this one. But yeah, as for the individual Archie, that piece of garbage, that individual who's been kicking my ass for all these years, Madam X, I'm coming for your ass, boy. What, she's a woman. I take it back. I'ma beat your ass, okay? Enough is enough. You've been beating my ass for over 10 years now. And I'm sick and tired of it, okay? Your stupid ass Yveltal with your stupid decimations and your stupid all of that kind of stuff. I don't care. This time around, I'm taking you down. And I'm gonna show the whole fucking world, okay? Stupid asshole. I feel that, Archie. Yeah, Angie's a tough fight. And keep in mind, folks. Keep in mind. Exactly. The Fist of Justice are unisex. Reborn devs are awesome for allowing the Rejuvenation devs to use their game to build off of. Is that true? Huh, I didn't know that. It's interesting. But nah, like, come on. I have gone through this run. Okay, fair enough. So, full disclosure, folks. Full disclosure. Rejuvenation, 13.50. I have gone through, like, 2 runs of it so far. Where I started, you know, like, where I restarted again for other personal reasons. And mind you, I'm literally at that point where I'm way past that Madam X fight. But it is after I found out that you can actually beat this bitch that I realized, you know what? Sometimes hatred is a perfectly valid option. Sometimes choosing to prioritize these 10 years of pain and getting your ass beat for every single version every time you replayed is fine. Okay? So we're gonna be doing that. Oh, okay. Let's go to No Archie. There's a Rejuvenation showdown? That's crazy. I love it though. But yeah.
And welcome to Pokemon Premier League Week 4.
Say yes to revenge
yes,
sometimes,
indeed.
folks.
Now, last time we did take an unfortunate loss to Ellie and the Shanghai Dragons. And it doesn't get easier. Detective Striker had some choice words for us in advance of our match.
Fair enough, please. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in you know, giving it a try one time, but I don't know. Your boy always struggles with trying new things or getting into, you know, completely different stuff. Then again, I like playing games, so I don't know.
Decided to bring.
All right. So Big Mount, the Infernape is gonna mess him up. And again, like so full disclosure, I helped Mount prepare for this, and he's gonna lead off with his Web's Mental Herb Vikavolt, which he has no ways of stopping. So it's so sad.
Infinite.
It's really unfortunate too, because like otherwise Rocky Ogerpon would have absolutely whacked his team and then some.
Fable, Weavile,
but also Citrus Berry wields Malone. That's a crazy ass name. It's really funny.
To come. I didn't think it had a great matchup into me, which would imply there were shenanigans afoot.
But yes, let us watch.
I didn't run into webs during any of my mocks, but I am going to lead with my Haxorus to try and stop those webs going up if that's what
hey,
you need to do straight out.
Listen, true.
So, here we
You
go.
didn't reach
with
out
week
to me,
4 battle
okay?
elimination. Mount and the immunity idols. He is going to lead with that Vikavolt, which is the exactly.
But also,
anticipated
I'm helping
move.
Mount
I'm gonna
prepare
go
for
and
his
say,
games
I'm
because
just
he's
gonna
also
click
helping me
forward straight
prepare
out
for
the
mine.
gate to make sure
So,
those webs don't have a chance to go
it's a
out.
fair trade.
So he's going to get out of there straight off. Not
Oh,
once
he's gonna
takes taunt or indeed
switch
make a
out.
banded hit. He's going to go hard into his
Interesting.
Fable as we go for a taunt. Now this is nice onto Fable. Don't want it doing any nasty shenanigans. Now here I'm going to make.
Oh
a
yeah,
good
for sure,
early game
Nidor.
risky
I
prediction.
love the
My
shinies
choice
for
is to do is fairly
rejuvenation.
obvious deal with the Fable, and I figured he might want to take this opportunity.
You know, one thing
to
I
go
would
back to
really
the
find
Fable
super
to get
cool
those webs
is
up
if
on
there
my Mew. So
are a
I'm gonna
couple
be
of, you know,
predicting that. He's
rejuve devs that end up, you know, watching me play through this run.
Close combat. I'm thinking about going into Mew. You can see it's a risky play.
But again,
this is
people
now
got
saying
their
he's a
time
very dangerous competitor. So I want to try and
that
get
they
him
want to
hit early
respect.
on by making
That's
this play,
completely valid.
hoping that he's going to play ball with it to try and get his webs up. And he does not play ball.
Sounds
He
good,
goes for the
true.
jab, it does a clean like 50%, but he is going to go for Moonblast, and he has some investment.
Oh
and
my
he's gonna
god,
throw
that
two
just
into
drops.
Haxorus. This is not great for us. I made a very early ballsy read, and it has not worked out in the slightest. But that did do a fair amount of damage, so I'm going to go into Ogerpon right about now. And I'm going to click.
That's
Play
actually
Cudgel.
sick, Archie.
If he has Focus Blast, I want to maintain my Sturdy. I usually like to keep Sturdy until I take any damage. I was considering going for Trailblaze, but in the end, Ivy Cudgel is going to be the play. He doesn't have anything that amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I
switches into
feel
Ivy
like
Cudgel,
Shroom definitely
so
made
it's
a
fairly free
over
move,
prediction in
and
that
that's
spot
what's going
because,
to which I
like,
can then try and do
for
other
Mount,
things to.
he
Now, he's
loses
gonna
far
say,
more
in
from
here,
making the
we're gonna go for
prediction
Ivy
of
Cudgel, and
thinking
that's
that
gonna
he
take him
doesn't
down
even
so hard. He
die.
is gonna go for a Moonblast here, doing just under half of the taunt wave up. Now I know. If I'd have terrored, we would have taken him out. Why didn't I? Now, firstly, I wanted to make sure he wasn't going to try and like destroy me with some kind of Oko move when I did
I
my
have
Sturdy.
seen.
But also, he has
Me and
Flygon
Ben,
back. I want to
me and
maintain
Ben have
Terra
been
Steel on
talking.
Rotom to deal with that later on down the line. That's why he
So
did it.
to see him for,
I promise
you
there was a
know,
good reason. By the way,
compete
I'm pretty
this
easy to
season.
just go for Trailblaze here and get myself to +1 speed.
I'm super
which will be
excited.
lovely
I love
for
watching
whatever
Play
he
More.
wants to bring in
They're one of my favorite people.
And then he reveals the tech. Mountaigne
Oh
has a
no, the
goes
Custard
for healing.
Berry!
Now, on the one hand, we now don't have to deal with Little Fable, which is good. On the other hand, he now has a Healing Wish in the air, and I go for Trailblaze and don't get anything out of it. Now,
Oh,
all of his
dear
ones are full health, so that
me.
Healing Wish is going to stay up in
Oh,
the air
dear
until he brings in something
me.
that isn't. Now, he is going to start trying to do nasty things with his Terrapagos very early game. He likes to save this for the end game normally, but now that he's got a Healing Wish up, he can be a little bit more proactive with it. I'm going to now make the option to go into my Mew and try and deal
Rodberry?
with this Terrapagos before it can do anything too nasty to me. So, going to call Jimmy the Face on back out of there. I'm going to go into Mew. Now that Fable is down, I can really focus
Stop
Mew's efforts
healing
on dealing with
Wish.
this Terrapagos. He goes for the Rapid Spin just to make sure he can get his speed on up. Now, he will have to attack me specially at some point, so the Roat Berry is going to be good for that. So I can start trying to go for Toxic or Aura Sphere and wear him down,
Inflammatory,
breaking that Terra Shell.
even Big Ben.
He's going to go for Terra Startle. That is going to do a good amount to my Mew. It's looking like it still might not be a 2-shot from there. And I'm going to get the Roat Berry, break that Terra Shell, and just to add insult to injury, I'm now going to go for Toxic. So
great,
here's once
great,
again
great
my
stuff.
timer with the Toxic. That is great. We want to make sure that we wear this Terrapagos down. But now, looking at my set, he's going to know that I'm not particularly offensive, and I want to stop him from going for Calm Mind. So my play here is to go for Haze.
I didn't know that
Silvally
Silvally has different shiny sprites.
Now, Mountain is just
That's
locking in on Terra
amazing.
Starstorm, trying to deal with my Mew as quick as possible. We do live, and I am going to go for a Haze here. This was better than going for an Aura Sphere, because he would have just killed me next turn anyway. I just wanted to make sure he couldn't set up Calm Minds, and then outspeed him the subsequent turn. So, Haze is good. We're going to go for an Aura Sphere. He's going to be able to Rapid Spin to kill me,
assuming
but
you're gonna
I
use
have
the-
things
keep
that
that
will
as a
outspeed him
set?
even at +1 in the back.
I don't know.
So here comes the Aura
Oh,
Sphere.
you
That's going to
outspeed
do
it.
a
Okay,
nice
that's
little
good
chunk,
damage.
which is
That's
cool.
alright
He's gonna be able to
damage.
get
I mean,
kill
it's still a
with
Mew,
Rapid Spin,
right?
and Mew is going to go down. Now,
It's
that's
a
unfortunate, but his
Mew.
speed, despite being up, is not going to make him outspeed my Greninja, and with that Toxic damage, he is looking mighty close to being in range of Dark Pulse. So, if Mount is going to try and do things with his S tier early game, so am I. I go into Greninja here, and looking at the rest of his team, there is a chance that we can do a lot of damage to him, so I'm going to lock in on Dark Pulse and try and get rid of this Terrapagos as quickly as I can. Now, Mount is going to get out of there with Terrapagos, and I was thinking, oh, he's saving it to sack later on, because I've forgotten about a certain something, but I'm sure you at home have not. He brings in Weavile,
Oh, no.
Dark Pulse is going to do a nice little chunk to this guy.
Yeah.
But realistically speaking, I don't have too much that I want to switch into Weavile right about now. If he predicts a switch out and goes for knockoff, there's no item in particular that I really want to lose, and he will then just kill my Ogerpon that can't lose its item anyway. So
Yeah,
I am
it's
actually
tough.
going to be aggressive and stay in here and start picking Sludge Wave to get damage onto this Weavile.
I mean, if
Now,
that
this is a
was
risk
how
you
it's
could
gonna
go for a
be,
fighting
then
move, as it is,
I
it
guess
does not
Sludge
get
Wave
rid
would
of
have
my
been the
heavy
better
duty
play,
boots.
you know?
But that isn't too much of an issue because I am just going to start picking Sludge Wave and try and get big damage.
That did nothing.
Now, he could try and switch things up. At this
Sheesh.
point, he does, I believe, outspeed me. But I am sticking to the plan. I am just going to stay in and keep clicking Sludge Wave and hope that I can outdamage this Weavile. It's looking like I might be able to. And the way he's playing it, it looks like he might be Scarfed Weavile to outdo my Greninja after a battle.
Yeah, I mean,
But either way, that's my play. I want to save those
I'm a bit
last 3
curious
mons
about Mount's
for
plays, to
once
be
this Weavile has
honest.
gone down. I'm going to stay and click Sludge Wave.
it's
and
like
see if
he
we can't
could
get
have
rid of
just set up his.
and that's what's going to happen. He's locked in on knockoff.
Yeah, he is
He's not doing
locked in
anything
'cause
to
he's
me. I'm just
scarfed.
going to go for the Sludge Wave here, and that's going to take out Weavile. So another big threat to my team is gone, and Greninja
Battle
is
Bond?
going to get its Battle Bond. Now at this point, I was very excited because
Slippery
he's got the Vikavolt
Pete.
left, the Flygon, the Infinite. I can do the
Slippery
damage to all of them except
Pete.
maybe a bulky Vikavolt. And the Terrapagos at very low health and poison. So I was thinking, Greninja's looking in a really good spot to do some big damage here. Here, I didn't think he was going to go into Electrocution. I was like, brilliant, I'm just going to kill it. Because I've forgotten about this. He's going to get that healing wish. Back. That is why he was able to play it so aggressively early
Full
game.
health.
And now he has a
And
second
you're
chance at doing
no
things
longer
with
toxic.
Rakdos. Very unfortunate. I'm just going to click Dark Pulse here. It is my best move, and I need to break this thing's Terra Shell again because my Mew is gone and my Haxorus is gone, and I now need to find another way of dealing with this guy. So, in comes the Dark Pulse from Greninja. The Terra Shell is going to distort it.
You gonna
make it not very
flinch him,
effective.
boy?
It's going to do a nice little
You gonna
chunk.
flinch him, boy?
And we get a flinch.
Oh my god, I was
That's
kidding!
pretty big, actually.
Huh?
I wasn't fishing for that, honestly. It was just my best move to go for. But it gives me one more big hit and maybe another flinch off a subsequent Dark Pulse, and we'd be in a really good position.
I feel
So,
that
Dark Pulse is
true.
going to come in, that's going to do significantly more
That
than last
did
time.
still
We're not
did
going to get flipped this
nothing.
time, which is fair.
That still did
He's gonna go
nothing.
for a
Why
split,
is this
and he's
Pokemon
gonna
so
take out
bad?
Greninja. Unfortunately, no Battle Bond endgame.
It really
today.
is, Cypher.
Now
I'm so
we
glad
go
that
to
Game
pretty
Freak
much anything,
took a more inspired approach to
probably
what they
take out
did.
this Rakdos
Also,
from
why
here.
aren't you
You're not gonna get
terrestrializing
no
your
chance
Rocky Pond and just
so
killing
I
it,
could
bro?
go to my Scarfer, which wouldn't reveal Scarf because I'm naturally quite quick, or I could go into Ogerpon. Either one should seal the deal. Now, I'm going to choose to go into Ogerpon here. The Ivy Cudgel should be taking him out even without me terroring. And the reason I go into this guy and not my my Toxicroak is thinking ahead. He's probably, whichever one of these I go into, once this Strappler
I guess the
done,
Flygon
he's
is
probably
why
gonna
he's
go
not
into the Vikavolt,
terrestrializing,
and
which is
I want
completely
Ogerpon
fair,
on
right?
the
Because then
field
Earthquake
for
just
that,
kills.
so that he is forced with Vikavolt to attack me rather than going for Sticky Web. Mountay has shown that he will attack a threat in front of him with a Sticky Web user instead of going for the webs in order to take it out. So Ogerpon is going to pick up the KO
Yeah, exactly.
on the Terrapagos.
That's
Now,
completely
I'm very much
valid,
looking to go
true.
into that Vikavolt and immediately Terra Steel for the KO.
And it's also really
So
unfortunate
in
because
comes
this,
the Vikavolt.
like,
Like I said,
Infernape
I'm
is...
anticipating him to just try and
Infernape
take
in
me
this
out
matchup
here.
just
I'm going to
looks
go for a
so
knockoff. It's my best move to
dangerous.
hit this guy and I can get rid of potential sash if needs be for my lower tier picks to try and see us home. So knockoff's going to be the play. Like I say, I'm not anticipating him to Sticky Web here. I'm anticipating him to just take me out. So Mountay is indeed going to pull the trigger on his Terra on the Vikavolt, and as you'll see, it is indeed that Terra Steel that we did see coming. It was the obvious play for him.
Yeah, I mean, I
With
feel
on
like
my
he
side.
could have just,
Now, I will outspeed him, and I will be able to get a knockoff on
done
him.
that
Now, as you
turn
see,
one,
was
right?
good
Unless
damage, and we
there's
get
a
rid of
Haxorus
mental
Scout
health.
that
So he was
didn't
prepared for
kill.
Taun's early game, but clearly feared the Haxorus. Flash Cannon's going to come in. That will certainly take out Ogerpon. But if I'd gone into one of my other two mons to try and deal with this guy, he would probably then have gone for the webs to prevent Ogerpon from doing nasty things. As it is, with him Terra Steels, I am now forced to go into Fingers of LaRue. Toxicroak hits the field for the first time this season. So, we're going to go for the close combat, and that is going to take out Terra Steel Vikavolt. So, first KO of the season.
But now
Toxicroak.
Infernape just
Now,
comes
this
in
one
and
will
clicks
reveal that I'm
buttons, does it
scarfed.
not?
He has Inflate left, and he has the Flygon left. Now, even though I am not dry skin, that Inflate will be taking me out since I'm at -1. I don't think he'll be anticipating me to be scarfed. In Mox, many people didn't, and I was able to put in a lot of work. In comes the Inflate hitting the field. I need
okay.
to
Fair
reset
enough,
those
true.
stat drops on Toxicroak if I want to try and do some work against his last two. So I'm going to be switching out of here.
Ah,
into my
makes
Rotom,
sense.
to try
It's so
and at least take
interesting,
two
though,
hits
because,
from
like,
this guy.
literally in
Or
our
maybe
mock,
just
you
give
didn't
me a
hesitate to
flare.
do
So,
that frame
getting out
one.
of there with the Toxicroak. Going into my last remaining mon, it is Wheels Malone. It is the Rotom Fan, and he's going to go for Flamethrower, a special Infinite. This works out quite nicely for me, because I'm specially defensive. He does over half his life orbs, but we have a Citrus Berry. Now, with that, we're going to be able to take a subsequent Flamethrower and
That's a
KO
big
him
Citrus.
with Air Slash. So, Flamethrower going to come in again on Rotom. That's going to do enough to leave us in a very precarious position. But Rotom
Air
is going to
Slash
land that
should
Air
kill.
Slash, and with our
Hey,
maximum
listen,
investment, we're
man.
gonna take out the Infinite
You can't
from
have the
there.
you can't have the
Even
thumbnail
though now it's
Pokemon be
Flygon
Infernape
versus the
and do
world,
absolutely
unfortunately,
nothing
Rotom
with
is
it.
now
Oh wait,
too
no,
low
I
health
did that
to be
last
able to
week
do
with
the job I
the
was hoping he
Nemris.
would and take on
Never
this Flygon. Now, I am
mind.
gonna pick painstaking
Never
to get
mind.
and hope that we can
Stupid-ass
do some
fraud
damage to
Infernape.
him and leave him in
Infernape
range
is a
with-
fraud.
And so, for the first time this season, at the end of the game in week 4, finally, we are going to terrestrialize one of our mons. Yes, indeed.
Oh my
It's
god.
Rotom. He
Wait,
is the
you didn't
Terra Steel,
terrestrialize
hoping
any of
to
your
take any
Pokemon
hit against
until this
Flygon,
week?
Even at low health, and he goes for Flamethrower and kills us. Bit unfortunate. So that didn't last long. But now it is 1v1, and I'm actually really hoping that he's Choice Scarfed. If he's Choice Scarfed, because we don't have dry skin, we will actually win this game. He'll outspeed and do like 30-something-ish%. We'll be able to go for close combat, take him down quite low, and then even at -1, we have a decent chance to live another Flamethrower. So that is really my hope that he is Scarfed. I certainly don't think he'll be expecting us to be Scarfed, and if he's not, we kind of just have to
Listen,
hope that we have enough
a
in us for close
hypocrite is
combat to
someone
take out Flygon.
who does
So this
not
one is coming right
acknowledge
down to the wire. Toxicroak is going to hit the field.
the
My only
paradoxes
hope here
of his
is to
own
lock in on close
behavior,
combat and
okay?
hope that we can do enough to him. So here we go. We're Scarfed. He's not. We come so very
Keywords,
close. We get the
almost.
defense drops, and it turns out he is not Choice Scarfed.
Ah,
or Choice Specs, I
unfortunate.
should say. He's going to go
That
for
was a
power,
great game, though.
And
That was a
unfortunately,
genuinely great game through
My
and
Switch
through.
came out. It's docking there a little bit at the end, but we don't lose any real footage.
Oh my
Nice
god,
and
my
easy.
okay, no, it's back, it's back.
So yeah, bit of an
Sorry,
unfortunate
my
ending.
mouse almost died.
It was rough.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. Because if he had Ice Punch, if his Toxicroak had Ice Punch, that's checkmate. Shroom Raver would have ended Mount Streak. Oh my god, that is so unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate, brother. Oh, Scarlet Violet, there we go. Truly valiant effort. GG's. Yeah, the no Ice Punch definitely sucks. Sorry about that, brother. Yeah, exactly, bro. Ice Punch. Yeah, I can see it. Ice Punch does not really have much of a place against them, I suppose. Ah, man. No, for sure. No, I don't. I don't disagree with that. The only reason why I just mentioned the Ice Punch thing is because these are just some of these thoughts that you have at the heat of the moment when you are put in these situations where you're like, oh man, I wish I had this move and all that kind of stuff. Like, these sort of situations absolutely fucking suck through and through, bro. But hey, valiant effort. Valiant effort through and through. GG's, GG's. Life Orb Infernape unveiled. Brother, the only thing that unveiled is how much of a fucking fraud you are. Nah, look at how they massacred my boy. This Pokemon was such a fucking beast in Generation 7, okay? This fucking Pokemon has carried me to literally 2 bloody finals and a semi-finals on top of that, okay? I literally won my first championship with this thing. Like, being able to abuse Z moves and its insane coverage, it just made it such an amazing Pokemon. But like, it just fell off this generation, man. Just fell off a fucking cliff. Look at how they massacred my boy. Look at how they massacred my boy. But yes. Who do we watch next? Anybody y'all want to watch next? Feel free to let me know. Exactly. That's Big Mount for ya. That's Big Mount for ya. Just Weavile? Okay. Let's watch Big Weavile. You could say it's a Jack. Oh,
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the PPL. If you've been counting, you'll know we're on week 4 this week, and our opponent is none other than Jack, aka Gravy, coach of the Vancouver Titans. Today we're not going to be doing a team builder, as I've been super busy as of late with other stuff and haven't had time to get all the graphics ready and all that other wonderful stuff. So here's the matchup that my opponent and me brought along on the screen now, and without further ado, let's jump into the game.
I feel that.
And the battle begins. Good luck, have fun, Jack. So they're going to lead off with Come With Me, the Zarude. As I had to lead off with Palafin because I want that Palafin hero form as early as possible, so I knew they would lead off with the Zarude. But it's fine. We'll just hard switch out here. We don't outspeed, so I'm going to have to go for Horizon. They may go for a U-turn predicting the switch, but it is literally my only switch. Zarude. Zarude, man. Zarude. I mean, I do have the Iron Moth, which has some bulk. If they go for a knockoff, the boost energy will activate before the knockoff, so it won't do as much damage.
Bro, just drop your fucking Politoed,
and we resist the U-turn.
It doesn't do anything for you.
I guess we have to go into Iron Moth now, right? Because if they go for a U-turn, I don't take unnecessary damage on my Horizon too early. So we'll withdraw Palafin anyway.
Doesn't have a place here anymore.
So. And we'll go into Mothra.exe, the Iron Moth, just to take the hit. We get the booster energy in special attack, so if they go for knockoff here, it's not going to work. They wouldn't go for a knockoff here anyway, but, you know, they go for a Swords... Oh. Swords Dance, eh? Swords Dance, eh? That's terrifying. So, I don't really think they can do... They can't one-shot us, right?
I mean, he can.
I'm drawing a blank. You know, I was looking at all the Pokemon.
Rock Slide kills. Especially if he terrestrializes himself with a poison tap, but does he want to do that considering the fact
just to get the damage
Iron Moth has access to Psychic?
So they are Terra. Yep, I knew that was a possibility, but I didn't know whether they would or not. But they definitely do. They Terra into their Poison type, so they are going to be able to take Sludge Wave. Luckily, we didn't go for Sludge Wave. We went for Fiery Dance. So that's fine. He's still going to do some nice damage. They go for a knockoff again.
Huh?
Wow. Even though we didn't have an item, it
Wait,
still
what?
KOs us in one shot. That is just terrifying. So
wait, what?
Palafin. Are you the one to go into, or is it too soon for that? I think we have to go Verizon.
Wait,
yeah, I might have thrown this game. I might have already thrown this game.
Wait. Moth outspeeds. What did I just see? I can't even go to Pokemon Showdown right now to check because that's where my teams are. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Can someone explain to me what just happened? I'm so confused. Hello? Iron Moth outspeeds a Zarude. Why did it get outsped by a Zarude? Jag. Brother. Come on.
I am not well prepared for this at all. I thought I was prepared, but I guess I'm not. Oh god.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway. We don't outspeed, I don't think. Oh, do we? I'm throwing a blank. I'm flustered, and it's making me forget everything. I forgot what type is Zarude. It's Fire type, right? Anyway, we go for Stone Edge, we outspeed, of course. And that does nothing. They go for a U-turn, that's going to KO me, right? No, it doesn't KO me. So, that Stone Edge did nothing. Why did it do nothing to a Zarude? Is it defensive with Swords?
Yeah, because Zarude is fat as hell, brother. Yeah, no. I don't like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like
guess
seeing that.
Great Tusk is a threat. Big threat.
AV Mighty.
Do I just go for the Leaf Blade for damage? Or do I Swords Dance? There's no point Swords Dance. They have a
AV
Talonflame right there.
Mightyana.
I
Not
guess we
the
go for
AV
damage. Let's go for Leaf Blade for
Mightyana.
damage. Leaf Blade comes through. It's going to do half to the Great Tussie, which is great. They go for a close combat, which is going to KO us, right? Yeah, KOs us, but it does lower the defense, which can be useful. If they're probably Water Absorb Lapras. I think our best bet here. Is going to either be Politoed to get the rain up for Palafin, or we'll just go Palafin straight up. I think we just go Palafin straight up. We'll go into All Might, Palafin, like so. And then I guess they probably go into either Farigiraf to block the Jet Punch, Lapras to block the Jet Punch, or Talonflame to punish the Jet Punch with Flame Body. It's one of the two. I can't let this thing get burned. Maybe I should have put protective pads on the Palafin instead, but then it wouldn't have the power.
You should have put a Punching Gloves instead, brother. Punching Glove would have worked.
I guess we just flipped in, right? Yeah, I guess we just flipped in. So they go, because if they go Lapras, that's a good play, and they predicted right, but I could have close combat. They go Riding Squirty, that's going to be the Lapras, right?
Oh,
yeah, Lapras comes in, looking nice. Flipped in obviously doesn't work because of the Water Absorb.
Behind, you gotta make these plays.
So what do we do?
I mean, again, obviously hindsight is just that,
So,
right?
Fortress
Hindsight,
is
because I'm
defensive
speaking from the
with Calm
perspective
Mind.
of someone that has a cool
But if
head.
the
While
Perish Song,
this man unfortunately
Perish
got
Song,
really
we sadly
flustered
can't
by
go.
what just happened turn 2, which I completely
should've gone for
understand,
combat
because if that happened to me, I would be reacting the same exact way.
I just didn't want to get punished by that Talonflame, you know?
But yeah, it's just really tough. I think that was definitely one of those turns where you absolutely needed to play close combat there, honestly.
We could still win with the Florges Calm Mind shenanigans. It's always a possibility. So we'll go Florges, nice and shiny. Freeze Dry, that's fine. That's not going to do much. I doubt that the Perish Song. No Freeze, that's nice. Nice to not get hacks. They probably have Terra Blast on
Brother,
their,
I'm 1 second away from having a fucking aneurysm.
I am going to Calm Mind here.
Maybe that's why I had an aneurysm before my match with Don Fnatic. Maybe that was a ploy from one Jack to another to get me to be at less than 100% so that I could be bested, huh?
So Calm Mind comes through. Do we lose much from going for Terra?
For the record, if anybody doesn't understand.
Probably not too much.
But yeah.
Moonblast and Terra Blast are still going to do the same amount of damage to this thing. I don't know what this thing wants to do. I don't know whether it's going to be like Banded Brave Bird, the classic set from back in Gen 6.
Fuck off.
I guess I go for another Calm Mind because I'm physically defensive. They have Taunt. Okay, so Taunt is fine. I tried to go for another Calm Mind there, and Taunt just shuts me down, so that's fine.
Sure, Gravy.
So what do I do here? Do I try and get the Rain? Rain would be real cool.
I'm calling it right now. By the time our match happens, by the time me versus
Palafin, and if we
Gravy ends up happening, he's gonna make it a point to give me the most insane, the most depressing, and the most terrifying nicknames I will ever have the misfortune to see. Just so that I die from cringe. Just so that he can just click all these buttons as the AI picks for me.
So do I just go Palafin?
And he wins his fight against me. I'm calling it right now, okay?
Or is that too... Because they could burn here. I'm gonna have to make some drastic plays. So if I assume they're gonna go Lapras here, because they can freeze dry us, I should go Palafin straight away. They withdraw. Okay, so they don't have U-turn. That's good to know. And they're gonna go Riding Squirty, which is the Lapras. So we made the right play, which is nice. Okay, we're slowly crawling back, which is very nice. All Might comes in. There we go. So we made the right play for a change, which is nice. Now, if they assume that we go, if they assume we go for a close combat here, they go into Talonflame.
I don't think there's anything stopping Gray from going out into his Talonflame.
They wouldn't expect the flip turn. Or is it better to just go for the close combat? I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. Just go for the close combat, Jack. Screw it. They do withdraw. If they go Talonflame, they're baiting for the burn. Walkout comes in.
Yep.
That's fine.
Great play.
At least we got some shit damage off on it. If we get burned, it's like sucks, but it's whatever. That did a lot of damage. Lowers our defenses. No burn. No burn would be nice.
There we go.
Right, it's over. Palafin can't do anything now. Palafin can't do anything. I should have just either flip turn there or switch that. Flip turn would at least KO the Talonflame even if it got me burned.
The dad humor is strong with this one.
They probably roost here. If they probably roost...
Also, shout out to Jack. He's the guy that does my thumbnails for all my battles.
Because there's no... I'd love to have aromatherapy on Florges, but he's not going to do the game. Or at least they don't get it in the game. I guess the best switch is Politoed here. I'm going to go Politoed. Screw it. We go Politoed. They do withdraw. They make a switch themselves. And now they're going into Lapras. So I could have stayed and gone for another close combat. And it would have still done a decent bit of chip. But you know what? This is fine. So we'll go into Chubbs.
It's a tough spot.
We're going to Chubbs, and then we'll have to.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like
this game is just switch.
Jack, aka Dust Weavile.
They wouldn't expect me to go Palafin,
so many. He does have a threat full of. He does have a team full of killers, but Pokemon like Politoed,
you might two-shot.
Pokemon like Mightyena, and so on. Like
liquidation is going to hurt because the Assault Vest does not stop that.
Like really bring it down for him.
Our best bet to hit this thing is probably going to be Endeavor, and if they go for an Ice Shard to block the
also,
we go for
Mightyena looks
just
great.
Go for Endeavor, Jack. Endeavor comes through. It's going to do a nice chunk of damage to the Lapras. We do get hit by the Rocky Helmet, and then Liquidation just comes through and finishes the Lapras.
Ah man!
At least we weaken the Lapras.
I don't think close combat would have killed the Lapras there.
Here. And
actually, would it?
Would
it
have?
I don't know. I don't know the calcs.
It's making me question a lot of things right now.
It definitely would have.
I guess we just go Palafin and we close combat.
Helped him out.
Palafin could still do a lot of damage to the team despite the burn because we still got the choice band. We're still in the rain. I guess we just close combat here every single time. They might just let Lapras go down. They might expect us to overpredict.
No, I can just go out into Silent Flame and Roost,
or even go out into Zarude
and then just fuck them up,
so I'm hoping they do stay in, but they probably won't. Yay, we got a KO. That's nice. Nicely done. So, yeah, I figured they might expect me to overpredict because I'm kind of flustered right now.
Trades with them
I'm very
after
flustered.
this?
I've thrown this game like... I didn't know what I was getting myself into coming into this league. I did all right in the GBA,
well,
but then I had an assistant coach that would help me with team building.
I think you know that very well, bro.
Comes in. She's the Farigiraf. So this thing's an interesting choice.
But not
so I don't have my trainer anymore, which is unfortunate. But I go to Florges. So I'm going to go Florges. If they want to set up Calm Minds and stuff, they can set up the Calm Minds. I'm going to do the exact same thing. So the only difference is I don't think Farigiraf gets good recovery, right? So we're going to Florges. They go for an agility. Are they a score power set?
Because again, I see... There's no reason that someone should go into a draft league without Terra.
I'm going to Calm Mind again. I don't see any reason not to. They go for
such a great Terra captain.
Nasty plot. That's the worst case scenario right there.
But like,
so we go for a Calm Mind. Now, I'm pretty confident we can still take a stored power like an absolute champ.
Not want to use it.
And I'm also pretty confident a +1 special attack Moonblast will two-shot this thing, but I could be completely wrong. So I'm going to go for a Moonblast. I'm not going to bother trying to go for it. They go for a Size Shock.
That's going to hurt.
Live, but this Moonblast, unfortunately, means... Yeah, it's two-shot. And the berry.
Great prep, though,
and they probably have,
on Gravy's behalf.
No, they'll have Armor Tail to stop the Palafin, but...
Exactly, bro.
We'll see, I guess.
Don't
we will see.
Stop with the Terra Palisade, bro. What are you doing?
Like, sweep the entire team. Right? Right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's go for it.
That's good.
Side Shock again.
I'm
generally take out Florges. I'm just happy that I didn't get to kill him. I'm just happy I managed to get a kill on Lapras, but Jack's just completely dominated me.
Fucking Terra
and I feel violated.
added him in the fucking
but at the same time, it's like, it's pretty cool, actually.
But obviously, you know, ultimately, only do what you gotta and what you wanna, but like...
Kind of bulky. Bulky is Florges, so it probably can't take a Side Shock.
You can have a team full of killers.
Nice, I guess. So we can go for potentially go for a Haze. So I'm going to try and go for a Haze against this thing. If we can live with a hit. No, we don't live a Thunderbolt, that's for sure. Yeah, we don't live a Thunderbolt. So that's GG. So Farigiraf came through. Pretty awesome. Kind of lame. For me, I mean. Pretty awesome for Jack. Lame for me. So we're going to you. And I guess the only chance that we have is that they're not Armor Tail. So let's just go for their punch and see if they are.
Problem.
Yeah, they are Armor Tail. So it's fine. We wouldn't have asked anyway. We got KO'd.
Very well done and amazing recovery from Jack this week.
I'm not salty, but I'm salty at the same time. I didn't prep very well. And you know what? I'm going to really knuckle down for next week, and I'm going to really try my best because, you know, I'm clearly doing something wrong here. But oh well, GG Jack. That was a fun one. Farigiraf kind of showed me who's boss.
Listen, Jack's gotta look out for each other, okay? There's fucking 500 of them. But hey, gotta build a council based on that, am I right? But yeah, tough game, but very well played from Jack's behalf. I'm glad that my prediction in Jack winning ended up becoming a reality there. Fucking hell. But yeah, let's watch. You know, let's watch my goat. Let's watch you, the Costa Rican. See what he's cooking this week. But before that, I gotta use the washroom. So be right back. Fucking Urshifu ass motherfucker. Let me have a music play. Look at me needing to spell this word wrong. It's because you Americans were like, no. Just because it has a U here, I'm not gonna put it. I'm gonna make myself stand out by making sure that I don't end up putting U in. And so much so that if I try to use this, I get an autocorrect. But do I get an autocorrect? Do I get the red mark for wrong spelling? No, I don't. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. What is up with you Americans and your hatred for the letter U, huh? What are we doing here, huh? But yeah, I'll be right back, folks.
Until the day I meet you, I'm riding up. I look up in the skies, asking out a while, but never let it
I am back. Spelling is more efficient. Just say y'all are lazy. Latin is color. Old French is color. And American spelling reverted to color according to the song. I see. That is so interesting. Motherfucker, it's gone again. Stop doing this, my mouse. Why do you keep disappearing, huh? Oh no. Come on. See, this is why operating with just one monitor is so fucking annoying, man. So fucking annoying. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, let's watch.
Back to the channel. How y'all doing? Had the kids. I'm cute. Costa Rican game.
Sorry, I'm just tossing up a storm at this point.
Our coverage of Bullet Seed, Triple Axel, and Knockoff should be able to clean up any 6 my opponent chooses to bring.
Yeah, I mean, I get banded, Shifu. You don't survive against it, okay?
Sand Rush and potentially reverse.
You don't beat this thing, you survive.
Going to be the strategy for today here in week 4 of the PPL. Let's see if we can keep our win streak alive. I hope you all subscribe if you're new. Hope you all like the video, and I hope you all enjoy the battle. All right, y'all. Here we are with our week 4 battle going up against the home.
But nah, I appreciate all the 5 gifties, folks.
AKA. He left
behind a big Zach Mander.
Insane. Okay, I was super worried about Skarmory, low-key.
Remember, folks,
I mean, it really died.
40 more, and we're finally going to get more emotes.
Like, whatever, but I'm still surprised not to see it. But they do bring the Typhlosion, which is a huge threat. Both the grass types, which was
he brought the dead dog.
No drill. Okay, so Landorus probably going to be
again. I will stand by the statement. I'm just gonna say it. I fucking love Matthew,
but I do have to
but I don't feel like he's been able to utilize Houndstone to its full potential. Not gonna lie.
Woke up, Trailblaze, Zapdos, and I lead Landorus, I lose the game. So instead, I'm gonna lead Araquanid. This might be a
like that Pokemon is such a nightmare.
Lead T-Tar, I just Terra immediately and not care and just kill something, or I just like severely weaken the Amoonguss into the other guy. I don't really have a Spore switch in if they're running Spore and Amoonguss, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, the only Terramon they have access to is Typhlosion, which could be Fire Ghost and or Fairy. I could.
What's good, Lizzie?
Live in our Shifu hit, but
Hope
Fire
you're doing well,
looks really good too. But
I'm doing
would
great.
They be Scarf or would they be Boots? I don't know.
Better than
we're gonna find out together. Anyways, what do we lead off with? I would love to see Barney. Okay, it is T-Tar.
Barney.
So they probably get up their rocks, which is kind of okay. I really don't like Terrestrialize turn 1, but I think I'm gonna have to. Wait, it's actually 2 KOs if they go into one of the grass types because
here, you know,
Sandstorm is just like rocks here, kind of. Fuck me, do I do
100 members.
I think I have to.
We're gonna get a Unis the plus
but then if they get rocks up, I have a very hard time staying. So I think I'm just gonna
fun time.
Hitmontop.
But we're gonna work our way there.
A last ditch effort against some things, but I guess it's gonna be okay.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. What if I Trailblaze? That'd be pretty. Oh no, I'm Bandit. Don't Trailblaze. Yeah, fuck it. We ball, dude. Let's go. Are they gonna switch or are they gonna lose their Sandsetter turn 1? That's the question. That is the question.
Yeah, like
I'm clicking my button, bro.
There's hardly anything wrong that you get.
Brother, this has never happened to me before. We'll be right back.
There's hardly anything wrong you can get with
I don't remember if
Terra,
it's the same stadium, but that's literally irrelevant. I just want to make sure
Terra, Water,
all the
or
moves. We're Terrestrializing, we're clicking Liquidation, and let's try to, see where this game goes. They're gonna stay in, so they die unless there's something I'm unaware of. Maybe Bandit Stone Edge kills me? Maybe?
No.
But like, I don't know.
You
I really don't know. That would be really good for them if it does. And then I guess I could get on my rocks or Landorus. And then Bandit Shifu still looks really nice. They're gonna go for rocks. They're dead unless they're Sash.
Are you Sash?
Definitely could be. So yeah, this is gonna die.
Finally, better music.
And then if I get my rocks up, then we're sitting pretty. Is dead. Let's go.
He's gone.
The Houndstone is no longer that big of a threat.
It's gone.
It's genuinely no longer that big of a threat.
Hey, where's the Tyranitar, folks? I blinked
like
1 second and then it just disappeared.
Just to see damage, honestly. I'm assuming
where did it go?
Whimsicott could be offensive. I think the only thing that would kill Araquanid from this position is a Specs Energy Ball. I think everything else we should live. Let me just check. They do go into Gus Amoon, so it is just gonna be Amoonguss.
Wait, you had an Amoonguss the entire time?
Thanks to the sand being up. So I'm a little nervous. Let's see. That's actually not true. I'm such a liar. Okay, never mind. We're definitely gonna switch into what is the question. I guess in theory, Chinchino really don't matter no more. You too as well. Like, who do I want to be put to sleep is the question. Like, I really don't want anything to be put to sleep. I would really much like to get my rocks up.
Okay.
You're kind of less necessary just because the dog is essentially gonna be a non-factor.
I'll definitely think about it, Z. And Emrys hasn't been the best for me so far.
I guess it's Hitmontop.
To be honest.
I guess. Yeah, I guess it's Hitmontop to try to spin. Maybe. I'll just Raw Thief, I suppose. Yeah, I guess that's what's going on. Okay. I'm assuming they're gonna get their Spore off. There's really no reason for them not to. I'll try to like catch the Ghost type slip in, but I feel like either of them come in here after this and just kind of do whatever they want. They do go for the Spore.
But yeah,
I thought about
let's see what happens
on somebody or just like even Lumberry or some shit. But I was like,
but are transactions over though? I think is it after week 5 or
we're
week
gonna chip
6?
it down with Sandstorm, their own Sandstorm, by the way. I think I am going to just, I mean,
See, this is what I mean, right? Like,
see what they want to do.
You allowed your Tyranitar to die turn 1 when he already has a hazard remover in a Hitmontop and so on.
Because we OHKO'd that Tyranitar turn 1, I'm really glad
you did that.
that I Tera happened immediately.
And now you're gonna lose your Sand, and as a result,
okay, really cool.
you're gonna lose your Houndstone being at its absolute
cool.
best.
We're gonna chip this thing as well.
That's why I don't understand it.
I don't want this thing to get too crazy.
Like if these sort of things happen, then how are you gonna be able to use your Houndstone to its full potential?
Eating. Can we wake up? Oh my god, let's thief. Easy money. Technician boosted.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was a crit. That crit. Probably
did that matter?
It's low-key like we Terra Hitmontop as well. What's this Pokemon's name? Typhlosion? Typhlosion. Low-key, that thief should have never killed unless they were like negative defense nature and like also had like Earthquake.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
So yeah, that crit hella mattered. And one ghost is gone.
Oh, the mouse is back. Let's go. But nah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, again, I don't see the value. Like, if you're gonna just let your Sandsetter like that die so early and so on, then what are you? How are you gonna be able to use your Houndstone's full potential?
Of the season. I think we're gonna. I don't want to switch. Like, I just don't want to. Because I can get my Rocks up with Landorus right now. After this. So yeah, we're gonna give the dog its first KO of the season. Rocks will stay up for the rest of the game, which isn't that big of a deal.
Like, and look at how good it is in this matchup.
Wait, we just
granted, he does have the bear and a fucking Chewy and everything, but both of these Pokemon don't like coming in on Will-O-Wisps.
I'm just gonna fucking thief, bro.
If they get burned, they're crippled.
Maybe they're fluffy. No, they go for the Wisp. Perfect. I mean, I'm gonna get some chip. We might not even. The dog might not even get a KO, folks. Sandstorm might kill us. Let's find out. Let's see what item. Or actually, we're not gonna see what item you are. Just give Hitmontop knockoff video game like another crit.
Another crit. That's
bro
wild.
Oh my god, bro is showing out. Bro is literally showing out. Okay, so that's fluffy. I feel like. I feel like that's. Fluffy.
I feel that's
Just
true.
kill me, bro. Like, get your first KO of the season. You've earned it.
I feel that for sure.
Also, is that
I have never seen Hitmontop perform decently once in my life until now. And I've been watching this shit since Generation 6.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll thief again. Just give my bro knockoff, you know what I mean? It's like, what are we so scared of? This was funny, though. I will say, this was hilarious. I probably should have ran this one in case they just got really fancy and went hard Whimsicott, or even Zapdos for that matter. But yeah, very, very funny stuff. Dog might get its first KO of the season, but thankfully it's not going to get a sweep, knock on wood. Unless, like, I don't know if Whimsicott gets raw Sandstream. Maybe it does, I don't know. All I know is, if we can get these rocks up, we're going to be sitting a little pretty. I guess I could calc some stuff. Like, what is the dog's name? Houndstone. They do go for sub. That's diabolical. That's low-key crazy. This better break.
Wait, does it not break the sub?
Imagine it took another crit. That'd be so insane. Oh, let's go. You're so good, Hitmontop. You're so fucking good, bro. Like, holy shit. I don't care what anybody says, man. Fuck the haters. I'll go acapella. Anyways, they're not Fluffy, by the way. Because Burn, Fluffy, they would 100% never... They would not have cared. They would have stayed behind. They're a sub.
Oh my god.
I think Sandstorm killed us.
Oh my god. That dog didn't even get a single kill.
Where do we got Chinchino? Wait, are they in range of knock now?
Wait, the fuck did I just see?
Hold on. Chinchino. In the sand.
Ah, man.
So Will-O-Wisp would
there's nothing left for me to say then at this point.
I feel like I can still do this.
Like,
I can also go into this. And
it's not for everyone, I suppose. Wait. Like Houndstone and stuff like that. But if shit like this happens, what else is there for me to say, right?
I'm just going to Landorus. Why am I thinking too hard about this?
Is there anything for me to say?
Just go to Landorus. Just go to Landorus, get your rocks up. Like, if they last respects me, whatever. They're not clear amulet. 2 Mons are dead, so it is a very strong.
He can wisp it, though.
Base 150, I believe. 2 Landorus. Does a fuck ton. But if I think this is the last turn of sand. No, there's 2 more. Okay, let's see what they do here. I'm just gonna click Stealth Rock. They wisp. That's fine. Whatever. Burn me. I think I still break your sub. Yeah. So that's not an issue. That's not an issue. And then if they try to go,
it is what it is, I suppose.
I'm sludge waving. You know what I mean? I'm sludge waving like crazy. So let's see what happens. Oh, that's right. They were lefties. But yeah, we should, unless they have like a lot of HP, Earthquake should still break the sub. So I don't know. Maybe this was a bit of a throw. I thought Rocks were
It's not a throw. If a Hitmontop can break the substitute with Thief, are you?
Like, we have a good chance to break.
Are you certain that an Earthquake from a Landorus can't?
They go for last respects. It doesn't knock us out. We go for Earthquake. We get potentially a 2 KO. Maybe the dog does get its first KO of the season. I'm fine with Landorus dying. I don't want to give the Zapdos a Defiant boost. You know what I mean? I don't want to give the Zapdos a Defiant boost. But yeah, their Sandcore is going away. Bandit or Shifu's looking so fucking good.
See, like, the Tyranitar is gone now. The Tyranitar died turn 1.
I wanted to click
Sand is gone,
badly on the guy.
and now this Pokemon is
Storm?
useless.
Is that Wims? That's Wims. I'm very Spadef, okay? Click Cotton Guard. Don't also be Substitute. I should have clicked Sledge Wave, because there's no reason not to click Sledge Wave there. I should have clicked it. But yeah, the dog doesn't count a KO, I don't think. Unless that Will-O-Wisp counted as... I didn't check to see what clicked first. I'm clicking Sledge Wave. Imagine I live. If they're not offensive, I live this. So, okay, they gotta quit, whatever.
But also, I think Matthew needs better Terra Captains.
So Whimsicott is...
I don't think Gastrodon is it.
I am just gonna raw...
Like, why not use Terra Whimsicott? That
Or I can go
Pokemon
on
has
Moonblast,
showed
like,
its
click
purpose and
Moonblast or
its
whatever.
niche really well during SPL Season 2, right?
Wow, wait.
Getter
This
used
mod is
it
so
really
free.
well. Being able to have a fast Pokemon that
But,
knows how to hit
yeah,
pretty
actually, no.
decently hard,
Is Triple Axle killed?
especially
Like,
with the
off that
Terra
defensive
boost
wing
and
side,
so
never
on,
got
as well as the superior
Wins the
coverage,
cut.
really goes a long way. So
versus my
I just
little
don't
guy.
understand why
It
he,
could.
you know, he's not that, like,
It definitely could.
you have these tools, bro. Yeah, he has a Whimsicott.
Actually, let's go on to you. Let's go on to God of War. This is the only special attacker left. We may as well go on to our AV Mon. And then we can trace what Prankster.
I would
assume-
call it broken, but it's just really good.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Okay, let's see what they do here. They could stun Spores. They could do a bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna click Moonblast. They might think I'm Starve. They U-turn, perfect. Like if they want after this, like there's no Moonblast switching. Like if they go Moonblast, Psychic, and then there's no Psychic switching. You know what I mean? So, like this is just so good. I probably should click Psychic just in case they want harder Moongus. But yeah, they're U-turn. So maybe they're just
But nah,
offensive
great
wins,
control from
which would be
QSBS.
crazy. 'Cause
He's
if I-
making the
if I
most
get
out of the
my guy, I would
situations
just
that
win.
he's been given, okay?
So what
And I
need to
think
do-
that's
no.
that you
Yeah,
know
I actually should just win.
that's
It's my
a
guy, he's fucking
testament
tight, he got
to
raw. There's no-
how
I don't know why,
skilled he
yeah,
is
whatever.
as a player.
But they could be stun sport. I don't know, man. I'm thinking too much about this. I really think this might be. Oh, perfect. I really thought this might be like the first battle we lose this season. I know I say that every week though, so like you know it is what it is. I was really worried about the dog. Yeah, I guess they're gonna try to see if I'm what's it called, choice lock. I'm just gonna click Psychic. I should have clicked Psychic at first because it was a lot more free, but you know it is what it is. Let's see what they do. They stay in. The Moongus goes down. Huge.
Gone.
And then they bring in Zapdos. Maybe I think Zapdos probably knocks us out if I had to guess. If I got my guessing man. If it's banned, it 100% knocks us out. Scarf, it would have to click Brave Bird. Ooh, man, this actually.
I guess he
Zapdos
was
could probably
just
still just win. If it's
unwilling
Scarf,
to
Brave Bird,
exchange or so
I think
on.
It does just
But like,
win.
if you're that worried about
Yeah,
Arachnid,
Giorgino dies
bro,
after
just lead off
rocks.
with a Pokemon
Yeah.
that will force the
Scarf, Brave Bird
exchange
might
no
just win
matter
the game,
what,
I think,
right?
if that's what they are. I'd have to like, yeah, I'd have to hope that what's his face can live Arachnid, but I don't think he does. Well, alright.
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly,
look at this.
Shroom.
What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. I don't know why they did that.
Man, what are you doing?
Let's go! Let's go, God of War! Let's go! My goat! Why did they do that? Okay, so the dog might get its first KO with Shadow Sneak. And then we just go into our guy and just spam our button. Okay, actually Chinchino's gonna clutch up, it seems.
You know what?
That was
I'm
crazy.
just gonna
That's insane
say
behavior
it's
in my
really
opinion. I don't
crazy
know why
to
they
me
did
how
that.
this man has been absolutely
Yeah, I don't know.
has been
Moonblast should knock
absolutely
us out.
killing it in the
Yep.
fucking
And
BBR.
then,
He reached all the way to finals
Chinchino
with the team that he
should
had,
live.
okay?
Anything?
So I hope you all
Arachnid
understand
also,
that
but
he
Chinchino specifically more.
he doesn't
Wait,
have
when
Brave
did Loki
Bird?
could clutch up? Yeah, when's got the Loki clutch up? If I miss this triple axle, I'm not gonna win. Shit, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. Come on, Chewy. You can do this, bro. I believe in you. Come on, Chinchino, it's your debut. It's your debut! What's this? Oh, Citrus?
Citrus.
That's fine. That's fine. That literally doesn't matter. As long as we get 2 more. Come on.
Mm.
Let's go, Chinchino! The dog gets no more kills. Unless that Will-O-Wisp chip did finish off.
Yeah, I
But
don't
feel like
know.
the sand, I feel like
I think-
the Will-O-Wisp chip happened first, and then the
I
sand
think
chip finished us off.
ultimately-
I know I'm very hyper-fixated on not giving the dog a KO. It's just very funny that, like, it's such a good mon on a sand team as well, and it just doesn't have any KOs because people are hyper-prepping for it. And, you gotta
It's not
respect
even
the dog. They
hyper
really just do.
prepping
It's
it,
insane.
bro. Like
It's genuinely
I think
insane.
at this
Yeah, we
point
got
I'm
big knock.
convinced that
Let's
the
go
team
for
that Matthew is
Oh,
using
man.
is something that he
Crazy stuff happening
that
with
just
Ford
does
BBL,
not
man.
compliment him. Period.
Let's go, man.
That thing didn't even get a
Remain
single
undefeated,
kill.
A very quick battle.
That thing
if I do say
did
so
not
myself.
even get
I
a
think
single
all our team
fucking
members
kill
besides
through
First
and
Energy
through,
Food
brother.
definitely
Like
did exactly what they
that
needed
is
to do, you know what I
fucking
mean?
insane. That is mental. Dead dog couldn't even get a single KO. It's crazy. Well played though, my good sir. GG. Fucking hell. The hell did I just watch? Matthew. Matthew. He's a great player, guys. He reached finals of BBR. Like, if you look at his BBR performance, this is someone who knows how to make the most out of his assets and everything. But, nah, I guess... Yeah, I mean, if the team that you use is something you can't be able to bring out its full potential of, then what can you do, right? What can you do? All right, let's watch Big Stevo. Wait, did I even watch a single match from Iron Boffin? I did not watch it. That's crazy. 4 weeks in and I still haven't. You know what? I'll tell you what, bro. I'll watch it next week. That's a promise.
Hello there, YouTube.
If it's Necro Stevo, come on. Come on. Can I ever say no to my Stevo? Never. Hello there.
Hello there, YouTube.
Hello there.
I am Necro Stevo.
I love your voice so
Thank
much.
you for joining me today for Season 3, Week number 4 in the Pokemon Premier League. This week, the Victorian Shadows will be taking on Iron Boffin and the Rochester Rhydons. Now, we are coming off of a victory last week.
Nice.
But this is the beauty of Draft League, is facing new opponents. And here, we have never fought the Iron Boffin, but that will not stop us from bringing the full brunt of the Shadows to face him. First, let us review his team. The Iron Boffin team is Roaring Moon,
Okay, I must speed it up a bit.
Gholdengo, Azumarill, Torkoal, Vaporeon, Cresselia, Venusaur, who can Terra into a Fire or a Fairy type, and Rhydon, who can actually Terra. No wait, Rhydon can't Terra, but the Galvantula can, and it can Terra into an Electric, Ice, or Ghost type. Tragic mistake that we made last season.
The sun is a star, Darwin. Let's look directly at it.
Oh no.
There are no words to express the pain that I feel right now.
And that's okay, because sometimes when the sun is so blinding, when the light is just so bright.
The sun's too hot. 1 star? Would not recommend to a nearby solar system.
Rate me 1 star, I am 1 star. It actually causes more shadows because it has to bend around more objects, so maybe he is actually an ally of the shadows. But for those of you who are uninitiated, the Victorian Shadows now are getting rid of the Phrenergy that we picked up from Onesie Bennett. No longer will we be using that as a crutch to win battles. I will put that away, and I don't care if it takes me weeks to recover. We are not going to be using Phrenergy. That is not what we're here to do. We're here to use the power of the shadows, the power of the darkness, real Edge Lord hours.
Yeah.
Can I get an amen? So, of course, really quickly, we're going to do a team builder. Shoutouts to Pokegame for letting me realize that what is the point of having a full team builder and then at the very end saying, if you skip the team builder, no. You are here because you want the details on just what we brought this week. So I'm going to give those to you. And if you want to skip it, that's fine, but I'm not going to recap it right before the battle. I don't know why I hit my desk in emphasis.
Oh my god, my mouse is gone! Oh no, it's back, it's back, it's back.
Last week there was another weird thing. That's fine, but I'm not going to recap it right before the battle. I don't know why I hit my desk in emphasis. Last week there was another weird thing. My mic just went.
Where do you even find these clips, bro? That's fucking insane. I love it. I love it so much.
Doink on our team. So shout out to my editor, Stariata and Noxicultus. Thank you so much for the work that you are doing. I'm so happy to be here in the shadows with you. All right, so what is the team that the Victorian Shadows have this week? We have our Articuno. I went to the mountaintops to capture this Articuno.
Oh dear me.
So this is a brand
new... that's the thing, folks. He catches these Pokemon legitimately.
Addition to our team, and it is coming off the bench for the first time versus the Iron Boffin. This week we have max speed and max special attack with a naive nature.
I like that cinematic graphic though.
Ice Shard, Freeze Dry, Terra Blast, Fire, and Roost with heavy duty boots. The idea
also, what's up with the quality?
Being with that max speed, we can outspeed Gholdengo and hit him with
Terra Blast. That's just how the game on Switch
Ice
looks.
is a really good coverage against his entire team. And really the only things he can switch into that ice move are the Gholdengo or Azumarill and Vaporeon, both of which get hit by Freeze Dry. Roost is just here for a long time.
Damn, he caught him in the...
After that, we have our dedicated
blue ball,
which is Dark Eye with Focus Sash, Hypnosis, Dark Pulse, Calm Mind, and Ice
what's
Beam.
wrong with you?
Really good coverage against this whole team here. I did not have coverage against the Azumarill because I didn't think that Azumarill would want to risk the Sludge Bomb in that situation. And of course, against something like the Vaporeon, we can hit that with Dark Pulses. We have just enough speed on this Darkrai to outspeed a max speed Roaring Moon. After that, we have our Clodsire. Clodsire is max special defense once again. Sensing a theme when I bring Clodsire here. Might have to switch that up just to keep people on their toes.
You gotta keep them on their toes. No toes!
Clodsire has Stealth Rocks, Recover, Toxic, and Earthquake. We are using Water Absorb the ability this week because of the annoyance of his water types. Azumarill and Vaporeon can be very annoying and cover just a lot of my team, and so Clodsire is here to make sure that they don't get out of hand. Our Cavalodon has Assault Vest this week because it is here to take hits from the likes of his myriad special attackers, whether it be the Galvantula, the Vaporeon, a booster energy. So a non-item, I'll be able to take that and hit him back with Close Combat. But Close Combat, Encore, Rage Fish.
You're funny.
At this time.
All right, sorry, folks. Again, there's a lot of people here, okay?
Delete all but 2 Pokemon from... I expected the Roaring Moon and the Torkoal. All the other Pokemon that he brought, I honestly did not see coming.
Hope you're doing well.
A lot of these battles are won on Team Preview, and the fact that so many of those Pokemon were unexpected really put me off at the beginning of this battle.
Yeah,
that does not change our game plan, though. We're going to lead Darkrai and immediately click Hypnosis.
Oh!
Things like this, yes, Hypnosis has 60% accuracy.
Daring today, are we?
If you're going to do this, sometimes you just have to be willing to click that move. We saw this with Addison's Darkrai. I think Amel did the same thing with his Darkrai. And now the Victorian
Addie
Shadows
have a
are joining
Darkrai?
the gambit of just lead hypnosis.
I don't
having
think I
some bad
remember
dreams
that.
just from the start. Can you just
He had a Deoxys speed though.
Lullaby and good night. Go to sleep, little Spidey. So wonderful. Then he has bad dreams and it's just like a gigantic fly swatter or something. Anyways, we're gonna go straight for Calm Mind here. And after he wakes up, I do want to be able to take any hits there. If he woke up, I actually anticipated that he would go for webs. I went for Calm Mind here because I anticipated that he would swap to Vaporeon, and I wanted to force it back out immediately. So Darkrai's Focus Sash is very important here, and I want to make sure that I retain the Focus Sash for this entirety of the match. That means that I have to keep entry hazards off my side of the field, so his Torkoal can set up Stealth Rocks, the Rhydon can set up Stealth Rocks, and the Galvantula can set up Sticky Web. So I wanted to keep all those things off my side of the field, and that's why I also had the Arcanine with Heavy Duty Boots just in case. Vaporeon does end up swapping in, and we can see from this +1 Dark
man,
Pulse,
doesn't even do
after the
half.
leftovers, that's going to be a 3-hit KO.
But also,
I figured that he
to
was
a
very
KO.
incentivized to go for either Haze or Wish and then Protect. So I make a call here, and I decide to stay in and risk my Focus Sash on a Scald or a turn or something like that.
Take it off, take it away, take it away.
To just let my Darkrai run around.
And also, if you get a flinch, that's great.
And he does go for Haze.
He goes for a Haze, which is still fine though, right? Because the thing is, like,
I ran several calcs, and from this range of HP, he should easily be in range of a Dark Pulse without any boost on it. He would have to have a ton of special
unless
defense.
of course he has Protect.
He would not have taken.
But Haze Protect doesn't make sense.
So thinking that I could KO him,
oh no!
But somehow he lives the Dark Pulse and breaks my Focus Sash. Now I want you to bookmark this moment, please.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Please bookmark this moment because I don't understand how he lived that move. I looked at several different calcs and I had no reason to risk it. Granted, I should have just gone out to Clodsire. Clodsire was a free swap in with Water Absorb, and I could have immediately gotten into my Stealth Rocks or even thrown out a Toxic if I thought he was going to Wish. But
yeah, I
guess
I
lost my Focus Sash, and the Vaporeon is still alive. So I did not get out of that exchange what I really needed to get out of it.
I see.
Now, because of his swap into the
I don't even know what
show that is. Stay in here. I can't touch him, and I also can't go for another Hypnosis because of Sleep Claws in this league. So I go out into my Clodsire expecting play rough, and he misses. It would not have done that much damage.
Also, it's an interesting choice though.
Clodsire, it would have forced me to probably
not having offensive positive when he has an Azumarill.
But more than
that, the thing is, while he can be Water Absorb, he can just literally set up a Belly Drum and then just muss you up with an Ice Spinner,
right? The Vaporeon
right?
is such low HP. If I get up my Stealth Rocks now and I prevent the Torkoal from spinning, the Vaporeon is dead on arrival.
Interesting.
DOA. That reminds me of Dead or Alive, and I have not played that game in so long, but now I wish to. I long for the streets. But yes, that was my primary reason for clicking Stealth Rocks at this time. I could have thrown off the Toxic, but I wanted to make sure that I put the Vaporeon in the back. Now, Toxic would have been the better play. I did not really think that he would go out into Rhydon here. I more thought, okay, maybe he'll go out into the Torkoal. If I had gone for Toxic, I could have put a lot more pressure onto this Rhydon immediately. But remember, we did bring a very physically defensive Annihilate. So we're going to go out to Annihilate at this time, and if he decides to try to set up or put up his entry hazards, I can just Encore him. He surprises me by going for Rock Polish, and then immediately made me go, is this a Double Dance set? This feels like a Double Dance set. And with Rhydon around, Regieleki really cannot pop off in the way that I wanted to with the set that I brought. It would have been really interesting if Regieleki got Weather Ball or something like that. But that's kind of like giving a terrible ass where it's just like, oh, hey, it's immediately.
Did you Encore?
But he does go for Swords Dance now that he's faster than me with the Rock Polish. And that is good information because since he is that fast, remember, I have enough speed for
But also, I do find it interesting, though, that you're dedicating to Screech over Bulk Up.
Encore him, which means that he is going to be locked in to using Swords Dance. And here, honestly, I should have gone for Screech. If he stayed in, he would have had at least another turn to where he had to go for Swords Dance. But if he swapped out, then I would have been able to get a stronger hit on whenever came in. Since he goes out to Torkoal, close combat does not do that much damage, honestly. And I was wondering if it was a little bit more physically defensive. Granted, I don't have any attack investment on this Annihilate, but I was very disappointed by the amount of damage that did. It just really didn't speak of the rage that I know that my Annihilate is really capable of. Now, after some long musings there, you can see that I went almost down to timer. I decided to go out to Arcaludon here. I was really worried about getting burned by a Lava Plume.
Oh man, that still does good damage.
And he gets an immediate burn! So I was correct to not move my Annihilate in there. But I also really didn't want my Arcaludon burn either. Because I have Assault Vest on it.
Legit raid Annihilate? That's amazing.
The longevity is just not there. Now, because of how little damage my Annihilate did with the close combat, I actually thought that this Torkoal would drop to a Draco Meteor. That was my primary reason for swapping it in here. Yeah. If the Torkoal were to live, that would be a problem. I also briefly considered anticipating Azumarill swapping in on the Draco Meteor, but I decided to just go straight for Draco Meteor.
Thank you for letting me know.
Azumarill, then I can.
I don't know if I will personally. Like, I'm gonna definitely need to see if there are any other options because, like, if I dedicate to this, then I need a good fairy. Also, he survives
and does crippling damage with this body press attack. So that combined with the burn, and my eyes are hurting because of the sun, and I'm just not having a good time.
Me.
This is why you should bring black glasses to every battle.
Oh
if
dear
I had those
me.
Two on my Darkrai would have KO'd the Vaporeon. So I need to equip more shades across these battles. Granted, if I have black glasses.
Oh dear me.
But that is neither here nor there. He does go into Azumarill now that my Draco.
Yeah, I feel like the Archaludon
and
was not able
I've lost so much HP, and
to
my
be
special
utilized to
attack
its
is
full
lowered as
potential.
well.
Not gonna
So
lie.
I figured that he actually might be going for the belly drum here, which will maximize his attack, and my Archaludon can't really touch it. And that is where I could have played. There are multiple instances, honestly, so far where I could have played a little bit better. It would have been a better play to immediately swap out from my Archaludon into my Clodsire on the Torkoal. If he's going to go for a lot
Wait, you didn't notice that until now? That's crazy, Bob.
Burn and cutting my Earthquake power down.
That was the first thing I thought of when I saw it.
On Clodsire, because Clodsire can recover that HP. So I really do wish I had taken advantage of that opportunity in that way.
Yeah, never mind.
Here, thinking he might go for belly drum.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
I wonder if he's going to try to pick me off with maybe an Aqua Jet, or maybe just a.
Why would he
but
belly
go out
drum
into
though?
my Articuno.
Oh dear me.
And I do call it partially right. He goes for a Trailblaze, which raises his speed, and Articuno of course resists that. And at such low HP and being unable to touch him, my Archaludon really wouldn't have been able to do too much back. I thought that Freeze Dry was the great move to choose here, without going for my Terra, because if I Terra it into a Fire type,
yeah,
now his Water type is going to
get fucked.
So Freeze Dry is my move of choice. I figured I could easily 2-hit KO him from this range, and I could roost off any damage that he wanted to apply to my Articuno.
Oh
Play
no!
Rough does a crap ton of damage, and Freeze Dry.
Oh
no!
No!
It's like a 2-hit KO. It honestly did not do as much
AV
damage as I thought it was going to. I
AV
really lament
big
not bringing Expert Belt
Azumarill
into this matchup, because that would have secured guaranteed the 2-hit KO. But here, since he is absolutely faster than me, I have to swap out anyway. And
back off your Sterling, bro.
Really, unfortunately, having to swap things into this Azumarill. Now, in my prep, I honestly did not expect Azumarill. I didn't have any problems kind of handling it when I was doing vision training here. But here, it's become a major problem. And I decided to go ahead and sacrifice my Archaludon here, because I don't see any great opportunity for Archaludon when it has such low HP and it is burned. So Archaludon, your sacrifice is not going to be for nothing. We will do our best to take down some more of his Pokemon. But here, I do need a free swap into another Pokemon. Now, if he didn't have the Rhydon, this would be a great opportunity for Regieleki to hit the field. And of course, we saw there that he went for the Water-type move. I could have swapped in Clodsire for free. Alas, that is not how any of that panned out. And I am just continually finding myself...
But also, like, Clodsire isn't even the best switch in, because Ice Spin or Fox.
Or what it is, but it causes a lot more reactive playing. Whereas when I was playing against Mephisto, I was just trying to execute my own game plan. So now I go into the Clodsire.
Wait, what just happened? Where did he go? Oh, he swaps out.
And because of the Stealth Rocks, Vaporeon goes down. Which is good that we get the KO, but that gives him a free swap into one of his Pokemon.
Yeah, I feel like he could have actually saved his Archaludon and gone hard out to his
Rhydon, trying to set up again, or the Roaring
Moon.
Clodsire,
though, right?
Because he had not brought in his Roaring Moon up to
then
this
at
point,
least he could have kept the sack.
In the back. And so a lot of the plays that I was
or at least you know, a chance of coming in against the Rhydon and then just mess something up.
Scarf in the back. Especially since my Focus Sash was broken, I wanted to make sure that I had something to take a hit from the Roaring Moon. So Rhydon comes back in, and knowing that he's probably going to go for Rock
he needs to
go because he wants
to Annihilate.
I am trying to decide what do I want to do here. I do decide to go back to Annihilate. With Citrus Berry, I knew I could take a hit if he decided to go for, say, like Swords Dance. It would bring me down to very low HP, but it would not quite KO me. So I was prepared for Annihilate to have to take
if he wanted to make the more aggressive play, he could have actually gone into his
like
Articuno
a free swap in maybe.
Articuno there, but I don't think Freeze Dry even kills.
Or I could just.
But also now, he got this. Made the right play.
I really need to get the Rhydon off the field because I'm basically playing.
Screech!
Because I can't bring in Regieleki.
Screech!
Now I asked the Iron Boffin why. Why would you bring your Rhydon to this matchup? Because I had my Primarina, I had my Annihilate. I just didn't foresee it coming, and he was like, it was just there for the Regieleki. And
it was Articuno, bro.
Gosh,
so
golly,
like,
gosh, darn it!
He couldn't even gone for an Ice Spinner. He should have gone. He would have gone for a Play Rough.
I apologize for the language that I just used, but I feel very strongly about what is happening on this battlefield. Now, because we did bring in Annihilate here, we are going to Encore him in just to stop him from setting up, and now the Encore has been revealed. I do wonder if Taunt may not.
Like, yeah, he can now switch out to his like, you know, a regular Articuno and avoid the situation, but like,
because then you're stuck on the field using it over and over.
Putting him in a situation where he would need to like exchange his Pokemon would have been better, I imagine. But again, these thoughts are very easy to have when you're not the one playing them and are in the situation reacting to them, right?
Screech would have put this Rhydon at -2 defenses, great for a close combat, and then anything coming in, like this Azumarill, at -2 defense, would have dropped to a Rage Fist.
Does Jet kill?
He expertly calls my swap out. I don't know if he predicted me to swap in Articuno specifically, but this time he doesn't have +1 speed, and so I figured I could outspeed and KO him, thinking that he had Play Rough, Liquidation, Trailblaze, and Belly Rough. But if he had Aqua Jet, then I also had a chance to live that from this range of HP. Unfortunately, I did not actually take that chance here. He's able to take out my Articuno. I was very, very sad there, because you all saw me earlier. I was on the mountaintop catching this Articuno in a blizzard, and
bro, you have...
I didn't even get to Terrastalize.
You have a Clodsire for this very reason.
So once again, I go into Clodsire
information that, like,
too late. This is 3 times now in one battle.
Azumarill
I go into the Clodsire, the turn after I should have had it on
don't
field.
have to worry
Yes,
about
Clodsire has very low base speed, But it coming out
Like,
is not based on its base speed. All you have to do is
definitely, I
swap it in.
think there's a lot
Like,
that Steve
we
will
had to
learn from
give
this
the ball
game,
to
and
new
I'm
coach
sure
Momo
that he
Reggie
will
Lecky last
apply
week.
that for his
I
future
did not give
games.
the ball to
But
Clodsire properly.
like,
I left
you know,
him
in
on bench too
situations
much
like
during the
this, if
battle.
there's a better
And
chance
now
for
he's
you
here,
to
which means we can go
reposition
straight
yourself
for
better,
Earthquake or a
if you have
Toxic.
actual
Toxic if we
full-fledged
predict the
answers
Rhydon
for
come
these
back in.
Pokemon, then
Earthquake if we're trying
definitely
to pick
take
off
it,
this
bro.
Azumarill. We're gonna go for Toxic, of course, because
Definitely
Rhydon
take
switches
it.
in on Clodsire all day, every day.
And that's
You can see
something
how
I
little damage
learned
that
last
Play Rough
week,
does,
right? Because
and I am able to
I
hit with the Toxic.
had a
and I was
chance
like,
of being able
at least I'm
to
going to be able to
stop
slowly whittle away this Azumarill.
the
I really wanted to catch
whatchamacallit,
the Rhydon or the Roaring Moon with the Toxic though.
the Sandy
because I did have the
Shocks,
tools to help
much
stall
more
them out and
easier
use
by
just
going
a
out to
little
my
bit here and
Kilowattrel,
there.
which would have kept my gouging fire to be far
I do
more
decide to go
healthier.
for
But
Earthquake here, thinking
I chose
that
to
would be
stay
able to
in,
finish
thinking
off
that, you know, Earth
this
Power wouldn't have
Azumarill.
killed.
Now the better play, now that I'm looking at it in hindsight,
And
would have been
even
to
though
go
the
for
calc
Recover.
at that time showed me
Recover,
that I
of
lived,
course,
which
gets
was
me back
wrong,
to
by
full
the
HP,
way.
and
Like, that was still
that
not
means
the
I can
play,
take
because
almost
then
any
my
hit
gouging fire would have
from
been
his
lost
more
early
physically
on.
oriented mons.
I
Rhydon
could have
still
gone
had a
into
really
my
good chance of getting
Kilowattrel
like
and then
max
put him in the
attack
same
and
exact
assist, which in my opinion,
situation,
he has so much
if
speed.
not much better.
But Roaring Moon
So
could not
that's what
have
I mean,
necessarily
right?
unless it were like a
It's just
boosting item
something
with a
to
boost of
think
energy.
about and not
And
let
then
these
I could at
emotions
least
get
apply
to you.
Toxic to another Pokemon on that team. So that is where I would have adjusted those moves here with Clodsire. But that's okay. We're here now.
It is
We're
what
gonna
it
go
is,
for
though.
Earthquake to finish
It
off
happens.
this Azumarill. But he gets the attack drop on the Play Rough, and I do not quite finish him off with the Earthquake. But it is a good thing that I Toxic'd him, because he does go down to the poison damage. So Azumarill is finally off the field. At this point, he has his Roaring Moon, the Galvantula that's asleep, and
Nah,
his Rhydon
like,
remaining.
yeah, no,
alongside
for
the
sure.
Purple
Especially
without,
since if you're gonna be the person
very
that
little
breeds
HP.
all your
Whereas I
Pokemon
have
and
my
stuff like
Darkrai
that,
with
then
the Focus Sash
that's
broken. My Reggie Lecky, which
you're
is
a better
not
man,
usually
bro.
outfield. My Clodsire,
You're a
is
real
about
man.
half of his HP here, and really just a nightmare. I have all
But
those things.
yeah,
and
it definitely
Galvantula
can
has sat
be-
this entire battle just having bad dreams in the background, and
Can hold someone
Clodsire
back,
has just been on
I
the field all the
suppose.
hell, having bad dreams because I keep throwing him into attacks. So more water attacks would have equaled a little bit of a better situation. Now here is where, remember I told you all to bookmark that item earlier? This is a photosynthesis boosting for attack booster energy on his Roaring Moon. And if I had recovered, it still would not have helped. I do decide to go just for a little bit of, just a little bit of toxic chip damage here. But because he goes for Dragon Dance and he has the booster energy boosting his attack, unfortunately, I don't have anything else that I can do in this battle. He's going to outspeed my Regieleki with that speed, and Annihilate can't take a hit at this low of HP, and I've lost the Focus Sash on my Darkrai. If I'd retained that Focus Sash earlier, yes, I might have lost another Pokemon here, but I could have brought in the Darkrai and at least gotten off a hit. And
Checkmate.
that extra hit combined with the toxic
Checkmate.
damage should have been enough to KO the Roaring Moon, or at least put it in range to die to the next round
That's
of toxic.
checkmate, alright.
But alas, these
That's
are
checkmate.
the parts of the barbs that Mountay gave me in week 1 there. So the Victorian Shadows are going to lose here. But
same Cypher.
I really learned a lot from this battle. Number 1, I learned that when I cast off Phrenergy, I am going to be weaker that week. Like I've had this shoulder issue for a little bit now, and it's been a thing, you know. But now that we've gotten rid of that Phrenergy, we will be able to bounce back even darker, even more powerful in the next week. Now, many props to my opponent, the Iron Dolphin. I really enjoyed this match, and I really enjoyed getting to know you here on the field of battle. But if we see you again on this battlefield,
Roaring
know
Moon
that
is
you will
unstoppable
bring
right now.
The pain, and it won't be my own pain from Phrenergy.
Also, shout
It'll
out
be
to
your pain
Roaring Moon
when
having
we
the
fight
same
you again.
colors as my country.
So as this battle kind of goes to a close here, as we
my
get swept by
country's
Roaring
flag.
Moon,
I love
I
that.
just want to say that I appreciate you all for being here for the Victorian Shadows, and look forward to our matchup next week when we go for our rematch against Seabad and the.
Imagine if there's a
Victorian
Mega Roaring Moon.
Steel Wings. We fought Seabad last season.
Mega
when we
Roaring
had
Moon
our
would be
Sun
the most
team,
hilarious
and we
thing,
really
but
were
also
taken
the
off guard
coolest
by a
thing
blunder
ever.
policy, our
I
absolute
hope there
blunder.
is one.
So we will be absolutely hoping to pay him back, maybe even pass on.
Oh
that
man, he
sticky
didn't even
barb to
show
him,
his down
so that he didn't get a chance to
dying.
give it to the Iron Dolphin.
Darkrai dying.
Either
What
way,
the hell
I'm
am
gonna
I
get it
seeing?
out of my posterior.
Please, my butt. Tell me what is going on. A foul curse has been unleashed upon our town by my butt. You mean the gates of doom were opened by my butt? The fabric of the universe was ripped apart by my butt. My butt has made quite a mess.
And get moving. Thank you all so much.
A spooky Roaring Moon. GG, boss. Get there what you could. All right, who's next? Who next in this motherfucking bitch? The fuck is going on in this motherfucking bitch? They call me the Black Charlie Sheen. They can one chains. Oh yeah, we didn't watch Daria. Let's watch Daria. She's been killing it.
It's week 4 of the PPL, and my prep is basically finished, but something just doesn't feel quite right.
Someone someone calling me? No, never mind.
Oh, I just want to thank you really quick for like helping me with mocks and stuff this week.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry about it.
I feel pretty good about it. Like I like the matchup on paper.
Godfather
but
Vepsis.
Then just kind of feels off.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like I mean, I can feel a presence around me. I know that sounds kind of weird, but like the other day, shit was like moving around on its own. And then like other times, like the temperature just kind of drops.
What is happening?
It gets like really cold like out of nowhere.
Oh my god, Daria's doing all these intros too. I love it. I love it so much. Let's go.
And honestly, the worst part about it all is that I constantly have this feeling that like something's watching me.
Should
I get a feeling that somebody's watching me. I got no privacy. Sorry, I have to do that.
Something's honestly, the worst part about it all is that I constantly have this feeling that like something's watching me.
Should I start get worrying about all of this happening?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I mean, it's not the first time I've dealt with something like this.
Still kind of creeps me out, but if you really say so.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the talk anyways. And good luck with your match against Onesie or Red. You know what I mean. What's up, y'all? It's me, Daria, and we're here for
the setting of events. My mouse is gone again, motherfucker.
4 of
Stop it! Stop it! There we go. Finally, bitch. Stop disappearing, asshole. All right. Let's I'm gonna run through this. Yeah. Oh my god! Big Spidops is coming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, she's big. Daria's facing Big Drew, yeah. About to say Big D. What the fuck is wrong with me? Alright, Bird Mother. Ooh, the Spec Zapdos. Okay. Okay, I see she ain't playing around this week. We love to see that. We love seeing that in this household. Assault Vest. A King Gambit that isn't Choppleberry? What is this sacrilege? Oh dear me. Heavy Duty Booty, Dawn Fan, yeah. And, yeah, Yachiberry Ogre Pond. Ooh, okay, fair enough. I like the layout.
We're back. Good luck having again in Drew. It's time for the battle.
It's 36 minutes, so I'm spinning it up just a bit
y'all know
more.
I had to wear my spider web top because we're rocking the Spidops today. So, yeah,
Same.
hopefully it'll bring us some good luck. Let's see what we got. So,
ooh, Costepberry.
So we have Dusclops, Electrode, Latias, Hisuian Samurott, Lamora, and Mamoswine. Right.
Honestly, hot prediction.
So no Beartic, Alola Tails, or Registeel.
A hot take, but I think Dusclops is gonna be absolutely messing our team up. Okay.
Didn't really need to, obviously at all.
It's gonna overcome the King Gambit. It's gonna overcome the Zapdos. It's gonna overcome everything.
Lead with Iron Bundle, just because I feel like Iron Bundle is going to apply the most pressure on the opening turn, pretty much regardless of what he chooses to lead with. So unless he leads with like Electrode, which he could lead with Electrode, but that's just a free switch in a Gambit for me. So yeah, we'll see what he decides to lead with. Hopefully it's the Mamoswine, and we can just get like a free Hydro Pump off to start the battle.
Fair enough. Alright, Glimmora.
So it's the Glimmora. If this is Scarf Power Gem, it just kills
me. Fun fact,
also,
the ultimate weapon is actually based off of Glimmora's asshole.
Webs, or I'm sorry, Toxic Spikes. So I think I have AV Gambit specifically for this, so I just always go into AV Gambit here.
I see. I'm interested to see. Good play on our switching out though. No point in risking it.
He just Power Gems. So we're gonna eat that out. We don't take anything. That tells me this is either Scarf or Sash because he had no fear of Hydro Pump. So there's no Tauros here, so there's no reason to ever click Zen Headbutt. Iron Head does seem like the obvious play, so I kind of want to click Brick Break here. But if he stays out, I mean, if it's Sash, I need to break the Sash anyways. I don't know. Yeah. I think I just want to click Iron Head.
What do you get out of doing Brick Break?
The Hisuian Samurott, even if that's what he switches into here.
The Hisuian Samurott.
It's possible he ran the Calc and now he knows that we're AV. I'm hoping since it's Power Gem and a Gambit, he just shrugs it off like, oh, it's not very effective move into the King Gambit. Of course, it didn't do any damage. Okay, so that's decent damage. That's decent damage on the Samurott.
Yeah, I mean, like Iron Head damage is still damage, right?
Anyways, we're just gonna go right into our Spider here, and I think we just first impression. It either kills this or gets a ton of damage on something if he decides to go into like Glimmora or something. It's Stakeout, so that's still gonna do like 30%. That's still solid damage on the Glim. It'll at the very least break Sash if it is Sash.
Yeah.
So we just Ceaseless Edges, which makes sense. He gets up the spikes, and we're just gonna first impression. We're just gonna straight up first impression.
Oh my god, are we gonna see it? Spidops Gaming?
I feel like because if we click like spikes or webs here and he Ceaseless Edges again, if we're not able to get rid of hazards, we can't come back in. So I need to preserve this. in case Latias gets out of control. So I think just clicking First Impression always makes the most sense here. And he does go into Glim.
Yeah. Good play.
And
play.
that's great.
That still did a lot of damage. What the hell?
Been a little bit more. He does
I must apologize, Spite Ops. I was not
spikes.
familiar with your
It's okay.
game.
We still have Dunfan here. I do think we go ahead and go back into Gambit, which seems obvious. He might try to double to catch it. But
Yeah,
even
he
after
could
spikes, we
double.
live 2 Earth Powers. If he stays in and click Earth Power, like we still eat 2 of those after spikes. If he tries to double back into Samurott, then I think I just click Brick Break because okay, so he's doubling. He goes into the Latias.
Huh?
I thought the double was into Samurott. I'm surprised he went into Latias. This is my switch in for Latias anyways. So like
That's
the choice
insane.
Sword Sphere is not
That's an
killing us.
insane
We're
sequence.
just gonna
What
click
the
Iron
fuck
Head
am
here
I
because
seeing?
he could like sub or agility here, and then Sucker Punch would be really bad. So I always just Iron Head, just to kind of scout what kind of set this is. Reflect type. Holy sh! What?
Oh dear me!
Okay. Well, this Iron Head's not gonna.
Oh
That's still like 25.
dear me!
That's still like 25.
Latias
I think
Gaming!
this thing just dies to a brick.
We about to see Latias Gaming, except it
Based on
dies
the
to
damage
Brick
that Iron Head did,
Break!
this definitely
Haha!
just dies to a brick break. It's not Chopple. We saw leftovers go off here. So we
Kill
just
it!
Brick break. Like even if he Aura Spheres, like we're taking.
Show
down
him what's
Latias.
up.
I will gladly take.
Show him,
Daria.
Daria.
Like I'm okay with that. He calmed Mayans.
Oh no, Daria! I mean, Drewby! Drew,
Huge
no!
on. Just on. That's so good for us. That is so good for us.
So long, Gay Bowser.
Yeah. So back into Samurott, right?
So long, Gay
This
Bowser.
could have the fighting sword move.
Oh no.
We're already ahead. I'm okay with
Oh
choosing
no,
sacrifices
my
this time.
bug,
I don't
my
really
bug
have
got
anything that wants to
way
switch in
too
on this
overzealous
anyways.
there. I'm
Like I don't want
sorry.
to take the damage on Bird Mother, and
Yeah, he got greedy.
the spider just dies.
That's
So
why
I'm
you
just gonna
gotta scout out, folks. You gotta scout
he
and
has the fighting
get a
move, so
full
be it.
bearing on the set before you dedicate to certain
Razor Shell.
sequences.
Okay, well now I get my boost.
Oh no!
This thing's
Oh
dead.
no!
And now we're gonna get a huge chunk of damage
King
off on something
Gambit's
else.
going
I'm not even sure what he goes into
crazy!
next. I basically just like start killing stuff now. I guess he's probably got to go Dustclops here.
And he don't even need Choppleberry for that shit, bruh. He don't even
Electrode,
need
you can't touch
Choppleberry
me.
for that
You
shit.
can't do anything to me.
What is you gonna be?
You
You
can't set
gonna be
screens so I can
Terra
Brick
or
Break.
something,
Like, what is
bro?
this
It
doing
ain't
to
gonna
me?
even help ya.
I don't even think I die to a boom from here. I know I'm -1 defense, but like, he can
You have
Terra.
Sucker? Woman,
He
do you have
Terra.
Sucker?
I think I just click Iron Head because Iron Head's still doing like 70% here. Yeah.
You do have Sucker Panchu.
That's not doing anything to me. Yeah, we eat that. We
Oh
eat that.
my
That's
god,
beautiful to me.
damn!
The static is whatever. Like, we at this point, we've
Yeah,
killed 2
she
Pokemon
should
and
have
chunked the Electrode.
suckered
I'm just
there.
gonna sucker here on the off
She
chance he
should
doesn't
have
think I have
suckered
it, and then we just pick up a 3rd kill.
Yeah, I
Please
would have
leave
gone
this-
for
please
Sucker
just leave
there.
this out. He left it out and he
Oh
attacked.
my god!
What? You just gave me Electrode. Well, he's gotta go Dustclops now, right? Like, he's gotta go Dustclops. He's gotta
Yo,
he's
what
gotta
the
kill
fuck
me.
is this Gambit is going
And Dustclops like, so he
insane,
just comes in and just like clicks Nightshade and I die.
and it
so.
don't even need
With
no
3 kills for Gambit,
Choppleberry
it's
for that
crazy.
shit, bro.
That's not what I was expecting, but I guess like
That brother need no
I guess the
Choppleberry
thing
for
about Gambit
that
is
kind of
sometimes it just
stuff.
wins games, right?
That's
Like, Gambit's crazy.
insane.
Sometimes it just straight up wins games for you. He went Glim? Why? Is he gonna try and set up rocks? I don't care. I don't care if you set up rocks. I'm just gonna click Sucker Punch. I'm not going anywhere. I can't come back in anyways. I'm just clicking Sucker Punch. He left
Oh
it in.
my
That's 4 kills.
god!
That's 4 kills for King Gambit. Why no Dustclops?
What am I
Why no
seeing? Is
Dustclops?
this about to be a 6-0?
He must think, I don't know, like, he might be afraid of like Kowtow Cleave, but I'm paralyzed. You have Speed me now. Unless it's like Min Speed Trick Room. I guess this could be like Min Speed Trick Room. But for what? Mammoth Swine in the back? Okay.
What am
I
I
guess that's kind of
seeing?
scary actually. But like, I'm just gonna. Okay, what did you click? You can't Pain Splitter Willow. It's gotta be Trick Room. Substitute.
You had a chance of. Oh, Chena, he was just worried about
Okay.
the Kowtow.
Well, you gotta attack me, so I'm just gonna Sucker Punch. Like,
But like,
Focus
it's
Punch. It's sub Focus Punch. Cool. That's cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, yeah. Take your Gambit kill. Gambit got 4. Gambit claimed 4. We're up 5-0 right now. After the sub, I think this thing's pretty much always dead to 2 Hurricanes.
No way!
I guess it could be Spadaf with Pain
Focus
Split.
Punch,
Probably
King
lives, but
Gambit.
once I know that it's
The
Spadaf, I can
Focus
go over
Punch
and take it out.
Dust
So I think I
Flops?
just go Zap here and Hurricane twice. Like that's what we do. I can't click Thunderbolt because Mamo's still there, so I gotta go Zap and Hurricane twice.
Yeah, go Zap.
Yeah, we just Hurricane. No need to think about this.
Oh wow, she's
Oh,
hitting
that's
her
a lot.
moves. Could
That might be like
never
60.
be me. Reese? Oh my god, what the fuck? I was kidding.
Okay, I hate this mechanic so much. I hate Freeze so much. I don't even know what to do here. Like, he just Pain Splits. I guess I could go in to the spider, but then what? Like,
The
just
fuck
based on
am
the
I
damage, it's probably
seeing?
just- Oh, we thought out. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh no, he misses. He misses.
Of course we missed. Of course we missed. We couldn't just get like a clean like 5-0 win here. We had to start fucking getting hacked a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
What is
You know how
happening right
that
now?
feels. Now you know how that feels. Now you know how that feels, Zarya.
There's no fucking shot.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
Ah! Oh my
What the fuck? What is happening?
Oh my god!
Okay. All right.
I wonder how that feels, huh? I wonder how it feels to miss all 3 hurricanes with an additional one for interest.
After spikes, sorry, after spikes. He's not even doing So I go to the spider and I first impression.
Totally don't relate.
Get in range. Hopefully he just kills me. Hopefully I can take this thing out of sub range with a first impression. Like maybe it's offensive. If it's
for real, Shroom.
If it's fist death, we might be fucked here.
For real, Shroom.
I cannot get reverse swapped by this thing. No, I got a bundle and an ogre. Like I just gotta figure this out. I always had the first impression.
She feels so tilted.
At least he can't pain split now, though, right? Like that's our one saving grace here. God, I should have brought another move on this. I thought Memento was like such good tech, and it was gonna let me like set up and sweep, but like I never predicted finding myself in a situation like this. That did nothing. That did nothing.
What am I seeing?
Which means he's guaranteed to get a bunch of health back from something.
Dutchclops Gaming.
I get spikes up, I guess.
Oh dear me.
I get spikes.
This is horrible. This is
and
horrible.
Then I go Dunfan and knock to break the sub.
Yo, what the fuck is going on? I was kidding.
He just goes Mammo and kills me. And Dusclops still has his EV light and a bunch of health.
I was kidding. What am I seeing?
I think I just get up a layer of spikes, I guess, in case Mammo has a sash. I don't fucking know. Oh, I think I might be tilting. I need to chill. This is. It didn't even kill me.
That ice beam doesn't even do anything.
No offensive investment at all. It's just straight fist death. I think it might be like max.
Ain't no way that Dusclops is going in crazy like this, bruh.
Oh no, I should have clicked sticky web because if I put up sticky web, then Dunfan outspeeds the Mammoth line. And then I still just go with 2 earthquakes.
Oh dear me.
That might have been a throw. Am I gonna fucking lose to this Dusclops set? Dude, what is this? What were you cooking with this Dusclops set?
She's so tilted.
Me, my whole existence. That's
base 40 HP.
Okay, well I gotta go Dunfan now. I gotta knock because I can't take any damage on the other 2. Not with spikes and toxic spikes.
The problem is now that he can easily pain split.
Okay, I knock. Get rid of this. He's gonna pain split.
Imagine if Dusclops had Strength Sap. That'd be insane.
Please. Fuck. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I think I gotta knock and try to get rid of this EV light.
Yeah, get rid of the EV light,
I'm so fucked. Oh god. Oh. I'm not fucked.
Legit. Legit, Lizzie.
I think I'm tilting right now, y'all. I think I'm tilting real bad. Okay, yeah, there's the Mammoth switch.
What am I seeing?
You can't let that thing lose its EV light. That's his only shot at winning at this point. Me not being able to break through it.
Listen, Dusclops or Dusknoir, they need it, okay?
I could Ice Shard for chip on this thing, but like...
They both suck.
I'm still gonna need to click Hydro Pump.
Give him something.
I think maybe I Earthquake in case he tries to like Trailblaze or something fucky like that.
Fair enough. Strength Sap Dusknoir then.
Yeah.
Right? I feel like Dusclops has potential to do so much more cool things. Now, granted, it was actually a beast in Generation 8 VGC because of Ally Switch, Trick Room, and all those sort of things. But obviously, that does not apply under the context of singles, right?
Or the fucking Dusclops.
So maybe that's why Game Freak does not feel incentivized to put this buff. And
I think
then
I have to click Hydro Pump.
But that said, come on.
I don't think 2 Hydro Pumps kill. I don't think Hydro Pump on a second click through Metronome is enough to kill the Dusclops. But the third one should definitely kill. But then we have to land 3 straight fucking Hydro Pumps. We missed 3 straight Hurricanes.
Yeah.
If we, that's like, what are even the chances? We missed 3 straight Hurricanes. So if we can miss 3 straight Hurricanes, we can land 3 straight Hydro Pumps, right? Right? That math makes sense to me. All right, let's just pump and fucking end this thing, please. Come on, drone. Come on.
Relax, Bob. Relax. That's wild, fam.
Okay.
Okay.
Mammo's gone, so that just leaves a Dusclops. We just land 2 Hydro Pumps here and it's over. If that's it. Just land 2.
I will say though, I find it so uncanny.
He's gonna
like these sequences that of Daria's games are so fucking intense, right? Great games through and through and so on. But the music just takes me out of it so fucking much. It's not even funny.
Absolutely.
The music just takes me out of it.
Alright, just land this Hydro Pump. Let's be done with this fucking nightmare.
Oh my god, I'm missing all my moves and all these things. And then like the Ice Cream Truck team is playing in the background.
I can't believe I almost got reverse swept.
Not criticism, by the way. I just find it super interesting. Oh no! Oh no!
A freeze dry does not break the sub. It does not break the sub. I have to Hydro Pump here. If I miss, I might just lose. No, because I have Yachi. Oh, but he could just fucking Pain Split on my fucking Ogerpon. If I miss this Hydro Pump, I lose. If I miss this fucking Hydro Pump, I lose. Jesus Christ, that was... I can't. I fucking can't with this game sometimes. I swear to God. I swear to God, I fucking can't.
What the fuck am I seeing?
Right, Ogerpon just comes in, saves the day. Oh God. Yo, Drew, that was insane.
What the fuck did I just see?
It was a thing of beauty. Amazing. Amazing. I tilted really hard. And I'm sure there was a much easier path to victory, but for the life of me, I was blinded by rage and could not find it. I could not find it. Aside from this, which was like the most throwaway way possible, but whatever, we fucking got there.
What the fuck did I just see?
Oh, God.
That's insane. That's insane. Nah, for real, Bob.
We moved to 3-1.
That.
What a fucking game. Holy shit. Whatever.
Oh my God, the mouse is gone again. The mouse is fucking gone. Stop fucking disappearing, you son of a... It's back. Okay, so apparently I need to keep clicking it multiple times to get it back. My bad. I'm just being very unhinged right now. Anyways. What a fucking game. The hell did I just see? That Dusclops woke up, saw the incoming 5, and said, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Never did I expect a Pokemon like this to pull Jordan numbers. Proud of you though for pulling through despite all of that. GG, well played, fam. PS, welcome to the I miss 3 hurricanes in a row club. What a fucking game. What a fucking game. The hell did I just see, folks? What in the blue hell did I just see? That was insane. Holy shit. All right. Let's how big are onesie Bayonet's videos? Oh wow, it's much more shorter. Veb says this video is longer than this? That's wild. I think it's the last game. Let's watch it and let's call it a day. Or are there more games that I haven't watched?
Here, not Red, not any of the other various assorted characters you've seen across the Onesie Bennett extended universe recently. Just popping in this week to say that there's not going to be any story segments or a team builder this week just because I simply ran out of time. I've got some very important story moments and some filming planned for week 5 that have taken a lot
What's
of my
good, the loyal bandito? Hope you're doing well, brother.
For the Heat of the Week series and the other various stuff.
I'm doing good, man. Set a member goal that if we end up reaching 100 members, y'all are gonna get some Unis the Bus emotes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fill this channel up with some emotes that y'all can identify with and, you know, spam on this channel and all that kind of stuff. So, you want to make it happen, you know what to do. But only if you're in a financially well enough position and you want to do it. Oh, they're just moving straight to the battle.
Well, Cobra-Con, we have to stop running into each other like this. My name, of course, as you're probably well aware of by now, is Rhyhorn, and I'm the commentator for today's...
Motherfucker, stop disappearing. Okay, wait, hold on.
But, of course, as always, I am not alone this...
There we go, okay, back. Right, so to answer your question, Z, I don't like making team builders. I mean, to be honest, the videos do fine without the team builders. Like, I'm looking at the retention and everything, and it looks like the team builders take a lot out of the overall watch time and so on. But, like, other than that, I just don't want to do team builders. It's boring. It's not fun. I don't have a good time making it. And, like, it just takes all motivation out of me, to be honest. But, like, the least I can do at the very least is drop the pace. So, and I know I haven't done that for these last 2 battles, so I'm definitely gonna do that. But yeah.
This evening again, I am joined today by
I do want the stuff that I do to be educational though. So, so it's not a good enough excuse. My bad.
Devil are you, Sam? Thank you, Cobra-Con. It's splendid to be with you all here today. I am doing very well, Cobra-Con, although I would rather you
sounds good, Bandito.
Samuel. I am still your teacher after all. Ah, my bad, Professor. Of course, I'll make sure to keep it strictly professional. Now today we're here to bear witness to two fantastic coaches duking it out in a very, very powerful no-holds-barred game. On one side we have Vepsis and the Helsinki Hydreigons, and on the other, Kobacon's very own Red Sugimori and the Soil Skarmoras. Professor, how do you see this game going?
Wait.
Well, Raihan, I'm not
zoom
in.
in.
As much as I have a soft spot for Mr. Red Sugimori, I do believe he's got a very difficult task ahead of him. Vepsis' draft has lots of answers to a lot of the things that are on Red's draft, so it's going to be very difficult for Kobacon's finest to break him down. However, with my tutelage, of course I believe he can get the job done here today. Well, I'm glad someone here believes in him. What about you, crowd? What do you think? Do you think Red can bring home the glory today? I said, do you think he can bring home the win today? That's what I like to hear, Kobacon. Now it looks like both of our combatants are ready, so let's head over to the stadium and give our boy Red one last cheer of support, shall we?
Yeah, let's go Red! Oh man, I'm just fucking not around.
And Vepsis is going to send out his first Pokemon, which is
yeah,
going to be
bro, make this screen bigger. What am I seeing?
Sam, this doesn't look like a very good matchup for Mr. Weezing now, does it? Raihan, I've already told you, call me Professor. And no, it doesn't necessarily look the best for Weezing, but Swampert can't really hurt Galarian Weezing very well either.
Oh, nice ton, nice ton.
He's going to go right for a taunt from the first turn, completely shutting down the
stopping the
stealth
rocks. Good prep, good prep.
What are
you going to do, drop Will-O-Wisp? Yeah, it's kind of free, isn't it?
Fantastic preparation.
Go for it.
Clara the Galarian Weezing is going to go for a fast Will-O-Wisp, which is going to cut
a Will-O-Wisp, which is going to cripple the Earthquake, it's going to cripple the Flip Turn and all of that stuff, so that's good. That's good.
Swampert's going to go right for a Flip Turn and get itself out of this unfavourable matchup. Pretty smart from Vepsis, if I'm being honest. Well, that just shows the importance of momentum moves. Moves like Flip Turn, Volt Switch, and U-Turn are very important in this current meta. They do a bit of damage and let you pivot out into offensive threats, just like Vepsis is doing here.
Also, folks, I'm 2 subs away from reaching 7,500. 500 more and we reach big 8K, okay? So, you got some people that you can refer your boy to? Feel free to do so, and I'm going to try to make it worth their time. Okay, so, yeah, he goes out to his... Okay, no, good play, good play. Goes out to his Heatran. Now this should hopefully give him a chance to set up his rocks, unless, of course, he happens to have possession of Taunt. I would personally just go for Magma Storm here and now, because it's kind of free, but although I understand the fact that he has a high travel, and so on.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Professor?
Ah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
You have to be stern. You have to
I hope your surroundings are safe, or don't get affected as much.
Is that a reference to something, Professor? I don't know. It just kind of felt right to say in the moment.
Wait, why aren't you... Bro, he can just click U-turn.
This matchup. I don't believe it can one-shot Heatran with any one of its single attacks, so it's
attack him!
To either switch out or risk getting hit
no!
Magma Storm.
Magma!
I certainly want to take that. Well, apparently, neither does this Tornadus, as it's going to switch on right on out of dodge and go back out into Steve the Swampert, who presumably is going to take this Mega Storm very, very well.
Oh my god, he
Swampert
hits.
is a very, very bulky Pokemon after all.
Can't relate.
Mega Storm did the square root of
oh, I know, I can relate. In the regular season.
You're speaking at an institution for learning in front of nearly 1,000 students. I don't want to be hearing you use words like
sounds
that
good,
Bandito. Damn, you really won't let me have any fun now, will you? Anyway, that Swampert really took nothing from that, so one would assume it's going to just be able to set its Stealth Rocks pretty freely, wouldn't you? Yes, exactly. As we see, the Heatran is not going to want to stay in there against the water and the ground.
I mean, he could have set up a sub, chipped it down and everything, right? But then again, he could have just gone for a Flip Turn and everything.
What is the thought behind that? And Swampert is going to be able to set up its Stealth Rocks completely freely. So now we have an Iron Hands in against what appears to be a burned Swampert. This is a very strange turn of events.
Get Floatzel back,
yeah, I really
okay?
don't understand that one myself. Maybe he thinks that he can take on the Swampert.
Can I get some hashtag Get Floatzel back in the chat, y'all?
Either way, we are
what am I
seeing
here?
Very ballsy here and set up Soft Dance in front of the Swampert.
Sure.
The Swampert's going to go for Flip Turn. It is not risky.
I mean, that's fair enough, because Tornadus cannot kill this thing in one hit.
I have to say, that's
not even Psychic is going to be able to pick this thing up, so he's going to force an exchange through and through right now.
Vepsis has decided to make a mid-ground play and go for a Flip Turn. It's worked out splendidly.
Also, shout out to the voice actors for doing this.
To threaten out this Iron Hands. Very smart. I guess that's why these people are in this competition. Wouldn't you agree? Well, the best players make the best plays, and the play that Vepsis is going for here is to send in Ogerpon.
Oh dear
this is
me.
a very, very dangerous Pokemon for the Reds who have against
Drain
here.
or Thunder. I don't know.
But at +2, Drain Punch should do a lot. Good Vepsis!
Oh no, he has the Encore!
An excellent bring here from Vepsis, which completely shuts down
Vepsis!
Vepsis! Brilliant preparation from Red's opponent. That has completely turned the tides of this matchup. Iron Hands looked like it was about to smash through Vepsis' team, taking at least 1 or 2 Pokemon out with it. And now, Vepsis is completely free to do whatever he wants with a massive, massive threat. Ogerpon looks very dangerous, and being allowed to have a free turn on it is the last thing Red wants.
That's unfortunate.
Precisely, Professor, and Red's going to switch out the Iron Hands and try and pivot around into a Heatran here, potentially expecting a play rough, maybe trying to snag a Flame Boy burn. But Ogerpon is going to read that and go for the freest spikes in the world.
Nah, great positioning from Vepsis' BF, but also I hope y'all understand that like this match is really favoring Vepsis more because he's getting all the chances to set up these hazards and so on, which really ends up putting, you know, our boy on the reactive like that.
Red has to switch again and take more entry hazard damage and an Ivy Cudgel still. And the choice of switch is going to be to go into Galarian Weezing Clara to take it. And this Ivy Cudgel is not going to be very easy to take. Weezing does take one, but it doesn't take it very well, does it? Not even slightly, right?
If
I can see the logic behind trying to pivot into Heatran to snap
got a crit, that would be really bad.
All it's done is
and Ivy Cudgel is a high crit move in itself, so...
All in all, Red's being played
it's
for
really
a few
tough.
moments. He's going to have to take some very big initiative if he wants to try and win this game. Well, initiative's all well and good to say, but it's very difficult to get when you're staring down an Ogerpon. He's going to at least force it off the field and bring in the Swampert, which is going to switch in and take a pain split to the face, healing up the Weezing, and, you know, that's always good for longevity. But what it does do, unfortunately, is put the Swampert into Citrus Berry range, meaning it can switch in and take more hits and pivot around the place like it's its bloody own. In case you didn't know, Citrus Berry is one of the most important and effective items in Draft League. The sudden burst of health it gives you can put you out of range of some very significant damage calculations, and that can be crucial in making you get the win. Well, Weezing is now going to throw out a Sludge Bomb, trying to chip this Swampert down a little bit. Put it in range of Iron Hands for later on. But Swampert, of course, is going to go for a flip, getting more momentum and allowing Vepsis to pivot out into one of his bigger threats. Listen up, students. If you want a crash course on how to use a Pokemon effectively, you're getting one right now. Vepsis is getting incredible mileage out of this Swampert. It's taken a burn, it's soaked up several very key important attacks, it's set up entry hazards, and it's been able to pivot around into some very important defensive threats. This is getting incredible mileage out of a Pokemon, and it shows Vepsis' strength as a trader. Well, one of Vepsis' other strengths is his ability to draft a powerful team because he's able to bring out monsters like this Hydreigon onto the field, which I'm looking at Red's team. He does not have a switch for at all. He doesn't have a cut and dry way of switching into this thing at all.
Harry, well, for God's sake, you're a wizard.
He's
the rise! Straight Seed! Straight Seed!
Pain split and get a big chunk of damage off and some health back. But that tells me that this Galarian Weezing doesn't have a fairy move to
Wait, do you not have Strange Seed?
Right on, language. I've told you twice now.
Wait, what?
Professor, I can't help myself. I get too into the action. I feel like I'm back on watching a Galarian minor leagues again. Never mind the minor leagues. If you keep swearing, you'll have a major case of detention. That was awful, Professor. Well, I thought it was funny. Anyway, Galarian Weezing isn't going to want to stay in now and it's very, and Red is going to send in the ever-reliable Heatran, which unfortunately is going to take a bunch of entry hazard damage, but is also going to take this Flash Cannon very, very well, doing very minimal damage. The special defense drop is very unfortunate, but I don't think it really matters too much in this scenario here, does it, Raihan? No, it does not. But what it does mean is Red's got to make a bit of a decision.
Yeah, I feel like
this Hydreigon has only used Flash.
The issue with what I'm seeing so far in 1Z's side is that
it means the Hydreigon could very well
no matter what he does, he's always forced to play on the reactive, and that holds him back so fucking much.
If I was him, I would be not risking it this early in the game. I wouldn't risk this Hydreigon having Earth Power and taking out my Heatran. And Red is not going to take that risk. He's going to switch out into Basculegion, which you should think is going to be able to take this hit very, very well. It's going to take unfortunate amounts of entry hazard damage again. These hazards are really causing damage, but we are going to see the Earth Power come out, so Red at least does get the prediction correct and does call out that the Hydreigon is not choice item. It can switch up moves. We've seen Flash Cannon, we've seen Earth Power, we haven't seen the other two. No idea what that could be. And Vepsis is not going to want to stay in against this Basculegion.
Yeah, no, the positioning is really tough for 1Z.
Switch on hard out into the Ogerpon, which is going to take this.
Oh no, he brought out the lousy pon.
But it freezes!
That's a freeze! What the hell is up with freezes this week, brother?
One of Vepsis' biggest defensive threats here. That is massive for Red in this game. That could be a crucial turning point. It could indeed, Raihan.
That's insane!
We did see Red, of course, take a very, very unfortunate freeze on his Bishop. This week, it's Red getting the freezes.
Yeah.
He really needs to push home this advantage, though. He needs to make sure that he can push forward and get some kind of value out of the free turns this will generate. How will he do that? It looks like he's just going to go for an Ice Beam again, trying to take out this Ogerpon, which is still going to be frozen solid. That's very unfortunate.
The Spirit of Dusclops did possess the Basculegion, huh?
The Ogerpon might thaw out and take out the Basculegion, meaning that Red doesn't really have any option here other than to just
press me being a mean ass, but
what I would do, but
I
in
wish
this scenario, it does make sense.
I wish Dusclops was able to
exactly,
win.
Professor. And if I were Vepsis, I'd be very happy to just let Ogerpon go down, as Vepsis seems to be very, very happy to do, staying and taking another Ice Beam and remaining frozen. Meaning the Basculegion has successfully 1v1 this Ogerpon through the sheer luck of being able to snag a freeze. That's very fortunate. And one more Ice Beam is going to take out the Ogerpon, which is a huge threat to Red Sugimomo's team.
Our guy needs to start running more heavy-duty boots on his Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie.
Obviously, it's very unfortunate about the freeze, but, you know, unfortunately, it's just the game that we partake in.
Unfortunate doesn't even begin to describe how it's feeling right now.
Red took advantage of that situation as best as he
could.
It
does.
If I was Red, I would switch into my Garchomp and started setting up to try and do damage. Potentially go for a sweep right here. By not doing that, he's allowed Vepsis to choose his switch in easily. I suppose you're correct, because Vepsis is going to send out Tiffany Case to Diancie here. And unfortunately, as we've seen earlier, Red's choice staff into Ice Beam, meaning he's not going to really be doing any damage to this Diancie now, is he? And Red's going to take this opportunity to withdraw the Basket Legion and switch out into, we're going to see Clara, the Galarian Weezing, hitting the field once more. Going to take some more Stealth Rock damage. But Diancie's going to go for Trick Room.
Oh,
this is not great. This could be very bad. That kind of proves that this is an offensive Diancie.
Oh, right. He doesn't even have Strange Team. No!
Snap here, and it charges up a Meteor Beam. This is surely going to take out Weezing.
Oh, dear me. He's going to miss.
You would think so, wouldn't you, Raihan? It's going to fully power itself with the Power Hub and fire off a very powerful Meteor Beam, which does land a critical hit, but that does not matter. And down goes Clara, the Galarian Weezing. And Red's in a bind right now.
The hell does he do right now?
Red's going to choose his answer to this thing, and that answer is going to be Bishop. Jasmine the Bishop coming out, taking another 2 rounds of entry hazard damage. But, in theory, Bishop should threaten out this Diancie and at least stop it in its tracks for now. Threaten it out with powerful.
But isn't it a Terra Diancie? You can just terrestrialize into a fighting type and just fucking kill him.
Immediate future, anyway. But of course, there is always the threat of terrestrialization on this Diancie.
No!
It's one of Vepsis' Terra Captains, and it's going to Terra itself into a water type.
Not the Terra Diancie!
It resists steel. And it's going to go for an Earth Power. This might take out Bishop. Bishop does live on 10 health, but it's going to go for an Iron Head, which is going to do nothing.
Oh,
and this Diancie is still wrecking havoc.
Oh,
that is a very dangerous Diancie here. It's Terra Water. It can't be revenged by Bishop. It's rampaging through Red's team. How does he stop this? Unfortunately, Raihan, the only way that I can see Red stopping this is by letting Diancie claim a couple of KOs and trying to revenge it afterwards. But at +1,
maybe he could have set up a Swords Dance or something. Maybe he could have set up a Swords Dance or something. I don't know, man. It's just tough.
And we're going to see the Terra Bishop here. Potentially
why did you terrestrialize earlier?
And that's exactly what we see here. Potentially trying to catch the Diancie before it's able to hit it with another Earth Power. And we're also going to see it go for a Sucker Punch, getting a little bit of damage.
Again, I get it. When you're in a tough spot, you get easily flustered.
Bishop has at the very least stalled out a couple of turns of Trick Room here.
The human mind can be really,
at least another turn.
in tough situations, really has a hard time at fully operating.
This thing's got a lot of mileage out of it. It's a fantastic play here from Vepsis. Fantastic prep from him.
Yeah, he could have, like, that, you know, terrestrializing into a flying type would have covered for both Earth Power and could have covered for both Body Press as he set up a Sword Dance. And then he could have followed through with the Sucker Punch, which I'm not sure would have killed, but it certainly would have made things far more closer, I think.
I'm not too sure here.
But yeah, it's really tough, man.
And Red's going to pull an immediate double switch, kind of confirming he's just trying to dance around the Diancie and force KOs onto specific Pokemon.
Diancie in the dark, eh?
He's going to take the hit fairly well. After 2 hits of Stealth Rocks.
Oh no!
Vepsis predicts that and goes for Earth Power.
It's not even a prediction. Earth Power is a free move to click regardless.
Vepsis and Diancie are on a roll right now. Diancie has been fantastic for Vepsis so far in this game. But it's not over
always,
yet.
Lizzie. I always end up feeling anxiety before any of my games. I get nervousness, I get excitement, I get all these feelings into one. And before, you know, sometimes it really gets the best of me. But the other times I'm able to rein it in and like fully lock the fuck in, you know. But yeah, it's definitely a very big factor in a Draft League game that I feel like a lot of people don't really consider. Especially as we end up playing these games live, right? When you're not playing live, with live commentary and so on, you don't feel the pressure of needing to walk through these thought processes and make sure that it's entertaining content. But if you end up playing, you know, live, then that becomes an actual literal factor. So it's like a lot of moving things, to be honest.
Who's going to take this victory?
But yeah, Vepsis has been able to keep amazing command.
Iron Hands is just going to go straight for a Drain Punch here, getting a little bit of health back, maybe putting it out of range of some important attacks later. And this Swampert is going to respond with an Earthquake. It is a super effective hit, but remember, Swampert is burnt from the Will-O-Wisp earlier in the game. But this super effective Earthquake is going to activate the weakness policy, doubling Iron Hands' attack stats. That means it could
That's why, like, literally before my game, and this is something I plan on doing, I'm going to go for a jog, I'm going to take a shower before the game and all these things.
He should be able to take a hit from Tornadus as well. He's going to go for a Drain Punch here to finish off the Swampert and get a little bit more health back. Now listen up, students. This is very important. This Iron Hands is currently at 201 hit points. If my calculations are correct, Tornadus Therian can never, ever defeat and knock out this
That's why I always take a shower before my game, because it helps me get my thoughts together and everything.
Red has built his Iron Hands with a lot of special defense, meaning it can take a super effective Psychic from
I don't really pace around as much. I just feel super nervous just before my fight begins.
Will not live. But this is going to come down to whether it is or whether it isn't. And that's exactly what we're going to see here. Vepsis is going to send out Kazuha, the Tornadus Therian, potentially trying to put this theory to the test. Will Iron Hands live a hit from the Tornadus? It should do according to Professor Oak's damage calculations. We're going to see the Psychic come out here. Does Hands live? It does not! Iron Hands is taken out. That's a Specs Tornadus.
Hey! You're washed AF, Professor Oak. What's up with these unreliable counts?
Can it do it? It has the offensive tools to be able
fraud?
to. Can Garchomp
The hell are you talking about?
And here we go.
You've been in this world for much more longer than any of us. And this is the shit that you're pulling out? Maybe it's time for you to retire, old man.
Against the world. And Tornadus
Hey, congratulations, Cypher. I'm happy for you.
Which does a significant chunk of damage here. And Garchomp is going to go for a scale shot. Of course, it does have the loaded dice. So no matter what, this Garchomp is getting 4 hits on its scale shot.
5.
It's going to increase its speed. It's
Oh
going to
my
get a
god,
5
this is the
hit,
first
meaning it takes out
motherfucker to
Tornadus
get
in
5.
1 attack rather than having to use 2. So Garchomp still has a
This is
massive
the
chance
first
here.
dude to get 5 hits.
As long
Thanks
as
to the loaded
Garchomp is
dice.
able to hit all of its scale shots, it should take the game. Hydrapple does not live a hit. Hydreigon does not live a hit. And it's only the Diancie that
Oh yeah,
really
it
has a chance of
terrestrializes
getting an attack from
Diancie.
this Pokemon.
Wait, can Garchomp pull it
the
back?
Garchomp bring it home? And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Tiffany Case, the Diancie, is on the field to try
Oh
and
no, I think he survives!
Does the Diancie have enough defense investment to live a hit from this
Oh my
Garchomp?
god,
Scale
Dustin
shot
with the
looks like
20
it's a very
gifties,
powerful
what the
attack.
hell?
Does it have enough juice to
Thank
get
you so
this team
much,
over the
brother.
line? Remember, Garchomp
That's
needs
so
to land
nice of
5
you.
scale shot hits to get this. It's got the 2.
Come on.
It lands 3.
3.
It lands 4.
4.
We need a 5.
Come
Does
on.
it get it? It doesn't get it.
No.
Meaning
No.
Diancie lives the hit and should finish off Garchomp. It goes for Trick Room, meaning that Garchomp is not going to outspeed, and Diancie is going to be able
Thank
to
you so
finish
much
the
for
game
the 20
off with
gifties,
an
bro.
Earthquake next turn.
20
There's
more,
only
folks.
Garchomp and Basculin
20
left on the
more.
field,
Until
and I
we
don't
get
think that's
the
gonna be enough
unis,
to
the
bring it
bus
home for
emotes.
Retsugimori here. He can't stall out 5 turns and Trick Room.
Oh
And
man,
West
that's
is
so
gonna finish off
unfortunate. Yeah, the turn
What an unfortunate
turn
turn of
sequence
events here.
with Bisharp really costed him there. If he had set up, if he had Terrestrialized, set up a Sword Stance on the Earth Power and then gone for a Sucker Punch, then he actually could have won this one. I think he actually could have fucking won that game. That is so unfortunate. Holy shit. That is so unfortunate. Ah man.
To finish it off with a Moonblast, and that is going to be the end for Retsugimori. And Thepsis and the Helsinki Hydreigons are going to take the W here.
Ah man.
Whew. Well,
That
Professor,
was
I
tough.
think I need to go and get
That was
myself
really
a long
tough.
beverage to cool down after that one. That was a sensational game. Really into it. It could have gone either way right at the death there. How unfortunate for Red that he only got the 4-hit
Man.
scale shot. But once
Man,
again,
if he had
he's pushed
if
a
he had
fantastic
Sword
batter right
Stance,
to the edge here.
if he had
He's
Sword,
really showing
if he had
Pokemon in a good
Terrestrialized
light,
Sword
isn't
Stance
he?
and gone for a Sucker Punch,
As
he
his
actually
friend
could have
and
won.
mentor,
Because
I
guess
could
what?
not be prouder
Meteor
of what
Beam
Red
would
has
not have.
accomplished.
Meteor Beam
He has been
it takes 2
sensational.
turns to
He's
load
performed
up,
admirably
and
for
I don't think
someone who's
Moonblast
good
killed from that
against
range,
people he's never heard of
considering the
before. And
fact
quite frankly,
that
he's
his
showing Cobra Kai a
like
fantastic
Bisharp
fight.
was
Let's get
actually
one more
ended up
cheer for
holding
Red
any byline.
Sugimori,
Although I could be
everybody.
wrong with the counts. That's
think that
really
reaction from the
unfortunate,
crowd
man.
says it all,
That's
don't
super
you?
unfortunate.
Well, that's it from us here today. I have been Raihan, joined by the
But thank you so
fabulous
much,
Professor
Dustin.
Oak, and this
That's
has
really
been
nice
Game
of you.
4 of the Pokemon
I appreciate
Premier
you,
League.
buddy.
Join us next week for yet another scintillating battle. Goodbye, everybody.
Ah, man. 1Z, Alex, you gotta stop doing this. We're not in Galar anymore, brother. Ah, man. I literally screamed when didn't get the 5 hits. Mad unfortunate. Did what you could though. GG, well played. GG, brother. Oh yeah, no, let me put a spoiler tag. Just 4 comments? Come on. Our guy deserves more. Oh man, bro cursed Red's whole lineage. Ryan is more than happy about the opponent than the Red. Revenge for the last battle. Damn, you almost had it there. Congratulations. That's crazy. That's crazy though. I ain't tripping though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is that big Zach Mander? 20 more. And we get the unis, the bus emotes. But yeah, is there anything else left to watch? I think we watched everybody, didn't we, guys? Right? Surely we did, right? Is there anybody else? So we watched Daria, we watched Jack, we watched Mount, we watched Shroom, we watched Big Stevo, we watched Iron Boffin, we watched Q, the Costa Rican. Yeah, and so on. Yeah, I think we watched everybody. Huh. We literally watched everybody. Let's go. And I have more energy to spare. Alright, sick. But yeah, if that's in that case, I believe that today is now that this is now a great parting way. This is now a great way to end the stream. But yes, and your boy isn't feeling bad, so woohoo! But yeah, I'm gonna have my match with Jay Ricky today. Oh my god, Dustin! What the with 20 more gifties, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Brother. That is so nice of you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, bro. All right, we did it. You got it. You want it? You fucking got it. We are gonna get a Unis the Bus emote, okay? We're gonna get some emotes in this bitch. Holy shit. That is so nice of you, bro. Thank you so much. Shout out to Dustin. Shout out to Zach Mander. And with this, a monumental goal has finally been achieved. Because I'm gonna be completely honest before I end this. I feel like I need to get this off my chest. But a lot of, the sort of brand, or rather the sort of things that I want to identify my channel with have been kind of a blank slate, because I never really figured out what direction to take, and I never really felt that, the stuff that I had in mind would be an extension of myself and so on. But this whole story of, this Unis the Bus and everything else that came afterwards in my time as a storyteller, I feel like for the first time, I have something that I can identify with, not just myself, but this channel and each and every single one of you. Because y'all are as big of a part in making this happen and giving me the inspiration to keep pursuing this. So, I'm truly glad and I'm truly grateful. Let's go, Draco. Sorry to say, buddy, but the stream's about to end right now. But I'm glad you're here, though. I'm glad that you're here, though, for this occasion. But, hey, man, this was really nice of you. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Throw your ones up in the sky, because this one isn't for your tribal chief. This is for each and every single one of us. But yeah, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming, for coming my way, for all the gifts, for just watching me in general. This, being in this path of self-recovery, it has definitely taken some time, but I'm fucking fired up again, and I hope I'm able to keep all my words and give you all something to hopefully enjoy. So, yeah, there's nothing really left for me to say other than thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this, feel free to drop a like, It's free, and free is good. And I love each and every single one of you. Have a wonderful day ahead, or have a wonderful dreams ahead. And hopefully, here's to things getting better from here, okay? Take it easy. Wish! Love you all. Thank you. Let's